Alright, we're about to get into it. What is up, everybody? Um, Today we are going to be watching some Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition online qualifiers for NA East again. This is our second qualifier for NA East. Top 4 from this tournament will meet top 4 from the last tournament in next week's finals, and whoever wins this whole thing is actually going to get a spot right in Final Combat. No need to qualify via points or anything else. You get one straight qualification spot for Final Combat. So we're going to be checking that out today. You know, I think maybe, I don't normally do this, but I might skip the face cam today. For, I don't know if it's obvious reasons, but I actually have to turn the face cam off because it's already on all the scenes. Hold on. Actually, you know what? No, I'm tripping because I still want to have the face cam reaction for when I do the, for when I watch the actual tournament, because I don't want this to just be content stealing. I am doing a reaction to it. I am giving my commentary on it. So yeah, we're just going to get right into it. I just don't, today's a holiday, right? And I've already been observing the holiday. So, yeah. That's my situation as of right now, but I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm gonna try to keep up the energy, possibly, but it's a chill day. It's a fun day. I'm excited to see this. Also, I got South of Midnight up. Let's switch straight to the gameplay screen. The tournament is about to start. They just started the stream. The commentators are here and getting ready. And top 4 winner side is already determined. I think we're just waiting for top 4 loser side. But the reason I have up South of Midnight is because I just wanted to test some stuff out. I was playing my Xbox yesterday. Not even playing it.
That must be.
I tried to load up Mortal Kombat to play, to get some screenshots for basically this stream and tomorrow's stream. And I don't know if it was the game or the Xbox or what, but the game was running like hot ass. It kept crashing. It couldn't load. I was just trying to go into like practice mode and then like local fight just to get screenshots. And the game was just straight up not loading at all. Like I would switch characters, it would start to load and then it would just crap out and crash before going into the actual match. So I just wanted to play a different game just to make sure my Xbox is still working fine. It seems like it's working fine. What the fuck? How do I get over there? See, this is why I'm just not in a state for like performance right now. How do I get over there? Oh, I have glide now. Fuck, that's not how you do glide. This is nice.
That should get me across.
Oh, I have a new move. Flying grapple, but wait. Before I do all this, I want to go get that thing. How do I get from here to there? Can I do a jump glide? Fuck, now what? Oh, over here. Dude. I missed. Sorry. I'm actually ass. Alright, I want to just get this little, like, collectible real fast. The tournament is about to start. And I did not label this as a South of Midnight stream, so... it won't be a South of Midnight stream, I promise. It's not a hard game at all, actually. But because of that, you can just have fun in it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Thought I was dead. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, Posh. I thought they were talking about Sunio. Alright, let's switch over.
actually,
Well,
I know them now for
this is our
a little
winner
more of their
side.
katana. I don't know if they have Sindel on the side, but you usually know how.
Okay, so this it's weird how they do this part of the bracket, but I think it's just because of their like old formatting. This is not top 8. This is top 8 winner side. This is not top 8. This is top 8 winner side, and then top 8 loser side is probably still being determined. So far we got Bandinos and El Kukui, Sunio, and Poshed. They're talking about Poshed right now. I've never heard of Poshed, but
his work, and I mean that is derogatory.
I know
because I'm
Sunio.
not Indian myself. Please, they always work with
Unfortunately,
they have a
I know
katana, then
Sunio.
they sure as hell usually have a Sindel or a Melina in the back pocket. But yes, Posh made their way too with a couple of 3-2s against Busman, Hayate, and there was one more person I forgot. But Posh run was actually insane.
Yeah,
and
Posh
they're
beat
one more
Busman.
game away. If they basically for these
which
top,
is pretty
these top
sick.
side,
Busman
matches
just
right here,
won
guys,
Frosty Faustin. I
for
think
these
was the
players,
last tournament we
they
saw
just
them
one
in.
win away for getting to the regional
But he won.
finale. Remember, guys, you just need top 4. If you make it
And
to
now he
winners
didn't even
finals,
make
you're
it
in the finale. It's crazy.
Yes, you only need top 4. So unfortunately, some players have been qualifying for top 4 and then disqualifying from the
Guys,
tournament.
remember, also, if you guys do
Because
not know,
after
right
top
this,
4,
we're
it
going
doesn't
over to
really
the
matter.
west side of the bracket. So if he does get quiet anytime during the broadcast, don't worry, we got you guys covered.
You get a full
We're just
tournament
making
either
sure
way,
that
so.
everything on the west coast side of things is going to be actually going smoothly because, like I said, guys, after
Actually,
we're
why don't
done
we
with
do that?
these, we
Let's
are
look at
immediately
the
going
rest
into the
of the
west coast
bracket.
top 8. So we're in for a very long time and a
So
good
this is where
time
loser
indeed.
side
So
of
you
the
guys sit back,
bracket
relax, and
is
enjoy the
right
show.
now.
We're going to get those players on
I
the
feel like
line.
it
We're
should
going
be
to
a
have a
little
good
bit
time.
further
It's going to be a
along.
long time of MK action. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Like we said, a reminder. Oh yeah,
Some of these are like
first match started. Remember, all regional
2
finals
to
are pretty
3
much going
rounds
to be
behind.
done by next week, guys. So
Oh, and I was
regional finals,
watching
we'll find
Michael
out who are
Serafan.
people that's going to be landing in Final Combat
is he
immediately going to
out?
happen. But
Did he
Kakoi,
get
wait a second,
eliminated?
immediate to the Homelander.
Yeah, I think Michael Serafan is out. Got beat by
Hold on.
Genner. Damn.
I wasn't aware.
Rip to my GOAT, Michael Serafan. Another Gears player. But we got our first match. So let's get into it.
What's going on, everybody in the chat? Hope you guys are staying safe. Remember, me and Aqua combined chats for the time.
Oh, yeah,
Make sure you
I
guys
kinda
all
rushed
talk
into
amongst
it. I
each
didn't
other as we
do
watch this good
my
MK
usual.
action. This is NA East number 2. We're going to see who's the other top 4
what do they call
contestants
that?
that's going
My
to be in that
banter.
regional
I
final,
didn't do my
starting off with
usual
Bandinos
banter.
versus Kakoi. We got laser beams, we got water. Oh, we also got a punish. My goodness, don't do that.
For I
laser
think
too close,
obvious
bucko.
reasons, but you know, we had to do a little South of
Instant
Midnight
break.
test.
More laser.
But happy holidays, everybody. Whichever one of those 2 major holidays you prefer.
Oh my goodness. And he had enough time to back up a silver
So yeah,
bomb.
I was
Yo,
just
fair.
celebrating one. Oh, and
Asshole.
it's kind of unfortunate I didn't do any banter in the beginning because I do
Well,
want
I
to talk
think- I
about
like it a lot.
Sinners.
Dando.
That movie, that
I know this
amazing
man get
movie.
free, full charge. You know what this
I
means?
seen that
There's
thing,
a swirly
and that
action
thing was
coming.
banging.
The throw.
Sinners was
That's a full combo,
insanely
Jenny.
good.
Sets up again because why not?
Also, I rewatched the
140.
Last of
He
Us
has
Part
8
2
health left.
season
What you gonna do with
premiere,
it?
and I shot some more
82.
videos for my
Nice balls,
playthrough. So
Rocket Boy. What a nerd.
I'm also thinking a lot about that, and I'm thinking a lot about Daredevil.
Make him spend it.
Yo,
Break that
speaking
away.
of The Last of Us,
Oh my God.
let me post in
Punish
chat,
afterwards. Just a quick
and
down
let me
one.
send
Beautiful
out
stuff
this
right there from Dando. Stay
live. Let me
composed.
actually remember it. Should I actually let everybody know I'm live right now, or should I keep this low key? Because I'm kind of but
Try to go for overhead. Not going to work out too well for him. Another.
it's a normal stream. We're just checking out the tournament like usual.
What's the point? Oh, wrong line.
It
My
just
fault.
it lined up on a very nice day of the week.
Oh, with Panish, but he didn't confirm anything off the 4-4. What are you doing, man?
It's been a minute since I've had a stream like this, so.
Nice falls blocking once again. You know, the lasers is always on point. Spinning the extra bar just for a little bit more damage is Kakoi.
Let me post in chat my last video.
Kakoi lucky didn't believe in overhead, but this time around should be, unless. Nah, I don't believe. Oh, whoa. Hey, stop whipping like that, man. It's gonna cost you what you like maybe one day. Nice duck on the throw. You're not gonna grip me today, says the milkman.
Well, I came back right in time for a round 1 apiece here. In this first one, we got Rain trying to, you know, dilute this man's.
All right, boom. That should be my most recent video, which was The Last of Us Part 2 playthrough Last of Us Part 2 playthrough episode 2.
5% milk.
I make sure to
What's
specify
20%
that
milk?
because saying
Alright.
part 2 sounds weird. Part 2, part 1.
What's
Gets
2%
confusing.
reduced fat to me?
So Part 2, episode 2.
Man,
How much protein?
We're in that playthrough right
No, I can only
now. Our
imagine.
part
It's
1
gonna pack a
playthrough was
punch indeed.
complete,
No
beginning to
zombies.
end.
Big Factory gets the
And the
full
show is on right now.
Water beam too. Gonna set up the whirly setup and a
And I recorded another video of the playthrough since the one that was uploaded yesterday. I always try to stay a bit ahead,
He's dead.
if not a lot ahead. Oh, Bandinos taking
Unbelievable.
the first game.
Beautiful stuff right there.
And I was supposed to do a Daredevil video this weekend instead of The Last of Us, but my Daredevil Born Again reaction had no mic audio. My mic was muted. Sad. And you know, a reaction is a reaction. A review you can shoot again. If you mess up a review, you can just take it again and record it again. A reaction is different because it's a reaction. Unfortunately, you can't give your first reaction the second time.
Beautiful stuff all around.
All right,
Okay,
Bandinos
so
is
start what I
cooking.
like
Let
to
me
see.
lock in a bit.
And the thing about these first 2 matches that we're going to see tonight, losers is going to take some time because we got a little bit of a journey and odyssey down there, as it were. But here in winners, these first 2 matches are for guaranteed spots in the regional finals, which is a guaranteed
turn the
chance
audio
at
up
final
for sure.
combat. So if you win here, you're good.
I don't know. That shouldn't affect
That's a
you
huge weight
guys'
off your shoulders
audio.
too.
It's a much bigger cushion
think.
than we're
Let me
used to.
actually
Remember,
bring my
Racket
BS back
Vera
up.
getting back 3 washed
But
off
yeah, I
the
need
screen.
some more volume on my end.
In the corner, another setup. Pull away again.
Let's lock it. I'm just afraid to lock
Full
in too
combo from
much,
this
and
two.
then I'm sitting here
2,
completely
3
silent
says
for
Janet.
hours
Oh,
and don't
drops the super
realize it.
kick though. Doesn't get shimmy. Luckily, it's Koi. Goes for
But-
full string. Patience on display. Oh my goodness, didn't believe it. Goes for another throw. Guess what this means? Janet, come through. Help me out here. Thanks.
Throw combo's kind of sick. Bandinos has like played a lot of different characters
Delays
recently.
with the low. Not gonna get a
But
punish, but gets a
you
shimmy
can tell that this
instead.
is still his
My
main,
goodness,
bro.
Koi's gonna submit that round, and Bandinos with the rain, looking real strong.
Also, what was Bandino's like performance or placement in
Halfway there right now.
the first season? I know he was definitely in some of these online qualifiers.
Comes to the range, right?
Did he
Two of
win?
their biggest kind of death dealers when it comes to putting out
Gotta
active
carry.
frames. You never know if that factory of range, if it's going to be a backdash cancel or not, which could be just out of range of that laser. He'll be playing some serious footsies on this one.
Or did
Range of
Ninja
also
Killer
confuses
win?
that gives
every-
Homelander
I really
something
don't
to
remember
think
the
about.
makeup of last
Oh, gets it down 3. Watching the
season
sins
1
away.
Pro Komp.
There's Resurrection Sunday. Goes for overhead.
Winners and losers.
blocks.
Top 8 or whatever.
The dirty bubble. I couldn't even see Janet come out. That just scared the hell out of me. That was a jump scare and a half.
That's what we've been saying about
Another
Ray's
throw.
dirty bubble move for a minute.
Everybody
You don't know what he's doing back
Same
there.
thing. Janet coming.
It
Safe
kind of
jump.
just obscures your vision of him, and then
Although,
any move can
is
come out.
Homelander's armor quick enough to kind of negate at least the jump in stand 1? Potentially.
Might be.
Big confirmation.
side
Gets the side
switch.
switch, dude. That was gorgeous. I think he was going to get all
Would,
that.
would he wake up down 2 again? Oh, no. That's why Koi just backed
He didn't
up.
even- he didn't want anything to do with that. He said, wait a minute, he's got resources? Absolutely not.
I am kind of tired of seeing Homelander,
Grip.
but
Let's say Bandito's at health.
Homelander doesn't seem like as much of a problem because you're less
That was
likely
one
to
duck away from being
pick
actually the worst
Homelander
timeline.
only and win a tournament. You gotta also have like
That's supposed to be, I think, a dash out.
a Havoc
The laser.
and a
What's going on
Cyrax,
back there?
and then you can win a
I don't like
tournament.
this.
Man,
It's something like the water temple from
I
the rain.
love it,
And
bro.
missed the stinky food again.
I think that was supposed to be actually laser
Also
4-4,
maybe
but he
might
actually
adjust.
mistimed it. So you know what this means? Another safe jump for Bandinos. Almost got a huge whip punish, but goes for a grip instead at the back 3. You know what? It's crazy man right there, all right?
It's time to get slowed or not. Check him with a mid. Really gets him out and back to the corner. You go. Oh, yeah, Janet time.
3 sets up a little dirty puddle.
And you know what? Depending on the frames of that, makes a great
Oh,
read on
God.
that, because it hit Farah. Cannot break. Hold and all that. That's going to set up a fun to block, too.
Chip is the issue. Throw? Oh, no. Just a mid and a low.
Of all things, I
Bando.
think, damn, he sent him to the nether realm with that down, too.
Jesus.
It looked like Kukui assumed he was out of the range of this, and there are a lot of setups that exist
he
with
just
rain
not
where you can
block?
put that whirlpool really far behind someone.
Yeah, Aquaman also
Only if you
plays
press a
Rain,
button.
obviously.
It will suck.
I've never
from so-
honestly
I
tried
hate
Rain
saying this,
in
but
this
people suck
game.
it
I
from
really
so
like
far
Rain in the last
We said it.
game,
We no pausing out here, okay? You're going to get sucked up
but
in the
I
wrong
wasn't
way if
really
you're
feeling him
watching your feet,
as
all right?
much this
Be
game.
careful.
He has some cool
I've
stuff,
seen it.
though. He has cool combos.
We don't want to see it again, though.
Just nothing about him really
Still going
like.
in with the
I need
Homelander. He's going to believe in it.
I need
Koi,
those
you're
tools,
gonna
you know?
gonna put your life down on the line right here. It's kind of scary.
Kukui going straight. Homelander for this draw. And it's already 2-0. That's unfortunate.
Trying to stop what has been, I mean, domination from the Twins here in North America in these online tournaments.
Let me tell you guys what the cheat code is of having a twin. It's actually crazy.
Existing.
Having a built-in
Man, like I be telling people, y'all
Training
lucky Aztec twin don't actively play fighting games.
For real.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine 2 Kodo twins on the loose? just a couple of jaguars taking over the jungle.
Oh, swinging after the overhead is a bit slower. Just ward on it.
I don't think they'll do Kodal in this
Just
game
wait till
because
another
they have
backfield
Conan
crazy
the
work.
Barbarian.
Goes for throw.
But part of me would want to see like what would they do and how would they make it different.
Online
Oh,
challenge
got the
chat,
dash up.
our big guest from the west side, some great zoning here from Kukui.
If
Says
Conan was
Glazy,
in
I've
this
been
game,
winning.
would he not be a two-handed
Against
sword
Sonic?
character like he normally is?
Have you?
They
Love
could
it,
make
yeah.
him like a
Take
hand-to-hand
a look next week. One of our finalists later.
brawl and
Mhm.
grapple type, but
Looking strong.
I don't know. It might
oh
seem
my
like
God,
he has
also
to get
looking strong as
changed
that
or
duck.
neutered
My
too
goodness,
much
like
from
series bando. That was
what
Jenny
he
was a little too
originally
far
was,
right there.
just so that Conan and him
She
can
couldn't quite
exist in
reach.
the same space.
She
But I
Jim-
maybe some cool things you could do there.
was she
Oh, this is
wasn't
bad.
Make him like a Wolverine.
one with the water, but apparently she is. The way of the water, a great block there. That was like
That's
pretty
another
close to
good
low and overhead.
character in that.
Frames.
I would just
This
mean
is
like
Rex,
for
the
fight
Pharaoh,
type
because
or
of
Vixen.
Jenny.
I think Vixen is like
Against the launcher
NRS's
in
version of
Block
a
Canyon,
Wolverine
any
type
cameo
character.
that can combo, in particular,
Slash
off of
Cheetah.
the geyser, that double hitting
In
water
Injustice
armored
2.
whip that their vein
I
has
played
is
as
so
Vixen, so
good.
I just
It's a really
refer to the
quick
character
armored
as
move,
Vixen.
covers
She
so
should have
much
been Vixen,
range,
and Cheetah should have been the skin.
and a lot to respect for the launcher. And you have all data confirmed because of the 2 hits.
I digress. Also, I've
So
been
this
considering
means
playing some more Injustice 2
Your
recently.
life. Tries to go for throw, not going to work out too well because the man was ducking.
There
but
were some
unfortunately, this man.
potential
Wait, don't tell me
Injustice
getting
3
nervous in the
teasers.
service
There's
right
some
now. I know it's
Injustice
Easter
3
Sunday, but
feelings
like,
in the air, but
don't let the lower spotlight get cartoon.
separate
you know,
from that,
good
I've
to
been
crumple you.
considering playing some more
It's like
Injustice
Sunday
2.
morning out here.
Man.
It's just a fun ass game,
The
man.
water beam
Haven't
cannon.
been on there in a little minute.
Ooh, trying to go for down 3. Not going to work out too well. Going to hold the damage. Not going to break his bandino. So he got one more guess here. All right. Good going here. He's backing up. Oh my.
That was a really good block on the overhead. Back to the corner.
Should I make an Injustice 3 video? I have made one years ago, and it did really nice
Dropped it.
views, but should I make a new one?
Got him. Oh, this
Or
is
should I
bad.
make
This
a
is so bad. You're not going to have time to
Combat
break.
Pack
He's been extra bar, so you can make sure you try to get a kill right here. Fatal blow. I think this is going to be just under 5 punch. Actually, no, this pin does a lot of damage, doesn't it?
Man,
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, guys, it's not gonna hurt.
50% type John. I told y'all whenever the
Just look up more hits.
whenever the fatal blow does a low amount of hits, it always does crazy
Oh, it's going
damage.
to be a punish, and that's going to be a
And
GG.
Janet's
A
fatal blow
hard
starter
requin
is
out of
like one
Banditos.
hit,
That's
so
not
it
going to
does a
work
lot
out
of
too
damage
well.
all in one hit.
Kakoi puts us on the board.
The one thing that occurred right there, like it's two
Okay.
one situation.
He
that
ain't
was
dead.
either galaxy brained from Bandinos or death,
And I think they're
and it ended up being death. He assumed.
I think
and
they
this
might
was
have
so-
got kicked out the lobby.
Yeah, we got to go back. At the moment.
Video's going to be a little choppy. There's going to be
Okay,
no
they got the
audio,
backup
but
feed.
so someone got kicked from the room, but luckily we do.
Let
have
me see if
backup feed in
Tento's
this
live
case.
because
So do
Tento
enjoy.
was live last
Apologies for
week
the
and
quality.
he served as a
Here's backup.
backup feed.
And what I was going to say was, it was when
Yes.
back 3 into the Janet nut punch had whiffed Tento,
I'm gonna put
right?
Tento's
and
stream
seeing the
up in the
Janet whiff, you
background.
assume that your opponent is going to take their turn right there or try to punish that whiff recovery. And so you assumed there
it's
was
the
going to be a
same feed
swing
for
there,
right
and that's
now.
why he covered that space with armor.
All right, cool.
Just a really good
Just
block.
in case, because it is possible that like their side of the stream goes down for a minute
we're
or
out of game.
something happens.
That's
Four
false
Bando.
block.
That happened with NA West
Oh my God,
qualifiers.
you saw he was
They
way
had
dashing
every
forward
single match
into a-
except for grand finals
crazy
of
work,
NA
man.
West. But
Bando, chill
Tento
out.
did have it on his
Oh, he
backup.
shimmied him and spit the bar, but he's been 3 of them. That's pretty worth it in my opinion. Block and punish, yes sir.
Just in case.
Look at
we'll
his
have
damage
that
on
to
this,
run
too.
Do a second jump in there,
393.
just for a little bit extra. That's good frames on the
Another
trade
throw.
forward too as well. Janet getting her 140 in. Boom! Destructive. Needed him some severe active frames right there. Holy crap. That was water and a half.
Oh, the trade, not anybody's favorite, goes for armor, and wait a second. Once again, Bando puts himself on set point. This is for his spot in the regional finale.
Set point. If he wins this, automatic
Are you
qualification.
serious?
Whether he loses
God,
immediately
Bando.
after or he disqualifies.
Full
or
charge
something,
in this too. Oh, no, he doesn't go for
he
it. He's
still
going for a quick
goes to
swirly.
finals next week.
Oh, the throw. Kakoi's getting mixed. This poor man.
And so next week, I'm thinking
Oh,
about
that's supposed to
doing
be game
both
so
of the
fast.
finals in one stream
Conan right now just needs the one to hit. And
for next week.
Oh no!
So it'll
That's
be
it?
a longer
Didn't get
stream.
fair
If
in
that
time on the
happens.
grab,
It
and
might be like
Bandito's
a
is going to take this 3-1,
hour
sending
stream.
Kukui up into space and into the
So we'll
losers
see.
bracket.
As long as I don't have any more.
And that means
losers.
congrats to
And will guarantee
Bando.
himself, yeah, a regional finalist.
Bando's gonna be our 5th contestant in the regional finale. Congrats
I
to
might be able to
Bando.
do
He is
that
going to be
stream. I
on this
think
books for next week.
this one
to
I'm still gonna
possibly
split
get a
up
chance
into
for Final
two streams.
Combat,
I
guys.
think
Remember,
tomorrow I'll
only
come
the
back
winner
and
of
watch
the regional
NA West.
finale for each of the regions has the chance
But
to
next
get to
week,
Final
look
Combat.
forward to
So
this stream
you got to win
and
the whole
maybe-
thing. It does not matter if you get second place. It's a boo-hoo. Cry later. You know, try again somewhere elsewhere.
Maybe it's me and Tento. Our voices are too opposite to have on the screen at the same time. It'll be hard to listen to one of us. But what was I saying? I've completely lost the train of thought that I was on. It crashed. Oh, the streams. So I'm going to do 2 separate streams this week. I'm going to do this stream for NA East right now, and then NA West stream will be tomorrow, probably around the same time. Probably a little bit earlier, actually, because they didn't start this until 2:30. So maybe like 1:30 tomorrow. I'll be back. I'll do NA West, and then next week will be finals. So I'll probably do NA East and NA West finals in one stream. And I'm also considering doing one for Europe finals on Sunday. No, not on Sunday. On Saturday, I believe, is when Europe did their stuff. Okay. Why? I forgot I muted it.
Who 3-0'd Get Wrecked and 3-0'd.
I'm gonna let them yap. I just
So
was
far.
worried I
Here.
was missing match.
Oh my. She's saying.
Ludi up 1 for this match. Back winner, that's going to play Rebel winner, that's going to play Lil Dre for top 8.
Wait, we
Busman
didn't
and
see
Dark
both
are
winner side
currently
matches.
playing. Hey, Josh versus Dark for this match. Back
Where's
winner,
Sunio?
That's going to play Rebel winner, that's going to play playing. For losers, Pop. You see that maybe Ghostface?
I've seen first.
How did Dark DQ?
Posh with the ghost face, but I also know they have a katana on the side. And like I said, if usually I see a player playing the Denian, there's
Maybe these tournaments aren't a good time. I mean, but they're also weekend though.
Not to quote the game.
I guess technically anything can happen.
That's
It's just
scary.
that there are a
I
few
forget
like
how this is gonna go, but you guys
DQs
sit back,
later in
relax,
the
and enjoy the
tournament.
show. You guys can type in exclamation point.
Like I was gonna
Pro
say,
Komp
maybe
in
this
my
is an
chat,
error
and
down here,
exclamation
but it
point
looked
bracket
like
in the
Dark
Aqua's chat if you guys want to
DQ.
find out where we're at and how the brackets are gonna be looking. We are streaming West right after this, guys. So this is gonna be a
Yeah, so-
long stream. Just letting you guys know.
We're just
A
waiting.
long stream, 100%. We're gonna be having a good time for a long time. Just sit back and enjoy the show. But yes,
You
there's
hear
gonna
how
be both
bro
the
said
brackets going
that?
on during this
First
time.
pause. But this is actually going to be a long stream. This is why I don't want to do both East and West in one stream.
And Tento, I may be stepping away here in a moment just to.
But damn, he kind of
less
discouraged me
on
from doing East and
fluid.
West in one stream
No
next
problem
week.
at all.
But I'm gonna get the next match set up.
It's going to be a long. The
We're gonna
stream
get
should
Sunio
be
and
like
Posh on the screen. Reminder, guys. Hope you guys enjoy
hour
the chat. Like I
minimum
said, if you're in my chat, that means
5 and a
exclamation
half,
point Pro
maybe
Komp to look at the
6 hour
brackets, and and that's the brackets for both East and West. And if you're in Aqua's chat, it's
both
exclamation
in
point
one.
bracket in his chat. Remember, guys, we are doing a squad stream, so me and Aqua are streaming at
You
the
know,
exact
it's not
same
too
time
bad
from
of a
all point of
stream.
views. That's why you guys can also comment between
don't
each
know if I've
other
done that one
in my chat and Aqua's
that
chat.
long in
You
a
guys can talk
minute.
amongst yourselves.
My
Appreciate everybody that's tuning
notoriously
in right now,
longest
and also
stream.
shout outs to YouTube also during the time because
To
YouTube
this
is also
day
streaming
is
this. You can check it out on the Koloseum
Multiverses
YouTube
at
channel
Evo.
because you can find all the other uploads
And
of the
you
Pro
know what?
Komp.
That's
on
probably
the-
why I hate it. I think Multiverses at Evo put me so off of doing long streams because it was so drawn out. Like there was something between every single match. Then they weren't just going match to match to match to match to match. And it added so much on to the tournament. And the matches were fine. Like they were fun to watch. But it was so much shit in there. It was so much fluff. And it was like, yeah, that kind of sucked. It was a good tournament, though. But, yeah, I've never wanted to do a stream that long ever since. But I've done like 4 hour, 3.5 hour tournament, not just tournament streams, but like streams in general. And they're not that bad. If I'm playing a couple games, it's actually pretty easy. But I think just sitting down and watching the same game for 4 to 5 hours can get boring as fuck. Like straight. I don't even play this game that much. I play the game damn near every day, but I don't play it for 5 hours straight every day, you know. I like it, but I don't like it that much.
Lying to us in 4K, you're not making a good first
I love this
impression,
game, actually.
guy,
I love
alright?
like playing it
Get together.
casually. I love just going on and playing the AI with a random ass team I just thought about. Very fun for exploration. Oh, that's the classic, or not the classic mask, but like the sound wave. It actually looks sick as fuck when it's open. But yeah, I love this game. I don't love it that much. 6 hours.
Either way, guys, sit back and enjoy the show because now we have Sunio versus Paz. Also, the remember this
I like to play an
top
hour
four, which
to
means they're in the
2
regional
hours
finals.
of a
Paz
bunch of
with the
games
Molina Trimmer
instead
right
of
now.
just
Oh
playing
my
one game
goodness.
for a long time.
There's something about, like I said, there's something about Trimmer. You know, getting that a rock to your chin, send you 20 feet in the air. That just really makes me mad. Okay, makes me really upset.
Those are the things you don't think about when you play this game. You see Tremor do a rock uppercut, and you're like, yeah,
Are you
Mortal Kombat,
serious?
that's
Wait,
sick.
whoa,
But think about what that
option.
would feel like.
Antiedo, Sunio.
If a man
Hey,
made
them
of
guys,
stone
maybe 40 something, but he's been doing
Hit
this for
you with an
years.
uppercut
He's gonna pitch you
so
off the right
hard,
way.
it just
Good luck
sends
trying to
you
get next
into
to
the
him.
fucking air.
Experience has been doing this for 40 years.
Like that.
God.
I need to
Damn
maybe
it.
make that a clip and do an edit about that. Because you don't think
Beautiful
about
stuff
shit
with
like
the meaty
that.
right there, yo. The second poshed. Looking pretty clean.
Imagine a
looking pretty clean
stone
indeed.
man just pulls up on you and boom, yeets your shit
I
into
assure you
the
guys, this isn't a high.
oblivion.
This is just straight up poshed.
Like that, just into the upper
Strong player.
atmosphere. Even if you block that shit, it still hurts.
I don't want to hear no please buff Molina in the chat. Absolutely
Yo,
not.
ugh. Oh, Pasha's a Molina player. Molina Tremor.
That just can't happen.
Nice. But it's funny because the Molina mains have been switching off to different characters
Bro,
recently.
that man Trimmer took
After
a
she
straight
got
to the
buffed.
face.
So it's like, what's up with
We
Molina?
can definitely buff
Stop.
Baraka though. You ain't lying about it.
At
Molina-
worst, she's
Molina's
still as
completely
good
fine.
as she
Oh my
was
gosh, she's getting burned up, though.
before
Get it with fire.
the crazy Tarkov.
Oh my
buff.
goodness, a rock to the face afterwards.
So
a
why
little
would
too
people stop
early on the
playing?
404, so it's going to cost you with a whip punish.
Your combat is uninspired.
But which one is it? It's Hourglass.
Molina needs a new
Hourglass of
Molina's
Rain
completely fine, my guy.
has been playing
I
Sector
promise you.
instead
do
of
not need
Molina.
Molina
So
now
I
in the
wonder if
mid.
Sector is just like a terrible matchup for Molina.
Coming from a Molina main yourself.
maybe not terrible,
Oh
but
my
just a
god,
good
another
matchup.
rock to the chin, another hoof to the chest. It's going to be a breaker right there. Goes in with the ball roll, didn't work out too well. Sunio going in with the mid, takes himself away. Back to grenade launchers on display. Good luck getting through this minefield, asshole. Oh god. For one mid check, goes for another low. Not going to work out too well.
I actually really like
Trimmer's going to be in the
Sector
back
this
pocket.
game.
Goes for a big jump in the overhead. What you thinking about?
As far as like
Overhead slow and steady.
animation,
Should have reacted, huh, Bucko? Not gonna
gameplay
work out to
style,
you.
and all of that. Yes, she's a like filthy zoner character, but at least the zoning
Goes
looks
for ball
pretty
roll.
sick.
Yo, look, guess what? She had Trimmer to back him up.
You know?
Goes for another overhead to knock down. Goes for throw, not going to work out. Doesn't get the whip punish though. Checks the kneecaps and immediate armor. That Tarkov doing a number on you, man. Jesus. Put it away.
And like MK11, Sunio was on Next Gen Jackie, which is like
Sonic
one of the
Hedgehog out here.
ugliest zoning characters
You
ever.
know what?
I love
I
Jackie.
respect
That was
it,
my
but
main.
another hooves to the chest.
But I loved
One more
her
guess
as
here.
a-
We got to do this the old-fashioned way.
striker,
No need to
rush
either
down
side, 'cause we got
character.
cameos on deck.
As a
Trying to
zoning
go for grab now.
character?
You still wrong.
What the fuck even was that?
What is happening?
But then he found his calling with like
The low
RoboCop.
ground pound.
He also had the
push.
Liu Kang for a little bit, right? Zoning with Liu Kang. But the RoboCop
Holy.
for him was very,
Holy.
yeah, I need that. And the zoning of Sector
guys
just
did not
looks
know,
so much nicer
Trimmer's pretty
and
strong.
cleaner than
Not
the
gonna lie,
zoning of
guys. Trimmer is
RoboCop.
pretty damn strong. If you guys weren't aware.
He's like an okay character to watch depending on the situations.
I used to say,
But the
Striker
zoning was
the,
always very like,
play like ass. I cover you.
gun.
Honest to
Gun.
God, Sector Trimmer.
The
Trimmer's
animation's
a new
like,
play like ass.
are
I'll cover
gorgeous.
you. That's exactly what
but
just happened
Sector
right
looks
there.
really cool when she does it. And I always considered like in MK11, no one really thinks about this, but I feel like they chose not to do a character like Cyrax and Sector in MK11, and instead opted to do
Oh yeah, the she ain't gonna make it
Terminator and
work. Kill it
RoboCop. And the Terminator and RoboCop aren't exactly like Cyrax and Sector, but they kind of are like the skeletons of the characters have been taken and given to those new characters, and then they get reanimated. And I like that.
Actually ridiculous.
I like that sort of transformation they did there.
Goes over big one. Not going to be hitting the swing and no miss out there. No
I know
rockets
you're
on
like,
display.
how is
Trying to
Terminator
go
like
for the steering
Cyrax?
one, not going to work out.
It's
Good block in the overhead.
not
Got
as
himself
obvious,
out
but
of
you know, he
dodge.
did have
Back
pieces
to the
like
missile game,
Cyrax.
okay?
Command grab.
Looking like a warfield out here indeed. Big punish though. Trimmer wasn't all the
Overhead
way back,
crazy,
so guess
and he
what?
had like the
Gotta
rolling
deal with
bombs,
this
the
damage,
rolling
bucko.
grenades. I think that was most
He
like
was knocked
Cyrax.
down.
But, you know, way different.
When
in
in
this
doubt,
game.
ball roll it out. But hey, guess what? You didn't deserve it. Couldn't get the conversion you needed. +2 on that. Just jump
That's
back
similar to the
Sunio.
thing with Conan and Kodal. It's like,
throw.
why do Kodal in this game
Boom.
when you have
120.
Conan? What could you do to make it so different? And if you
another back
did
throw.
all
Did you get
that,
a
would it be
full count for
worth
this? Oh, never
doing
mind.
that character instead of doing a different character completely?
Ooh, too far away for the low to connect to get that up fist. The uppercut. Nice down one. Armors through. Big likely right now for Posh. Double down one, because why not?
People don't think about stuff like that, but even if you look at something like
Sunio
the
not blocking on
sword
wake
characters in this game,
You know what that means? Easy
they all
pickings
play
with the
very
meaties.
different. Like you got Kenshi as a
Boy,
sword
what's Conan there is
character,
cool indeed.
Ashura is a
Oh my
sword
God,
character,
immediately.
Conan came in and
Posh
he's a
was
sword
knocked down.
character.
Trim on the back pocket. Oh, you thought it was your turn? That's real cute.
Is that all of them? I feel like there might be one I'm thinking of. But they all play very different.
Sweep. Nice down one afterwards.
And they use it in a
Overhead.
very different way. And their swords are even very different. Like you have one that
Again.
is a two-handed katana
Four into another
versus
ball
like
roll,
a
knocked down.
two-handed
Guess for your
double-edged
life.
great sword or whatever. the fuck
Overhead, no,
Conan
goes for the
was.
fourth, but that's actually gonna be it. Yo,
And then for
Haas
Ashura,
right
you
now
have a
looking like
one-handed
they're just a
sword
bigger
that's really
gamer today.
fast.
One more game needed. They're gonna be in
What the
top
fuck?
four. And they're
Posh
gonna
got
be in
two.
a regional final for next week. Just like that, has a qualifying spot possibly
Yo,
for
I need
final
to lock it
combat.
a little bit more. Why is it 2-0 already? Oh, and I'm live, so I can't fast forward anymore. I don't know why I do that.
Some big gamer right here, bruh.
No, sorry. I
My
do know why it's
goodness.
called gelato.
Like I said, guys, exclamation point bracket in the Aqua chat, exclamation point Pro Komp in my chat if you guys want to see the bracket and see what Posh had to go through to get here. Because some of those names was
I gotta
crazy.
disagree with people on like
Posh doesn't compete often, but when they
What
do, they
characters
are
are
crazy.
boring
Like
to
I said,
watch?
They were ranked. They were seeded
because I don't think Cyrax
203,
is boring to watch,
and
even
they're
though
in
the
top
combos
three,
are like
possibly
long
about to
and
make guaranteed
setups into
top
setups
three,
and loops and
so they
shit.
can get into the regional final.
I don't think
So you
Cyrax
better
is boring
turn
to
up,
watch. I
otherwise
never
you're gonna die
thought
inside
Kenshi
Johnny
was
house.
boring to watch. Kenshi is always
God.
cool as fuck in my
The full
opinion.
charge? Are you serious? Oh, Mr. Combo. This is gonna be a full combo.
And
for
I
this
think
man,
people
Sunio. You
who
gonna spin a
don't
bar?
play
Oh, hell
Kenshi
yeah,
could
you are.
easily say
She
like,
burning.
"Oh, this shit
Koloseum.
is so formulaic. You just do this and this and this." But play the
Jesus,
character.
414.
You'll see that you have to do a lot of the improvisation or like decision making in
Burn,
real time,
baby,
really
burn.
fast, and have to combine that
overhead
with
not gonna work out.
actual execution in order to hit those strings consistently.
Remember, Trimmer's always there to back him up. You gotta
Not
be
as
aware of
easy
this,
as it
Sunio.
seems. It's just some players
Pay
are really
attention to
good
that
with it
trimmer
and they
meter.
make it look very easy. Johnny, however, Johnny and
Skills side.
Homelander, they
The
do
window to the
bore me
wall.
after
Oh,
a
you fell
while.
for the trap card.
Peacemaker too, kind of, but then you always see like a
Airborne
Peacemaker
stage,
that
just
does
put some
really
armor
cool
on that.
shit, and it's like
Overhead
okay,
block correctly.
why can't they all play like this?
Oh, jump three, not gonna work out. Plus frames you had to deal with
Peacemaker
afterwards,
is
but
better
nonetheless,
when you're just
Sunio
doing
still
like
staying alive.
Eagly,
Took the first
torpedo,
round.
Eagly, torpedo, Eagly, Eagly, torpedo, Eagly, gun, Eagly,
Block,
torpedo.
safety afterwards.
That's just how the player,
I
the
smelt
character
the ball
is.
roll coming, and Sunio did too, but unfortunately didn't get the combo that he needed.
You gotta never stop Eaglying.
Breaks the armor.
Every once in a while, you got to go from that mid-safe Eagly to
Big
that
jump.
risky ass
Huge
low
confirm coming out of
Eagly
Sunio
just to
here.
save
So you know what this means. Big damage once again, full screen. Guess what? Good luck trying to chase
I
me
haven't
down.
played Peacemaker in a grip.
Stay back.
I haven't played online in this game in a grip.
Oh my
The
goodness,
last two
good quick
seasons,
mix
I
and
just
then
didn't play
spinning 3
any
bars.
Combat League, and I think it's done great for like my mental health and my blood pressure.
But Noble Steve coming back out again.
I don't
All
actually
plus,
see a
just the
reason
back
to
throw.
play Combat
Burner
League
again.
anymore. Which is
Guess what this
unfortunate.
means? One more. No way. No way. Okay. Woo!
I mean, is it
Extra crispy
unfortunate?
Tarkon right here. Never
You know,
mind.
I'm
She's
realizing
just
this,
gone. Give us
chat.
some bits.
And
Just
people
a
and
seared
anyone who
head.
can hear this, you don't have to play those ranked video games. I know
Guys, like we said,
They
Aqua's
make you
actually in the
wanna play
background
them.
really quickly handling things for the west side of the bracket. If you guys do not know,
I
East
know
and West
those,
going
those
right
the
afterwards. So
ranked
West is coming
modes
over
on
after
video
this,
games
but we
for
got to
some
take care of the
reason just
bracket
hook
in the
you in, and
background.
like you
So
need that
if you see if
title.
us gets quiet here and there,
You
that
need that
means we're just
rank.
taking care of things on the west side
You
of the
really
bracket, so we
don't.
make sure we have a smooth show when it comes to
really
that
do
thing that's
not.
coming up.
This
Appreciate
shit
you
does
guys.
not mean anything.
What's going on, Fluff? Like I said, guys, if you guys do not know, we are currently combining chats.
Yeah, I know
It's
how
me
I
and
like to
Aqua
play
Chat combined
Marvel
right there.
Rivals?
So if you see multiple names in there, like,
Practice
whoa,
versus
who are these
AI.
people?
Mostly
You guys
because
can
I'm
talk
always
amongst
on my
yourselves.
Steam Deck and I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't want to put my Wi-Fi connection on somebody's team for like quick play or competitive. I'd just rather play the bots and do the
Screen
objective.
shake. Go so low.
Shit is still fun.
You don't wanna talk to
And
them, but that's what
sometimes
you
the
don't-
bots
you don't-
cook.
I don't- they don't wanna talk
Sometimes
to
the
you.
bots cook, right? Most of the time you're just frying the bots,
we
and
appreciate y'all
sometimes you get a
nonetheless.
team where like one
Stand
dude
free
is
to the
literally
version
not
two.
playing. One person is playing, but they're not playing
10.
their their role or their objective.
Let's go to the other side.
And you still got to clutch against
So
a
I go
bunch
for a
of
quick
bots.
knockdown.
bro.
Nice low.
And they'll hit those bots will hit
So
plays
you
on
double
you,
down
bro.
on that low because it does armor break Melina. So
A
it's
bot-
actually good to do on the
Black-
melee side
Black
of
Widow
things.
player
Just
will
in
pull up
case
a
if she
360
decides to,
no
you
scope.
know, go for some armor.
I promise, don't play with them.
Big one. Another rock is going to be down.
My rambles are A1 today.
Down three.
I might have to
Version
put
2.
Yap
Ooh,
in the
beautiful stuff
street
right there from
fighter
Paz.
today.
Sunio not going to break, so you're going to take this next setup that can possibly kill you.
Shit, it's
Oh,
not my
we've been
fault
in
they
the worst
scheduled
way.
all this
Ball
stuff
roll,
on 420.
overhead?
right?
No. There's an armor afterwards. Yo, Paz
Pro
is once again on
Kompetition,
set point.
Easter. Fuck,
Guys, this is the Hourglass. This isn't Dexy. This is any type of Heidi. This is Posh.
Yeah, who is Posh, bro?
We'll get back though.
I've actually just never heard of
Posh.
Posh.
Jazz to the corner.
Never like in another online
swinging and
tournament. But
missing.
there are a
Jesus
couple online
Christ.
tournament series I
No
don't
baseball
watch.
season just started, but this ain't the time to strike out,
Probably a
Bucko.
bunch of players out there I don't know.
Big jump in.
Whenever a player is this good, like you're already in top 8 winner side,
Bro,
you're
like,
one match
Sunio,
away from
you have
finals.
to understand, Tremor's always right there with the
should be
haymaker,
playing
locking
some
loaded, the
online
uppercut, just trying
tournaments.
to take your chin off. You got to be careful here.
All right, touch on back. What have I missed?
I think it's a
You
good
missed
time
some
for that.
utter nonsense about this man with this Tremor Molina. Let me tell you something. He gets to play as reckless as he wants to. All right. And Sunio's trying to contest with this, but man, it's been a little bit too much for him.
All those mind games of is
A
that Trevor gonna
block.
come or not? And oh my goodness, I got back into
It's
the
over.
game winning
Yeah, the
decision.
game is over.
A block there.
That's the funny thing
Wait
about
a minute,
oh, and
Bags!
bags.
This is like a message to me
Teabag
sent.
is
I had
Sunio.
to have missed some stuff.
Is this
No
a
stuff
beef?
at all. That was just
Wait,
a
did
certain
Sunio
dominance
teabag
right there.
after
Posh
his
is
one win?
now
I wasn't paying
guaranteed top
attention.
3 and guaranteed into the finale
But
over
were
Sunio.
those revenge bags or
Congrats
were they
to that
just
man.
fresh?
Going to be in the East Regional finale for next week.
Fresh teabag.
Now, Posh ain't just top 4. Posh is top 3.
Guaranteed top 3. Could DQ and walk away. Like some people we know. But
Oh yeah.
Wait, top
and- and-
somebody's
and still walk away
DQing?
third. There's gonna be fighting
I was like kind of hoping we got all the matches today, but
shortly. What a run
did Bandino's win and then DQ because now he's in finals?
through Sunio taking out Bust
I
Man, who's in a
don't blame
really
them
good position.
because that's just how the tournament
Actually
works. It's
insane.
kind of weird.
If you guys look at it, DM Poet right there is who's
But-
Posh is. So if you guys want to let them know, congrats to that person right there. DM Poet
I don't know.
is Posh.
It always feels
Goes to the
weird to
chat.
quit a tournament, to quit
Just
anything, right?
fully extended. I mean, fully extended.
You're automatically qualified. That was the
It's
qualifying
me.
match, and now you don't have to do
I'm
anything
him.
for another week. So
I'm who
I understand
am.
why not do anything.
Who do you think you are?
But
I am.
you don't
Who
want
do
more
you think you
matches?
are? I am.
You don't want more practice for the finals? Like,
He's using Tremor. He is bowling out there in the streets.
Mhm.
So there, you guys just saw
You
that
would think.
losers finally catching up.
You ever had a Krispy
that,
Kreme?
that A5 bracket was the slowest one, and that's that kind of path that you see that will happen down there. It's now
I should
Dark
put-
Luxury versus
my
Deadly
stream
Rebel,
deck
winner of
isn't
that
working right
face
now, but I should
Dre.
put that on my soundboard.
And it actually looks like we're
Whole
actually
Krispy
perfectly lined
Kreme
up
Joe.
to. I can't believe I'm going to say this in the top 8. We're perfectly lined up to go
Was it
into the
crispy?
next top 8 match,
Right.
which Perfect
Right.
Legend just got into.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
3-2, Perfect Legend.
Oh,
over
Perfect
Tragic.
Legend.
I'm putting it in right there on the Star GG bracket.
I seen Perfect Legend,
It is
so I
finalizing right now.
don't think I
Perfect
actually
Legend,
watched any of his matches, but I saw
3-2,
that he was
and is in
streaming and I
top
saw he
8
was competing.
Of this tournament, Perfect Legend.
Now he's in top 8.
I said it.
You
Sit.
said it.
And he'll be going up
You heard it
against
correct.
That's what I said.
Pulse,
He didn't stutter.
right?
There's no
like I
excuse.
don't
There's nothing like that. Perfect
Also have
Legend's in
this
top 8.
the bracket
Syllable
myself.
About it.
Let's check it out.
Perfect Legend. A top 8 in Mortal Kombat in 2025. What a day! What a year! What a time!
Alright, so
To be
winner side is
alive and
already
be facing
done.
off against Pulse.
These two
right
players are
now,
already going to
as
move
it
on
turns
to the finals because, well, they're still in the tournament. qualify for the finals because it's top
This
four,
gonna be great.
and these two are automatically top four.
Gonna get Perfect Legend into the lobby for the time being. Hope you guys are enjoying the show
Now,
thus far.
we
This
do
is
have
the
Pulse
NA
versus
East
Perfect
portion
Legend
of
up
the Pro Komp.
next,
We're gonna
and
find
then
out who's gonna be our
somebody
other 4 contestants to
versus
join up in the
Busman.
regional finals that will be happening next
This
week.
match and this match, and then
NA
we'll have
West number 2 actually will be happening right after this.
our
We find out
top-
who the
wait,
other 4
top four
contestants are gonna be
is
joining up on Sonic
here.
Fox,
Yeah,
Rewind,
top four is here.
Han Rashid,
So whoever
and
wins
Online
losers
KO.
quarters will also be in top 4 and qualify for
We got some
finals,
good NK action here, guys. All right, I don't know if you guys were aware,
which is
but
boom. Next
stay
week.
tuned to it.
And the West action is
So it hasn't
going
started
on
yet,
right
but
now
so
as well,
far-
really early on. It started only 19 minutes ago. I see
Damn,
players
why
like
didn't show
Blizzard
me who
playing,
qualified?
Wild Cowboy. That's just one of the tools
They
that's
really
going
set
on
me
right
up, make me
now.
believe.
Some really big
It
players
says
West
entrance 4.
going on right
I went
now,
to click
setting a
on it,
top
and it
eight,
was like,
we're gonna go
no,
right from
bracket.
East top eight
It would
into
make
West
sense.
top
They
eight
still need the
in this
seeding.
show. So just stick around.
But damn.
Mortal Kombat all day, baby.
It's a great day for MK. All right, it's a great day for some MK. And no,
Damn,
like I
should
said,
I
it's
have
420
left
today.
South of Midnight out?
For the people that celebrate 420 that way.
It's a double holiday day.
Yes.
Or should I yap
you know,
about
make sure you drink your
sinners?
water also.
Look,
And for people
look.
that 420
I'm gonna use this as a time to yap about Sinners. I'm not gonna move the stream. I'll keep it up, but I'm gonna mute it and I'm gonna yap. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But you gotta go see Sinners. You gotta go see the movie. You've gotta go see it. And don't be like, look, listen. There's multiple reasons to see it. I could tell you one reason. You'd be like, well, I don't know about that. I could say it's a really good horror movie. You're like, yeah, but I'm not really into horror. You should still see it anyway. Even if you're not into horror, you should still watch this movie. Even if you are not black, you should still watch this movie. It's very black, but even if you're not black, you should still watch it. Even if you're not into horror, you should watch it. If you just like film, you should watch this movie. I've never once in my life been mad that I couldn't go see an IMAX version. And technically I can, I guess. I don't know where this IMAX is playing at. But I didn't know that I had to do more research about the film and find out where to see it in different formats and different damn it. Now I'm absolutely blanking. But just different sorts of film formats, and like there's an original looking IMAX cut of this film in like a crazy aspect ratio. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I want to see it again, but I want to see the freaking, like, I want to see all the versions of this show. I'm actually not lying. This is a type of movie that makes you want to buy a special ass TV to watch it in. Because, like, it's probably going to come to HBO Max. I'm 100% going to watch it again when it comes to HBO Max. But I want to see the freaky deaky film cut of this show. I want to see the super tall version. And I think that's something you can only see in theaters. And I don't think there has been a theatrical experience in, like, the last, like, 5 years that has made you, like, really appreciate theaters, right? Maybe for some people. Maybe some people saw something and they're like, wow, you know, I really got to protect the theatrical distribution system. But this is my first time in a while, if ever, feeling the need to protect theaters because this is some shit that only they can do. Like, yeah, I will be able to watch this movie at home, and I love home viewing, and I am a huge advocate of home viewing for movies and stuff, and like streaming services should be good, and you should be able to watch the stuff, and you shouldn't have to pay crazy amount of money to watch the stuff because it's inherently a little more accessible to certain people than going to a movie theater. But unfortunately, this is a movie theater ass movie, right? This movie makes you think about movie theaters, want to go to movie theaters.
For a spot in the top 5 of this tournament, which
And
still
that,
doesn't really
if that's
mean
what
much
makes a
because
movie
we vote for every single
like
player
some
to be
people
top
say,
forward or bust.
Scorsese and all them,
Speaking of bust, we'll see Busman later.
this is definitely film of the year.
We got the clip right
If
here.
it's really about the theater.
This character right here. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Perfect Legend on T1000.
Oh,
And in some
making a
instances,
decision.
I didn't even know
depends
that.
on what he's doing in pressure. And I'm going to talk about the string in particular that you're going to see abused by PL once he gets it going.
Is
It
this
starts
the
with
new
this
win
hit
condition
four.
character?
It's a string that has a lot of hits to it, about 6
This the new
hits
pay to
in
win?
a row. And it's
I
very
know
reminiscent
T1000 is
of a defense
good.
that's been around for a while. Oh, that was converted.
But I didn't think he was the
Man,
pay-to-win
lost my
character.
mind.
Maybe
Eric
he
Black,
is.
2-1-2-1-2
Peacemaker was the
pressure
pay-to-win
back
character
in.
for a
It's
little
very
while. I ain't
long, and
gonna
it has
hold
a
you.
couple of chances to overhead.
And I enjoyed.
Liquid metal,
I
that
paid
gets
for them
priority.
wins. I enjoyed every
Very
single one of
absurd.
them Peacemaker
So hard
wins.
to
It's absolutely
When he
ridiculous. Oh
first
my
lost.
goodness, overhead again. You said hammer time. That's a correct way. Tries to go for meaty stuff with the low to see if he can get the kill, but
I didn't feel that about
you know what
T1000.
would be
I thought he was
Post with
good.
a
I
fatal
didn't think
blow right
he
there.
was
I'm positive actually with the actually period in time.
I think so. That armor is really fast, but it still is at about that, I think, 11, 12 frame startup, which is, you know, if with a fatal blow, definitely would have got the activation time. And there's a string.
It's also weird how regional these characters seem to be. Like T1000.
No, that string is pretty much 4-3, 4-3.
There's a lot of T1000s on the East Coast, and there's a lot of Johnnies.
was like, how do I whip
to be
punish it?
honest.
You don't. Right, that's the neat part. You don't.
Then you go on the West
what you
Coast
do-
and everybody's on Cyrax.
You don't.
Like,
So the big thing about it, if they do that full screen, you want to just back away because you actually cannot cancel it on whip. So you can just watch them whip the
I think
whole thing. You got the speed
last
to,
tournament,
backdash away,
every
and then whip
single
punish afterwards.
Combat
That's your
Pack
best
2
bet.
character was played in the East Coast top 8. And it's like,
No
that's
cojones.
nice variety,
That's a
but
Him
weirdly
down here,
specific
go for the
variety too.
Uber
It was
plus
all
raise.
Combat Pack
He
2.
wants it all.
There wasn't a lot of
But
Combat
he's
Pack
But
1. There
since
wasn't a lot of base
it's too
roster.
early if you wait for him to side switch.
Oh,
all
he's
that
dead.
you
shit.
can get the punish, but there's so many mind games that can occur because he can instant porcupine and he's gonna go for the shank.
Actually, no, he's dead.
Is he?
No,
Is-
he's dead. Yeah, for sure. He's.
So
No, wait, no.
it does the most damage.
He's alive.
He's gonna pipe him, but he's gonna be breathing.
That did 420.
On 4
Guys, that did 420 on 420 at.
Gunshot
That was
doesn't turn into a
325.
mid-range,
Damn.
it's just high.
Oh yeah, this is the highs. Those are all highs.
Oh, my fault.
My goodness, gunshots, bro. You working?
But that combo did 420.
Yeah,
That
perfect
fatal blow
legend.
combo.
Takes
Blaze
the
it, PL.
1-0 here, sending a statement across the realms. He is a man on a mission, but this time it's complete backwards.
I don't know if
from
I've
Cam.
ever seen
He's not coming from the future. he's
Perfect
coming from the
Legend
past.
playing this game.
Coming from the past. to
Every time
correct
I
the
see them,
future.
they're playing like,
To
you know, they
remind
play like
everybody.
the
Correct the timeline.
whatever's the flavor of the week fighting
Juicy
game.
story
kinda.
right here,
A
man.
lot of Street Fighter for a while.
Terminate
I think a little bit of
everyone in the bracket.
Fatal Fury recently. Speaking of that, it's another game.
Holmes
I'm gonna
taking a
have
second to
spend
think about it.
for.
Looks like it's gonna be a switch to the trimmer himself.
But yeah, I haven't seen
Fire with
PL
fire.
playing Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat 1 in a minute, so I'm wondering if it's like I just missed it and they were playing the
Right.
whole time, or if they left and came back to
I
it.
guess you got it right.
That was factual.
Yeah.
This is a good ass time to play Mortal Kombat 1. The game is just kind of done right now, and like done in a
Trimmer
good way.
just coming
It's
out the ground,
complete.
just forcing flexing is actually ridiculous.
As
Beautiful
far as the
punch
meta
right
of the
there.
game,
Close
the
one,
abilities of the
4-3.
characters, and the
No
cameos,
cojones, but does this robot have cojones?
every
No, not even
character
thinking
is
about that right now.
basically viable, and that's because they have a nice tool set.
Oh my god, slice and dice, it doesn't matter. Huh? Side switch was beautiful right there. He could put the hammer down. No, he goes low instead. PL. Launch goes for restand. Guess again for your life, bucko. Good command
God
grab.
damn, did the full
No
string
combo.
in the
Trimmer's
command
not fully
grab?
there, but guess what?
Yep, that was so menacing. His face and he whipped into the string, and that will be all she wrote for this round. Sends it back to the corner too. He's caballing.
Okay, now PL kind of
Spend the
nasty
tremor as
with
well,
this
and he's
joint.
going into this
I
one
ain't gonna
locked and
lie.
loaded, where you don't need any meter here for every single mix-up to launch. The lows can launch, the overhead, and the command grab here.
Diabolical, man.
Diabolical indeed, and he's slicing and dicing. What is stopping
Yeah,
him?
PL kind of nice with this character. Tweety, I really like Tweety's T1000 as well.
Oh my
This is
god.
Perfect Legend also playing his game, Tento. Going back to the year
But I can see the mind game. I never thought the mind game was gonna be off the 4-3 cancels
So
and
many
shit.
mix-ups off of his jump-ins into
I didn't know that
specials,
shit
into
ticked.
normal
Jesus! Oh my god. Yo's
It's like hit confirm or tick throw or mix up
Detroit
or
balling
escape
coming out once again.
or
Get some knockdown. Guess what?
zoning.
Tremor's here
Like,
to
you
mix.
can do whatever
He's
you
going low.
want.
I knew it. I knew it.
And the thing about Tremor versus the Movano, which you're looking for the gonna hit confirm itself
Into
anyway.
Spike. I'm still bad at
Gonna make it
getting
go for
combo
punishment
conversions off of
plus.
Spike though.
That's
I'm
the
doing
difference
something wrong.
between,
I just don't know.
A team like T1000, Movado, and T1000 Tremor is something like that. Whereas against that team, you're like, okay, if I block the low,
Like, should I be spending
punish him,
meter
punish
to
him
get
hard.
conversions
Block
off
the
of
right
Spike, or am I just
Tremor's
slow
coming
when I
in
go
and
for
says turn
conversions
again.
off of
And then you're
Spike?
guessing again. You're in the grinder.
Like, am I just doing the
This is too
wrong
much, man.
thing? And sometimes it seems like if you get hit by
My goodness.
the inside of the spikes, then you get like a meterless hit reaction. So maybe you have to be hitting with a specific part of the
What does
spikes.
this man do? Kenshi? I don't agree with that. If anything, I feel like you should put.
Cyrax. Bro, Kenji is not
Well,
dead, y'all.
Do you guys like watching movies?
Do you like scary movies?
I don't want
I'll
to
give you
give
a
into the
scary
thought
movie.
that... You know what?
feel
I
like this
should
is
do
a
a
raise
video
bait.
playing Kenji.
That's what this is.
If I believe
This
Kenji is still
fighting
viable,
with
then maybe I
collective
should be the
fire
one
right
to make
here,
Kenji a
Kento.
thing
This
again.
is him going, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being forced.
But I
into
think-
this
I think
guessing
Kenji
game,
is still
being
there.
forced Against my will, and he might be terminated. Never mind.
I'm trying to think, what were the other
Just might be-
Kenji teams that
You
are-
tried to wake up buttons. That's
Kenji
real
Strike.
cute. Let me show you something right there. Oh my. Okay, that was actually really
You
cool.
see, this
I hate that,
because you
that
pick
conversion.
little
I love it, but I
just,
hate it
you
because
know,
it's so
part-
like...
it's just like that part robotic.
Damn.
This is liquid metal we're talking about. The advanced light form. This is the
I will.
upgrade.
It is upgrade, but I will say this: PO actually hates Cyrax.
What the heck?
Whoa, if you're
So
in...
zoning action going on right here. The full punish, nothing. Nice flawless block.
If
Big
you're
jump
in metal stance, you
Nice.
might not get blown up by projectiles. Like, you still have a hit reaction,
Oh,
but
the last shot.
you turn into a puddle, and that puddle can actually, like,
Highs.
Command grab.
create punish
Overhead,
sequences.
but
or something.
oh my god, he dropped. Okay, GG's. Post
But even if
6-1.
it doesn't create sequences,
one
I feel
mistake.
like it's probably good just for not giving you the pop-up hit reaction.
If that
If that's
was
the only
time
thing
of
it
the
does.
tremor- If that tremor came about 0.1 seconds later, it would have been his turn again. That's
See,
that
look,
might be the difference
new
maker.
anti-Cyrax
This time
tech.
tremor. Oh my goodness, that might be it.
Fuck Cyrax. I'm trying to make Cyrax's
Oh, check
case.
that.
Command grab, like I said,
And then they
robbery
just
at
like,
its
no.
finest. I didn't think he was gonna rob this man in broad daylight like this post, but apparently, hey,
I don't need a
New
lawyer.
Yorkers or something else.
I just need to
It's
steal
still
more.
daylight
That's
time.
what Cyrax
That's a
basically
broad.
said.
That's a robbery in broad daylight. How many of the police you called, guys? Call them up. Get them on site. Call the SWAT team.
Bro, I told y'all,
God,
Cyrax
scream
was
to
the
straight in
one
background. No
when they
block,
first
no
announced
nothing.
Chaos
Goes to mid,
Rings.
and that's a miss hit confirmed coming out of post. He has the 3 bars to
Yo,
break
he
if he
believe.
wants to, but he's just gonna hold it.
I also realized that he robbed the cop. That's messed up.
Well,
And
it's
got
not
away
really a
with it.
cop. He's pretending to be a cop.
That's a good point. He stole a guy's whole
Seriously, he
uniform.
deserves it. Gotcha.
There you
Stolen
go.
valor.
Wow.
T1000
Oh
is
my
stolen
God.
valor,
That's
bro.
lucky right there. But wait a second. Right back to square one. So you got hit by Cyrax.
It's a dang shame. He's got no
Oh yeah,
money.
so I never actually sent out the
Still
stream,
gambling. This is not a good
and you
sign.
know what?
Guessing
Oh.
wrong.
I don't feel
Now,
bad
I'm
about
going
that
into a
one.
future and call me crazy.
This stream is
I think
probably
he's gonna go T1000
for niche
Recaro.
audiences. As of right now.
For the reasons I said earlier.
Oh, wait a
You might
second.
call me crazy, but this might be over. He has no tremor, but he wants into tremor right now.
Just going to knock down off of this one. Stab him. Chip is a big problem in time, but wake up fatal blow from post can also happen as well. Oh, he didn't do it. Bowling.
Into
Oh
bowling.
my God.
So yeah,
You are-
actually,
he is. He
PL
might
made
be.
my point. But bro's really good at zoning
That was such an
too.
old school
You
thing
just
to
see
do
him up
versus
close very
they,
often.
like, make them assume that you're gonna follow it in with like the advancing mid, and then like jail it like an old school Freddy zoning setup. Really cool.
Oh, as a
Damn.
punish, a clean 1-2, 3 bars forced to be spent from this man Pulse. Big jump in. There's a bomb
Ooh.
still there though, and Pulse gets to.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
Disgusting.
Not like this. Command grab. Oh,
Ooh, a little early on it looked like.
no, he's look at him. He's throwing them.
Disgusting.
Just having a good time. He's going bowling. Put as many bombs as you want to on the screen. Big jump. Oh my
Nice.
goodness, counter hit too.
Good,
What did you try to
good.
press post? It obviously wasn't the block button, Bucko.
Good.
Overhead, big
Ooh,
combo coming through.
300.
Pulse gonna get the chance to break after this.
Into that's actually a pretty sick route. Into
Yo,
restand. A little bit, you cut it short, shy of 300 damage, but you get the restand and then you put him in some tricky ass ambush cameo situation. Oh,
Gets the drop on
you
the
can get
side.
that, okay.
Pretty sick right there.
This is actually some new tech. I gotta be completely honest. Using the liquid parry just to take the hits,
Perfect legend.
we haven't really seen that much at all from any of the T1000 players.
Statement victory right there.
And also, you might put yourself in like potential
Pulse
situations where you
eliminated.
can punish your opponent
the
for their
bracket by
punish
perfect
attempt
legend,
because you turned into
3-0.
liquid metal, and hopefully it'll
Despite the
come back
efforts.
And then we're gonna see
with perfect
legend versus
timing. I know it's a
Sumo.
lot of recovery
Oh
on
my
it too.
God.
though.
What a
Oh my
day.
goodness, bro.
What a day.
So-
But
a
something
glorious
like
day out
that, like making that
there. A
with
glorious one.
that sort of recapture grenade, that would almost look like it could have been enough frames to get a punish there. But probably,
Holy smokes.
I
Are we
guess he
gonna-
was
are we
still
gonna
in the
have a
recovery from
bonus match here? What's going on?
the puddle, or maybe he just didn't try it because he didn't think he would get it in time. But that's showing some
Ooh, we
potential.
like that one's about the, let me message.
It's
Rebel real
feeling
quick.
like, I know this is a stretch. This is a reach.
Yeah, show them top 32 here.
Listen to this reach and listen to where. Come with me for a second. It reminds me of this game's version of Crystalline Tremor, like real Crystalline Tremor from MKX. When you put on the crystal armor, you get that one hit of damage, and then you're expected to like trade on something and have the advantage because you had that one hit of armor. So you got all these really cool like trade combos or like flash parry combo type things.
It might just have, we're gonna have a bonus match to find
And
out
what if
who's
this is
gonna
the new
make top
version
8
of
before they
it? You
actually
turn into
play
a
in top
puddle
8. It's gonna
of
be
liquid
Little
metal,
Little Dre,
and you
also,
pop back
who had
up
a
because they tried to
crazy
punish you.
run, by the way.
You get like you get
Little
trade
Dre
scenarios basically.
took out Red
kinda.
Nose 3-2, which was
That's
insane.
It's just something you can't practice
Also took down
because
Desda and competitor to get here.
Dez has been on a tear
it's
too.
really
That's big.
dependent
Man.
on what your opponent wants to do, what type of setup they thought they were going to get, and having them like go for
Absolutely
something that's
insane
way punishable, but they thought it would hit because they thought you would still be in hit stun or whatever.
You're about to make someone.
So you can never
Like Metro
predict what
somewhere
they'll
out there
do, but you
laughing,
can
bro.
look for those scenarios
Someone
and
got
like
that.
take
At
advantage
least
of
one
them.
person got that, I know.
Someone said Rebel still playing. Oh man, hell no. You
Damn,
know
so
you
what's
wanna win.
up?
You know
Okay,
you're
they're
playing
doing
Cyrex.
Rebel versus
See,
Dark
yeah,
Luxury,
the
and then
thing
they're
about what Deadly
doing
Rebel is using right now.
Lil Red versus the winner of that. Oh, it looks like Rebel's about to win. If they're not gonna show like losers matches, I don't think I have Deadly Rebel. Or if I wouldn't know if he's streaming because I don't think. Let's see if let's see if he's live and let's see if it's just spelled the normal way. Okay, no. Damn, because if he was streaming, I would want to watch his matches. Oh shit, this is Tento stream, or that's that. The backup.
You know you want to
feed.
win. You know you're playing Cyrex. I would invite
Twitch
you back
feed.
right now, sir.
So I'm assuming.
Oh, they're gonna do
Xbox,
winners
Lil Dre
finals?
Here's Xbox. Yeah, he is Xbox. Just confirmed.
Somebody
Mhm.
quit.
Xbox boys.
you
Xbox
guys.
is allowed in Pro Komp, but not PC.
Xbox boys,
You
yo,
guys have an
PC
Xbox, you are allowed to
discrimination.
play in the Pro Komp.
Xbox boys, shout out to the boys.
Like, on PlayStation.
But then right after that, they said, "Fuck you,
Yes,
PC
guys, that's
players."
right. That is the perfect legend you think it is. That's Evo champion, perfect legend.
That
Yes,
is-
he is back on
What the
MK.
fuck? What I do?
Back-to-back Evo champion. The
Yep.
first two.
I don't.
Let's
Even
let's
though I
put-
have a
I'll put a
PC, I don't think I
perspective on
would
that's,
compete on my PC
that
for
just
sure.
may not
I'm
know
trying to
it's
get a
been
new
as
one.
long. The very first
Fingers
two
crossed.
evolutions, the world
Already
championships for fighting
making
games.
first plans to like
Very
get new
first two
parts
were
for a new
Mortal Kombat
PC,
was held.
but
Perfect
still don't
Legend
think I
won
would
the
play
first two.
tournament on my PC. I don't know.
And I
Just
think
feels
three-time
weird.
Overall Evo champion Darius. I don't know if he has another one on top of that, but I think DOA as well. He has a world title win.
Mm-hmm. You know what,
He was-
Mad
I
Random?
think like
He
I
was
can
also
enter
super
like
good in Street
I
Fighter
think
4.
does Rips do
Yun? The one that died
crossplay? I think Champions of the
Man.
Realm does PC crossplay.
You know what's Mad
And
Random?
maybe also
I found
the
out.
Coliseum.
I don't know if you know
that
the
we're watching
YouTuber
now,
Swoozy, who does like a whole bunch of animations and whatnot. But I
I
found
didn't
out
think
that,
about the fact that they
him
don't
and
have PC
PL played at
crossplay
DOA
for-
back in the day, and they were like partners.
I guess because there's probably
Mad
more
crazy.
likelihood to
If
get.
you guys know who
cheats
Swoozy
and
is, he's a
hacks
great
and
animator on
shit.
YouTube, and he played with PL a lot back in the day. I found that out, bro. When I went to DreamCon, I was talking to Swoozy, oh, you know Perfect Legend? I'm like, oh my god, I forgot you did play DOA. And they played DOA.
Yeah,
together.
damn. Now I'm just rambling because we gotta
That
wait
was
for our
so
losers
crazy when I was
side.
talking to Swoozy about that, and he was like, yeah, oh yeah, PL my boy. I was like, wow. Just sat there, just like legit, just like, wow. I know, right? That's crazy, y'all. But yeah, just a little fun fact there.
And like I was saying, if you actually go back and watch those old Evos that PL won, look at how he plays, and then apply it to a character like T1000 with the mobility. And then
Yeah,
look
but
at
definitely
what
go
got
see
here.
Sinners,
You know
y'all.
what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, what else? I can also yap about Daredevil. So, unfortunately, like I said earlier, I was supposed to do a Daredevil video last Friday, but the reaction video I recorded had muted audio, so I just said, all right, we'll scrap it and we'll do Last of Us. But I did want to talk about Daredevil because I think it was a really good season. The end was weird, and I wasn't upset that they ended it on a loss, as they say, but it didn't feel to me that much like a loss. It felt like a hard cut, abrupt end. like they were working up to something for so long, and then they're like, all right, beep, we'll put it in next season. It kind of what it felt like.
Game he wanted to play.
But it was a good season overall.
man, a crazy robot running.
The action shit was cool. I didn't mind that there was more like Matt Murdock shit and less Daredevil
like
shit.
A 5-year-old. You just
I think it was a balanced story either way.
I'm gonna die.
Yikes.
All right, so we're gonna have to.
But they kind of still did like
Nope. Got one more?
sub boss, muse,
Last attempt here.
middle
That's
character, bullseye, and then like final
Sorry,
boss
guys,
is
this
Kingpin.
the
They
last
still had that
match
like
to set top 8 for
Netflix-esque
Rick was just going
separation
through
of the seasons.
Looks like I'm joining now.
'Cause Netflix used to do that a lot, where it's like
And then
they'll
after
introduce
this,
a villain,
this
but
match
that
is
villain
gonna
gets
stay
beat
on,
halfway through, and then the
go
real
up
villain
against
appears,
Busman
or two
next
villains, or
in
whatever
Losers
their
top 8,
twist was.
And then we're gonna get right into the top 6.
It still felt kind of like Netflix, but it did
Like I
felt
said, guys,
it felt different because it was a lot more story.
Exclamation point Pro Komp in my chat. Guys,
Focus.
we don't know me and Awkward
It was-
are actually
honestly,
streaming at the same time. So both of our chats right now.
I
you guys
think
can
maybe
see
it didn't.
our
There were times where it was like
interest
violent,
interact
more
with each other.
violent
We
than it
appreciate
needed
all
to
the
be.
love you guys been showing
I'm
here
not
on
saying take the
Koloseum.
violence out of
Remember,
it, but sometimes
next week will be the regional finals for most of everything
just
wrapping
doing,
up
like,
here. So it's gonna be a
blood,
great time. Make sure
gore
you guys check
stuff
it out. And
for the shock value
I
of it.
cannot wait to see who our first. These basic guys, people who win the regional finals are our first contestants.
I don't
guaranteed
mind
for
gore
Final
when
Kombat
it's used
2025.
well.
Just to put that in you guys' mind.
to go back to
And
Sinners.
there's-
Sinners just oof, it's so good.
How much is at stake? in
It's
just-
you
at
would
just
want to
Final Kombat?
tolerate
Is
the
it
gore
150,000?
and the blood and
believe
everything
so.
to get to
I
the
think it is.
the heart of
150K
the story with
is at
Sinners.
stake at Final Combat, and I believe if you make it to Final Combat, you're getting a
But
piece
yeah,
of the
for that
guaranteed.
specific one, what were we talking about?
Mhm.
Oh,
So we said there was
Daredevil.
no money at stake here directly at the qualifiers,
Sometimes
but
it just
making
felt like they
Final
was doing
Combat
stuff for
gets you a
fun.
free
But all the fight
to
scenes I think were
Final
really
Combat,
good.
and
I like the
believe
Punisher shit.
prize pool.
Great.
It just felt abrupt, like an abrupt ending. That was my biggest concern about it.
All right, Lil Dre got an error. He's just resetting, and then
But you know, they have to have some sort of cliffhanger that'll
Yeah, I
sell
remember.
Born Again season 2.
I myself, I'm not crazy. Immediately said that. It's simultaneous streaming a new feature on Twitch. Kinda. If you guys do not know, on the new feature that me and Aqua are using right now is basically when you are streaming and another person is streaming, you
Oh,
can
you'll
have
be
a
late
little, it's a
for
little
Thanksgiving.
icon under their stream that says knock. If you hit knock and they accept, you guys can join up on a call that you can just mute, but you can tap the
Back to the
thing
Future
called
stuff.
share chat, and you guys can have your chat come together.
I'm gonna be late
then
for
everyone
Easter
can just
dinner
talk
because this
amongst each other.
tournament is gonna take
thank you,
forever.
Magic T, who is one of our finalists. In
Okay,
Europe.
I lied.
Magic T has been killing it. That dude,
Cyrax Mirror or no?
right now, I think he has an actual chance.
Oh, so this is the losers
Says
match.
and confirms that
Shout out to them
just
for
making Final
getting this one
Combat,
because this
and he
isn't
goes,
actually
like,
top 8.
eliminated
This is
Final Combat
qualifier
during
for
the
top
match he
8.
had to play. And he says just showing up, you get $1,000 guaranteed.
Keep your timeline's conflicts out of mine.
And it's a motherfucking Cyrax Mirror. I might bite my tongue, but I still am not tired of watching Cyrax
Here we go.
gameplay.
The weapon of choice from Lil Dre.
I mean,
Cyrax
if it was
Arena. The weapon of
Cyrax
choice
Arena
from
versus
Deadly
Cyrax
Metal.
Arena,
Cyrax.
I would
Trevor,
probably
I thought
get
was gonna
tired
be
of it a little
Cyrax
earlier.
Bow.
Cyrax Trimmer for the side of Rebel and Cyrax Arena for the side of Dre, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
they
Rebel
get caught
does
up in
have a
the worst
Cyrax
way.
bow.
So the advantage for Dre, if you guys do not know, is obviously he can make
Foxy's on that
Rebel
too.
will never have meter. But the advantage that was so messed up. I don't even have words to even comprehend what I just seen.
That's what it's there for, Ted.
Like,
That's what,
what?
it's there for, and why don't they do it more? The mix-ups off the whirly tool?
I didn't know you could do that.
Like,
Okay,
bro,
maybe I did know and I
what?
forgot. I thought you could
Use it.
cancel that into like a normal throw. I didn't
sound
think
like
that was
Palpatine.
canceling that into.
Do it. Here in the double casino.
Shit.
Everyone loses.
I never thought about that. So I actually do have to get back on Cyrax.
Into the
Okay.
bomb setup, and it's a grab. Lil
Cyrax,
Dre
Takeda,
on
I want to
the
put more
front, on
time
the
into it,
offense
now
right
also Kenshin.
Bomb City.
But the problem is I love
Population,
Geras as a character, so I can't put
That's
Geras
so
down. I
God,
can't
a
put
bust
down the
onto
cup,
back end
yo.
neck is not the way you
Geras
want to
is
go,
so
but hey,
much
guess
fun.
what? It can happen to you. Dre striking first blood. I heard someone in the chat said Dre the best Cyrax out there.
We're about to find out.
Yeah?
Deadly
Duncan.
Rebel was, I believe, just outside of the top
Jesus.
four last time around.
Yes, Deadly Rebel was about to make top 8 loser side and lost to Hayate
Overhead.
by like a
Oh,
jab.
no. And he still has Serena. I didn't think he did.
I watched that match before this
Oh dear
tournament.
God.
Hayate literally just threw out Takeda's
Please.
1-2 and it just worked. Hit confirmed that thing and won the game.
Busman just looking in fear as he realized that he has to fight one of these two players after this.
Sure does.
I would rather see Cyrax versus Cyrax than Havoc versus Havoc for sure.
Getting put in a Bandersnatch where both your options are terrible.
This shit kind of fun, y'all. And
Going
this
bomb
doesn't
with
hit
the
for a
bomb.
lot of damage. Like, all that work
Rays are gonna
gets
last.
you like 300
Instant
because
vote.
you can get like,
Good
alright,
stuff right
guess.
Good check, and guess what this
Guess
means?
for
Back to
game.
more bomb setups. Like I said, the beauty of this team for Dre at the very least today, at least he gets a chance to break. Oh, wait, he won't.
Wait, does he?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Does at the very end.
I thought you could have felt
Paul?
strain at any time. right there.
But would that have killed? Oh my god.
Are you serious?
That was ignorant.
You got
as
so
fuck.
lucky, Rebel.
Okay, so
That's
some
honestly
people
the shit that
just
they
gonna
talk
turn around
about.
and keep that safe, but I don't know.
No, I would have been. I don't even think it would have been safe because I would have thought Fatal Blow would actually come through in time. It would have just absorbed the armor to hit.
Good read at the end of the day. Time to guess.
Oh my
What
god,
the
look round
heck?
down.
That was sent so early at the apex of the jump.
Rebel's starting to have fun. Rebel's having a good time, man. He could drain his meter if he wants to, so he doesn't get the chance to break.
Gamble responsibly, guys.
Overhead.
There's the fake out of Tremor. Is he coming or not? It disrespects the twirl.
It seemed like the meta right now
Pitch
is
behind?
really setups.
Commanding
call.
lead
Guess
right
on the
now,
next
but one hit, and Lil Dre can take him
Mix kind of shit.
to the betting fields. And here we go.
Oh, he
Going to confirm that could have
believed.
been everything.
Not really just like
Instead-
50-50 overhead low
Nothing
shit,
here.
but like mid versus throw shit.
Rebel's selecting to stay back.
Left or right shit somehow.
Oh god.
It's just all
Bro, it's
You
a
don't
lot
know
of
what you're
teleporting
guessing
going
on.
What the hell is
gateways
happening?
and stuff.
That connects.
What the fuck?
Puts him in chip territory. And it's gonna whip
And
into
sometimes you're
armor.
guessing
That is
against some
old
shit that
school
you
ancient
you
alien
don't even
technology
realize
if
at the
I've ever
time
seen
your
it right there.
character
That
can
is
do
what
with
we
like a
call being
cameo
plus on
move.
lift.
Like with Cameo Chameleon,
That's a
part of
very
the
big,
strategy
bold
behind that team
assumption, but it's probably something
is
that's built into
your
his
opponent
DNA
just kind of starts
before
thinking
he
about,
gets
okay, if he
situations
does
like that, because like
Molina
I was
ball
saying earlier,
roll, I'll
remember how
punish
you
it.
saw
Molina
that
ball roll,
slight
Molina
whiff of
ball
a
roll,
Jedi
and then you
punch
do
in
fucking
armor?
fan lift. And it's
It's
like,
all
oh,
for
you
little
got me.
instances like this,
It's that kind
where
of
it's all
catching them
about
off guard with,
putting
you
it in
didn't
a
even realize I
situation
had this
where your
power
opponent can
at this
rest.
right time.
and then just armor it because it will work.
That's another level of mix.
That's a very
This game is very heavy
Mortal
mix
Kombat
right
thing to
now.
do right there. And that's what made me personally excited about MK1 was when armor came back. That's been there since in MK9 and MKX. Armor, baby.
We love some armor, okay? We love the armor moves.
We got Sorry I'm White in the Twitch chat. That's
Armor
actually
just
my
feels
that's
more
my training partner
reliable.
right there.
Then whatever the hell we had
It's
at
been years. Yeah, that's my tech
this
right
is the
there.
problem.
Plus,
I
I'm
will
going
yap
armor.
some more about this. But
Doesn't matter, doesn't give a damn.
while I
It's gonna
love
work out at the end of the
Injustice
day.
2 and I
Right
love
now,
Mortal Kombat 11,
Rebel. Oh.
Jump in the grab.
defensively
For
those
that's
games
just now
felt
tuning in,
real
this is
crazy.
actually a
And you know,
bonus match.
Injustice
This is
1 was
actually to
worse.
see who's gonna make top 8. This
MK9
isn't
was
actually
worse in
top
a
8.
lot of ways.
Just letting you guys know, just a
Not
reminder.
that it's the worst
This
it's ever
isn't
been.
top 8, just to see who is our
But
final top 8
defensively, you
contestants.
felt
Just
like,
give you guys a
damn,
little bonus
what the
content
fuck?
right now.
What am I even doing on defense? Besides just getting
more bombs on
cooked.
this place. You know what this means? Roll them out.
This game kind of feels more balanced. than that.
The bomb was still
Offense is really good, but also defense is really good. Armor is like a
Oh, so
consistent thing that you can use against certain
It's a bonus
setups
contest. It's called the casino.
or certain things that have, you know, been made to look like they're
Yeah, mess with casino.
impervious. Armor can get you out of those
Yeah,
situations.
we
So
really should put it-
depends on what your armor is, though, because some armors are ass.
Bonus content. Some people's bonus content is other people's intermission. Okay, we understand.
This man said LeBomb frames. I hate to hear.
I don't know. Yeah, this is why I should play some Injustice 2 at some
Oh,
point.
I thought that was gonna be a
and
cap.
Yeah,
Off the heezy, not gonna work out.
familiarize myself with it. Playing that game online though is gonna be
Hold on,
scary.
he said.
God,
He's so cheeky.
that man really thought it was NFL Streets. Trying
I'm
to
just
jump
worried
off the wall,
about,
but
you
he's
know,
gonna
you
get out
run
for
into
free.
that one guy
Let
who's
me
like,
get your
I
ass back to
never
this
got
corner.
off the game.
Give me that ball too.
Give me that meter.
You play like it. You never got
Damn.
off.
2+.
I'm supposed to get
Oh,
up.
dear.
Wait,
Hold on, I'll be back.
setup.
Oh, you got
Not
shimmied.
actually going
By the
anywhere. I gotta
overhead.
plug in my computer.
Think about it. That was again one of those situations. He whipped that in front of his face. Two tried to get him to press and then activate the bomb.
Oh my God, Rebel, are you serious?
Here we go. Time to play a platformer, buddy. Looks like we got a range. Wow.
He just was.
The bomb.
The thing about Rebel is that he gets to survive just a little bit longer because he has plus 100 health. But unfortunately, though, he has no meter. So you know what that means? He's dying.
Luckily, he built back
What
the
I miss?
exact bar that he lost
Yeah.
by getting hit. So at the end of the day, not a bad
They got
trade.
it in. Duncan. Whiffing.
Oh,
Ah,
wow,
Jesus.
dude, that sucks.
I didn't leave because I was bored. I left
Okay,
because
we'll
I had to
go
plug
ahead
in
and
my
drop, but
laptop.
a big drop. Oh, no. Little Dre, center stage here in Pro Komp.
Let's switch right there from this man. Training the bar.
Damn, I forget I had that.
Jeez, this is cheap.
Alright.
Yeah, throw it up.
Where are we at with
That was
it?
McDonald's
Deadly
on the
Rebel
first day
still
type
the
of cheap,
black
bro.
Cyrax.
Ridiculous work. Are you serious?
Whoa,
Low
I didn't
ground
mean
pound,
like
nothing
that.
No
afterwards.
joke. My dad married my mom because she wanted
Sorry, I
McDonald's
said it
on the
like
first date.
that.
He said that's a keeper.
That's a
That was
keeper
my
right there,
fault.
bro.
True
I ain't gotta
story.
spend no extra cash on you. No, I
True
didn't.
story. True story. True love right there. That's true love. Well, that's a lot of hit advantage.
Mm-hmm. Let's get him right here.
I think Cyrax Serena is a
Blaze
really
with
good
mid,
team,
goes
but
for
I
a
don't
rock
think
in
they're
the
like
face, and
paid to
Rebel's just
win.
gonna back up. He says, I ain't gotta
You
go
know?
for anything right now. Down poking to what? Nothing.
I think the
Slow.
worst part of it is the meter drain capabilities.
That had some.
Other than that, it's really good.
Right there. That had some
The meter drain capabilities is like what's uniquely good about it. And I think if anything were to get nerfed, maybe that would. Like maybe you can't use both meter drains simultaneously, so that'll make you do like meter drain and meter gain
No, it's okay.
at the same time, or you have to do one and then the other.
Yep. 2-0 in favor of Rebel right now.
But other than that,
Playing Bustman.
it's a good
Right
team.
after
It's
this.
not a impossible team, you know. Oh. So Dre was on Sindel and went to Cyrax.
The stress of thousands
Interesting.
of years in charge. Is it any wonder why my hair
Winner of this will play Bustman. The winner of that will be playing El Kukui for a spot in top 4. We also have Sunio versus Perfect Legend for a spot in the top 4. In top 4 and in
It took so long to get a
finals
match.
right
I do
now,
have
that
no
was
no
gross.
excuse to not just lock it.
Dre's Bandinos
To pay
and
attention to
Posh
the
are
short
both
side.
guaranteed. So
It could be
congratulations
actually
to
over
both
after
Bandinos
this.
and Posh. There's some regional finalists, and we
And I want Rebel to
Their
win,
Odysseys
not just because I
are
like
still
Cyrax,
mid-journey here in the
and
loser
it's
side.
no longer Cyrax
See
mirror,
how
but
they- will they make it home?
Cyrax, Rebel was very close to qualifying in week
Are
1.
you serious? Lil Dre, hold on. I was not aware of your game. The stiletto to the back of the head. You know what this means.
Bro,
Almost
you saw
broke
he
the
was
arm
gonna
in
wake
time,
up
but unfortunately did not.
again.
It's gonna be a capture.
You
for
gotta
this man,
turn
Deadly
off your
Rebel.
brain just a
Can you
little
kill
bit
for this? I don't know.
when you play
But
the card.
there's a reason why I'm not. I'm
Like not
commentating
turn
my
it
place. I'm gonna shut
off,
the hell
but
up.
I
Do your
guess you
thing,
turn
Red.
it down.
Oh my god.
Trap in the
You just
backfield,
right
too.
now they would expect me to do this. I'm
Guess
doing
once more.
this. Never let them know.
Oh,
your next move.
dropped it.
Oh,
Dropped it.
Is the-
Dropped
GG's.
everywhere.
see? Never let them know your next move. Not everybody's
You can definitely
confused.
throw it, because what the hell just happened? Everyone just lit mom spaghetti right there.
Dude,
This is.
now set point.
Someone had the nerve to say that was a
I have
reset.
no
Get out of
words.
here.
I'm out of words. They're gone. Two of the most world-ending, I mean disastrous, cataclysmic, meteoric. I made that word up. It means when a meteor is about to strike.
No, I think Meteoric is a word,
Let's
right?
see if we can clean it up here.
Or do we all collectively? I mean, the thing about it is once you make up a word, it's now a word. All you have to do is say it. It becomes a word.
Is that the rebel just playing this?
I know that
so
sounds like
well now,
radical
and now they don't put this
theology
space
to you
bar
guys,
on
but
the
if you've never read Frindle,
Command
your mind
grab.
on,
that's
and
kind
have
of the
a
point of
bunch.
it, right? You can just make up a word if you
Express.
want. It's about the word being said and being understood. It's not really about
Well,
if it's in the Oxford Dictionary or whatever the
was.
fuck.
Blaze, guess what gets it out of back two? Four combo.
So we
Stop.
collectively
No
made
curve
up the word meteoric. It's now a word, you know, because we all understand
Blaze
when you
gets
say
me as
that,
Rebel. Go to
what it
command
implies. But I
grab
kind of think
again.
meteoric was already a
Because you
word.
spin
I've
bar,
heard
you don't
it
get the time to
used
break.
several times.
And Rebel could drain your bar if he wants to.
I think it was already a word.
We're see here.
Drops
No,
it.
the drop of that last bomb. The last bomb was supposed to go for the launch.
Goes under. Are you serious? That looks so clean. Yo, Rebel, should you not
Damn.
drop?
That's a crazy thing to say. He doesn't care.
Oh, wait.
He doesn't give a
Oh,
fuck
slow.
about commentators. curse.
Delays? No,
breaker?
a block me.
He like it is what it is.
So late the ground pound. That was nasty. Certainly will break in
That's a
time.
break.
6 seconds. 5 out of
Will
there.
miss.
Oh.
That slide into the DM is going to do it. That's going to
Slide
be
for the
Deadly Rebel
win,
taking
bro.
it 3-0 over Lil Dre and advancing onto top 8.
That slide
He gets
ugly
another
as hell.
chance. He gets his
I'm gonna be
redemption.
completely
to
honest.
try
I love
to make it
Cyrax.
to the regional final.
Slide is ugly as hell. I guess it's cool the first time, and then it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck up. That's just for a slide. It's ugly. It's like you could have done some whole other shit. She could have done some cool shit like a, oh my gosh, what if she did instead of
God.
slide like that, she did like a scorpion
much as now
leg
this
lock
way.
type move.
Who would have thought?
It doesn't have to be a grab or anything. Like she could just hit low.
Getting him off the mirror to Sindel.
But you slide
Firepower
like
here.
sideways, and then you could just do some leg
Certainly
lock
looks like
shit
there's about to be an opportunity
for a second hit or
4 seconds.
confirm into that, and then you can
Just
get.
playing so
Bro, that would be a
And
lot cooler.
With some really fun usages.
Hers is
Oh,
just
that's
it's
kinda
supposed to
fun
be
to get.
like a feint off the overhead, so you go for overhead and then you kind of cancel it with the button and make it a low. But it just looks goofy.
Rebel stay in, and Busman gonna bring you in.
Like it's a
bring you on board, bro.
backslide. You just kind of just. I don't see the momentum for it. Obviously, she's powered by a whole
Bracket
bunch
is linked at the
of.
top. Yeah, guys, remember exclamation point bracket and
Gases
Aqua
and
Chat. Well,
shit.
look at the top of his link over there.
Mine's broken. It's only pinned at the top.
Yeah, so yeah, Aqua's pinned at the top.
But
and for my channel,
all the
it's gonna
stuff
be
that
exclamation
powers
point
her
Pro Komp,
bombs
if
and
you
her
guys wanna look at the
suit
bracket for me.
and lets her do the
So pinned at
parkour
the top
shit.
for Aqua, exclamation point Pro Komp.
So I guess she doesn't have to physically slide, but it'd be cool to
Yo,
see her.
congrats
do
to
a
Rebel
physical
making it in.
slide.
He's gonna be able to fight Busman. The winner of that got to fight Kakoid, and the winner of that is guaranteed. Is Rewind gonna play today? No, Rewind is already guaranteed for the regional final because he actually got top 4 last week. So you guys will not see him till next week. We're gonna find out who the
Yes.
other 4
And Rewind
are
is
actually
also
going
in
to
the
be
West region.
in
So
that side.
that
of
would
the
still be
bracket.
today for them, but that
We can
shit
get those
would
players
be
unlocked for you
later.
guys. Meantime, you know what? I'm gonna encourage some gambling here on my channel. I'm gonna let the predictions fly for this next one.
All right, so yeah, Rebel's back on. Rebel versus
Get Busman here for this
Busman.
next one.
I mean, I'm sorry if
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to do WB.
his gamer tag offends you, but that's who that man is. That's Bustman, Mr. Bust, Sir Bust himself.
They want a commentary view? Give it to them.
All right. Predictions
That's
are
a
going to
good
be
point.
up
We
on my
haven't seen
channel
these.
for you guys.
We haven't
to
seen
go
these. I
and do
think
that, but
in
yeah.
a while.
Where's Zombat? Zombat,
on,
unfortunately, DQ, bro. So, yeah, he
Zombat
wasn't able to make it. And so was Just Nasty. I was like, damn, I really want to see that.
Just Nasty DQ. Damn, these are some
Maybe next
names
time.
that I want to say.
Maybe next time, man.
Zombat was
17.
in a Final Combat
See if I can get his
last
name
year.
myself.
So you guys were just looking at the bracket.
I think he got him via points. I think like
Right now,
somebody who was above
We have
him in the
Busman versus
points
Deadly Rebel.
got
Afterwards,
in
we're gonna
via
get into
qualifier.
Sunio versus Perfect Legend.
and then that pushed him
And
up in
Cody
the
versus
points
winner
at
of
the
this
end.
match. Then our top 4 will be set, and we're gonna play it out. It does still affect
Some
seeding
shit like
in
that.
You know, the placement
Rebel.
goes towards and alongside.
Rebel AFK.
Towards and alongside your current points, previous placings in the Pro Komp. That goes towards the finale seeding.
Damn.
Sorry, I had to yell at Rebel real
Physical
quick.
mic mute. I think that's like a
Busman,
Elgato mic.
Gotcha.
Kind of want some of that.
Mr. Producer, man, you got.
I have a
West.
Fi-Fine mic.
Check your DM.
'Cause, you know, I ain't have money and all that shit.
Just about Aqua.
I do now. Honestly,
Hey, yo,
I would
Busman,
like to
I'm
get
gonna
a
need you
new
AFK too, my guy.
webcam.
All right, I need that Z's next
while
to
my
your
webcam
name,
is
bro. I
great,
need
it's
that.
my
There you go,
actual
thank you.
camera.
How did Busman
Like,
get in there?
if I go on
'Cause I
vacation, we
invited
don't
him.
want to take this camera that I'm using as a webcam.
Okay.
I would like to have a dedicated
I told
webcam,
You always got back.
and then I can
I got your back.
go back to traveling
worry.
with my camera or a
Not on
new
your own.
camera, and then I can make this camera my dedicated webcam.
We're a team.
Because it
It's
already
team
is,
effort.
if I'm being completely honest. I've been using it for years.
1, 2, 3, Kalo.
So shit is
Alright.
basically a
I got
webcam,
the
whether it
camera
wants to
on
be a
that one.
webcam or not.
God damn it.
It's cool. It's cool. Trying again.
It's not.
Sorry to waste your guys' time like this. I know that these downtimes suck. Yep, looks like I'm joining now.
Mm-hmm.
But we are at the mercy of technology sometimes when trying to put these King of the Hills
I
together.
mean, yeah,
put these players
downtime
together
is
through,
ass.
through
On a
multiple
normal
things
day,
that-
I wouldn't
that
mind.
we have
I would
to,
probably
whether it be
play
the
some South
WBIQ
of Midnight or
system or the
something.
PSN
But
system
on
that
a
can
day
have
like
integrated
today,
itself.
I've been trying to keep it chill.
But we made it. Players are in. Deadly Rebel.
Very chill.
Busman.
But the downtime's not bad. Like, overall, the tournament time for an
Side
online
Blockbuster
tournament is pretty close to what it would be for an
Loser
offline
getting seventh
tournament.
tonight.
Like, we don't have any ad breaks.
Face off and loser scores against
We
Dr.
really
Louis.
are just getting the matches as
Let's call
fast
it
as
again.
people can get
I
into
assume we're getting the big
the lobbies, for the most part.
the Cyrax.
And even though losers is always behind,
And I
it's never
love
that,
this
like, it's
choice.
not a bad amount of behind. in
Cannot
that
agree
case.
more here. Another cameo.
Losers
that's
is always
good.
going to be a bit behind winners because it's just more matches.
Screen, getting you out of the casino. Scorpion will chain you away.
Oh my God.
Damn.
As long as he's got
But yeah, now we're finally in loser side top 8. That final match was to qualify for top 8.
Maybe try to just mash.
And
Yep,
now
Scorpion away. What was
these
looking
are all
like a
top
power
8.
jump,
They need to
but
win
it's
2
still
more
so hard to
matches,
deal with.
this
So
and the
much
next,
armor, very little
and
recovery.
they'll be top 4, and they will qualify
got
for
right
the
there.
finals.
You're about to see Scorpion cameo stocks go up live.
The duck, are you serious? That's some tech we don't see too often, but if you guys do not know, a lot of jump ins actually whiff. If you actually don't even crouch block, if you just crouch, your jump in could just utterly whiff on yourself, and that was really good stuff like the Rebel.
But that was also the most amount of hits that she could have gone for in the interruption.
Busman on
That
Havoc
disrespect.
Scorpion, is that the new sauce?
Yeah, those Cyrex players really like Wake Up 1-2, huh?
Because Busman is usually Havoc Jax, right?
That's just not happening.
That was pretty unique. I think there was a lot of Havoc Movados,
Trying to
but
swing through.
the main Havoc Jax, I think. was
Look at this damage, by the
Busman.
way, y'all. Look at this damage, by the way, y'all. Jesus, 461.
Now it seems like Havoc Scorpion has some new sauce. I think it's related to the last
right now. Armor
nerf
still
he
doesn't
got,
get the flaws blocked.
where he can't do that arm
though.
launcher
Low.
twice in one combo. So
Once
I think
again.
he uses the Scorpion.
Busman, you're
for the
forced in a
extension.
position where you have to guess. Well,
That
you
he
guess
used to
right,
do.
young man. Can you do it?
Here he's got 2 options. That's Havoc. Naturally, he has the brilliance of armor.
But the Scorpion setup as an anti-air, that's
But
some new
it's
tech,
resources,
bro.
3
Punish.
bars.
That
Gone.
shit, that's kind of fire.
This might be it.
It's like we're getting really good tech in year 2.
Bomb for
And over to the fat lady scene.
Not just here's a crazy ass
all
unblockable
you made
combo, but now we're getting like set play
left.
with your cameo, and we're getting like more
Flaws block was
meat
nice.
shield tech
Down
with like Tremor
Got
cameo.
3 stacks of chips down there. Is he gonna get robbed overhead? He bets it all.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
He just goes out right here. It's about to be a mix of the game. Scorpion can convert if he commits early.
Oh, he's caught. Couldn't do
No,
anything afterwards.
no Scorpion call. If would have sent him plus range.
Oh, my bowling afterwards.
the
Are you
fuck?
serious, man?
This is what I mean when I say the game doesn't
Just
actually
throws it.
have left-right mix, but sometimes
I've never seen that before.
it's
I thought
moving
he quit.
so fast.
Nah, that boy
It
spontaneous.
looks like left-right mix. If you look at it real fast,
Holy smokes!
bro
I
just
thought that nigga put
did.
himself back together, but apparently not this
What
time.
did
That bomb was
bro
too much
do?
for him.
That shit was crazy. He did his armor
Jesus.
move
You guys want to see a strike
YOLO
in
as
Mortal Kombat
fuck.
1?
and
Check
then
this out.
punish the whiff of it.
Block
Oh,
there.
he didn't even do it
Oh!
on wake up. Yeah, he just did
Thought he could
poke
get away.
into
Maybe move
special,
forward enough in time.
into bowling ball.
But cheeky.
Shit
Heavy
was
Rebel
crazy.
was no slouch of being in these positions. Me and Tetra talk all the time about his certain run back in NEC in Mortal Kombat 11, where he had a game-winning combo against Ninja Killa to cause the upset of the tournament. I think almost beat Sonic as well. Almost had like the run of runs, and that was with Collector, who kind of sucked. Kind of. Not
No.
didn't, or did. But
Oh no! Getting started by getting dunked on.
incredibly capable.
Clean hit, waits a second. Goes low and has a safety afterwards. Down four is beautiful. The mix was blocked correctly. Rebel said, I'm not giving a damn about none of that.
Punished.
Try again, brother.
Kelly Rebel playing really good right now. It might
Oh,
be the
God,
fact
are
that
you
they
serious?
just were hot off a match,
That was
so
so
they
messed
didn't have
up.
time to cool off. But shit, they're playing
Full swing
hungry.
again, nice down poke. Armored immediately, didn't want to deal with it, says Rebel. Command grab. Goes for mid again. The kneecaps getting checked and bombs on display. This man Rebel, like I said, he's having fun. And unfortunately, Busman's not. Alright? This ain't good for him. This ain't good for the mental.
Oh, and that sequence,
There was a bomb.
absolutely beautiful. Artwork right there, using that EX phase away that leaves a bomb behind to just continue the pressure, continue the setup. Now he's going to drain him.
Meter drain. He wasn't even
Do all
after you, and
sorts
now
of
he'll
nasty
never get
afterwards. Here
there.
comes another bomb. Bomb City. What are you going to do when the population's just you?
Even though like you
Oh
gain
my
meter so
God.
fast in this game, sometimes you're
God.
gaining meter while you're draining
He's
meter.
going to put him in a bomb coffin.
That's why you got to double drain it for real.
No!
You use
But
both
is this going to be a
setups.
flawless victory?
Thanks to Sarita.
Nah, I don't believe. Oh my. You was
didn't
really
have
good.
Sarita in this
That's going to be
case.
it. That's going to be it. Flawless. Needs one more
It
and
is.
will complete the what I dare say is evisceration
Brutality.
What was insane right there, I'm gonna give Rebel his props when we look at this replay. Rebel actually realizing that he couldn't jump and continue the combo because Scorpion upflames is on the screen. So you see him right there stand, you're gonna see him stand actually during this combo afterwards when he gets the armor break sequence. Where he's just like, you know what, I can't jump, I can't finish the combo because Scorpion's on display right there. You see him just pause and he tried to convert. That was good awareness.
Someone asking a really important question in the chat, which is who put Deadly Rebel in losers? One of our players in winners finals, Bandinos, beat him 3-0. I'm assuming Bandinos.
Yep, and that is why Bando is currently
Yeah,
in
that's gonna
guaranteed
be a hard
top
player
3
to
in the
beat.
regional finals.
Luckily, you don't have to beat him to get to qualify, but you're gonna have to beat him next week.
Probably.
Yeah, I beat him at some point. The seeding of this tournament is gonna be weird because so many people like DQ'd after qualifying, but it's seeding. It's not gonna matter.
Get dunked on, this poor man. If you guys, I want to talk about a little bit about Busman if you guys do not know. Great Midwestern player. I believe he is from the Minnesota region. He is your Run the Mix champion and Frosty Frosting 2025 champion.
Yeah, he won Frosty.
With the Havoc piece. Also got top 8 at Texas Showdown.
That man was mad.
You say, wait, what?
Breaker last year as well.
Top 8 Combrick? Nah, I don't think he had top 8 Combrick. It was VGY, Bando, Ninja, Sonic, Unjust,
Bando, my bad.
Scorpion Fox, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Bando, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just sit there and let it happen?
disrespectful.
You know, I would.
What
you
a
know
finisher!
Did you see
If
that?
there was a,
I got some words for you.
that would be a sick
Next
like
time you get off line,
brutality
if you did
sequence.
something like that, bro.
Bro, you, did
You
one
just
triple
freeze
the
him,
absorption.
drop one bomb, and just stand there. He could also taunt it. That would have looked so
Sorry
sick.
afterwards,
He's not letting him breathe.
bro. He hasn't had a chance to get out this corner. He's not been having a good time.
Guess if that's coming. Oh, what a press! Oh no!
Oh, you gotta look at it. All right, no, couldn't get there in time. The dunk. Are you serious? The first time you went for him, but there was no capture. Wait a second, Rebel.
That's another thing about Cyrax with all the mix is not your traditional mix, so it's harder to look out for.
Two bars for
Her
no
overhead
bar.
and her lows are fine, but they're not that good. It's that
All right.
command grab. It's like straight
Whoa.
throw off a command grab.
Layer 7.
Off her mid.
Good news is Busman still
And
has some
throwing
Pro
them
Komp points
bombs
available,
back.
and he's just gonna have a fighting chance when it comes to elsewhere. But unfortunately, that Rebel's gonna get eliminated. I mean, sorry, Rebel is gonna eliminate Busman 3-0 and advance on into brackets to fight one of his good homies, El Kakoi.
Nice.
We love you, Busman.
That was a game.
That boy Busman commented in the chat.
Really good performance.
I mean,
He's looking really good, like you
GG's
said,
Buster
Darko,
Rhymes,
points
but
well.
damn.
He said, "Boy, I had a lot of fun. It was a blast."
Had a blast.
2 thumbs up. Would recommend. How many stars are you giving that on Yelp, Busman?
We gotta play the
How many
we gotta play the clip for him.
Let's say out of 5.
Well, let's see. 1 bomb, 2 bombs. I think she put about 5 bombs out on the
We're gonna
ground.
have to
So
play it back.
5 bombs out of 5.
A blast. I see what you did
All right,
there.
and now these 2
Kaboom.
matches are going to be
Unbelievable.
for Sunio versus
All right.
PL. Oh, this is going to be a good
Rebel,
one.
you can back out now. We're gonna do you versus Kakui
Suni-
after this next.
Yes, do
Yeah.
switch over to the Sunio Perfect Legend.
Sunio
Perfect
versus
Legend
Perfect
Jones.
Legend. Are you?
This is going to be fun.
Good guy. Let me cast you out for channel predictions over here, guys, before we get to the next channel predictions.
If it's still T1000 versus Sector,
Watch out for these boys.
I think
Sunio,
T1000 has
Perfect
the
Legend.
advantage.
What do you guys think? On the YouTube side, on the Twitch side, Intento chat as well. If you're watching this in someone else's restream, put in their chat.
you heard it here, folks.
Perfect Legend versus Sunio. Who do you think wins this? Who
You
takes
heard
this?
it
Because
here
this is
first,
for finale
folks.
spots.
If
This is
you're
huge.
watching this via a restream like
These next 2
mine,
matches
go ahead and
are
put it in
like
my
our last
chat.
2
What do you think is
grand
going to
finals.
happen?
Because that's what's at stake here is just regional finals positions.
Damn, restream more
winners
like
of these
tree stream.
Make it, losers don't. So who do you like?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go for...
Seeing a lot of
Who's
PL for the
taking it?
narrative.
I think I'm going to go for PL. I'd like Sunio,
PL for the narrative.
but...
Legend playing loud. Legend's not playing loud. Legend's playing T1000.
Yeah, I think this T1000 team is looking crazy.
It's the character he's playing, guys.
Sector
who's
team is
rocking
just
with
looking
it.
like a Sector team, you know? We've seen it before.
It's been his rock. That's who been holding
It's
it down.
good, but it's nothing new.
players coming in now.
This T1000
Soon
shit
to be joining us.
is new.
Yell joining us.
People forget because
Combat
you've seen so much T1000 already. This is a new character, y'all. This is the
Dude,
first
been
time
around the
in
block.
tournament that this character was legal. Last offline, he wasn't legal. That's how
A terror of the
recently
offline
he came
streets,
out.
especially the big ones. Versus the terror of Combat League himself.
Also, they're doing one of the offline Latin American qualifiers
In Combat League's
on
meta row.
HBO Max.
Mr.
I have
Senior.
HBO Max.
This is
I
for
would like to
Competition.
restream via
Let's
HBO
get it.
Max, but I
Perfect
feel like
by
they'll
Jetsuya.
probably give me some sort of copyright
And he's going
claim
with the direct counter pick.
if I just watch it
Two
via
zones right
HBO
here.
Max.
This is a
So I'm gonna
per
just watch it
player
online.
specific choice right
and
here.
act like
from
I'm on
VL.
HBO Max.
This is gonna be crazy. Ultimate keep away and annoyance.
Oh
really
my-
from both.
But I might watch
I
pools
expect a
or
lot
whatever. No,
Oh.
everything before top 8 on HBO
Still the way
Max.
through it. And the
think that's
overhead
sick.
to throw is a decision.
I think they should have been doing that for a long time, but
Four
I think that's a
gunshots.
good
2 gunshots.
idea to start whenever we
Listen.
start. And imagine Final Combat is on HBO Max. That would be
Clean from
sick.
this man Sunio.
Also, I know it's called Max, but I'm
more
gonna
rockets on
call
display.
it HBO Max. Twitter is
Ooh,
called
jumped out
Twitter.
of the spike.
HBO Max is called HBO Max. They can change the name all they want. I didn't need help
A lot of people tend to
identifying.
forget that with Sub-Zero's armor for you negating projectiles, they think it's a timer. No, you can actually, it's a timer alongside where you can only absorb 5 hits.
Hey yo, hey yo. Okay.
Sliding to them
Sunio
DMs,
kinda
you're not
cooking.
taking.
And what I still think is probably a bad matchup for Sector, he's making it look good.
And in another battle, PL getting the robots back to back. See who comes out on top here. I love this.
Man, Ice Armor still lasts really long.
Armor.
Ice Armor is like one of the
Considering where we
best
needed it most.
counter moves in the game, and it's been there since the beginning.
This is pretty crazy.
That's-
I think Sector put PL in losers.
Oh, also
Ah.
it's tricky with
Who's
T1000 because some animations take the Ice Armor
find out.
off, even when
Comes
he
up
still has
crazy.
it on.
Out of there, punish that for shoresies.
That's kind of sick.
Senior about to
Reptile
capitalize
does
on
the
his
same
damage.
thing when he shapeshifts,
It was
but
El Kukui 3-0, and it was
Mm.
Sector
thought about
Motaro.
T1000
Yep,
doing
same
that.
exact matchup.
oh, that was freaky.
Let's see what Perfect Lesson does to adjust.
I want to say that I watched that on Perfect Legend stream, and it was just an intense keep away game, like full don't come to me.
Stay back.
Spike.
Stay back. That's like what Sunil's doing right now. Goes for teleport, big hit. You know what this means? Into fatal blow. I didn't even know that worked.
That's gonna hurt. Kick him. Oh,
Oof. Wait,
that
he
was so
doesn't have
close, the
innards.
metal. It like shockwaved it.
Like, oh, that's gonna hurt his. Oh wait, he
Like,
doesn't have
Shockwave
organs.
that just might be enough.
This probably none of this probably hurts.
No pixel.
Nope.
Runs with the gunshots. Oh, wait.
Bro, he did the
You wake up
walk
arm.
with a stick. I
Peels
walk
a
with a
guy.
gun.
Oh
Peels
my
a guy. Peels a guy. Peels a guy. Peels a guy. Peels a guy. He's got. He's got. He's got. He's got. He's got. He's got.
Oh, and
So
still
let's take into
lost that.
consideration
That was
it
kind
really
of
hard to stop the two
crazy.
damage that just happened, but that was such a cool setup, and it was.
And
something
then,
really,
bro, I've never
like,
seen a
again,
Sector fatality in
something
real
PL's
life.
known to do is some kind of cool little weird quick reset setup to be somewhere where you don't think he might be. Cross up overhead behind liquid metal.
I mean, like I've seen
no.
this when they first
Assume
showed
that
it, but
was getting
I've
busy.
not seen it in a long time. It's actually pretty sick. I like the crater you
You
create.
guys do not know
And
Sunio will fatal, brutality, and
why doesn't
dance
like
some people anytime he
Omni-Man
gets a
have
chance
like
to.
a
So get used to that.
Bag, hill,
brutality like
hot
that, where he
hill,
just creates a
stand
fucking
switch,
crater in the middle of
hill,
the
fatal, hill,
fight line? That'd be sick.
He'll raw summon a Motaro turret, teabag through the whole thing mid-match. Yeah. He gets around. Don't let that last one happen to you though.
Please don't. Don't let that happen to you. That's the biggest thing we try to ask.
Check something.
Frost instead.
I mean, thought about having some more mix. Frost slow is. I always like to say that Frost slow projectile is a really good checking tool for zoners and just counter zoning in general.
He's thinking long and hard about this, and I thought it was a pretty good first match.
He's deep in the butt here.
I don't think he has to rethink his life again. I think we should just go back in. But shit, that's just me.
Shocked he's not thinking Movado as well to be checking some of those jump backs with the Movado pulls maybe.
What we thinking? What we thinking? What we thinking? What we thinking?
Scorpion might be, oh, that's exactly what we might be seeing. Wait a minute, my bad.
We
He'll be
create
going with what has been perceived to be, one of if not his best pairings, giving him so many opportunities to just do something and launch only if it hits. And here, like it's going to have another tool to really check sector at full screen to try to close that gap. Because that's what's going to be key for him in these matches. Is closing that gap, staying on him. Because once sector starts this, you're just playing sector's game, sector's jungle gym.
Oh dear. It's a good one right now. Oh, nice one.
Get out of the corner too, and he's setting up the zone.
Oh my
but
God!
That had such a big arcing hitbox to it. Ooh. There for Sunio. Goes back to full screen. This is that Zonio gameplay. Psyche closed it. And if you remember back in MK11, one of his patented things to do was just be keep away, keep away, keep away, keep away, forward dash grab. Loves checking the forward movement against his zoning with either something active or the grabs.
I'm telling you, that movie,
So
that
far.
Sinners movie got me thinking about freaky IMAX
That
formats, bro.
momentous run, perfect legend in this pro competition. There's the turret.
I wasn't thinking about none of that before.
Almost a conversion of the gods right there.
No, I'm lost.
Oh my
in
goodness,
thought. I
jumping.
didn't think it was possible.
You overhead. When you put the hammer down.
I'm assuming it's coming to
Oh, wasn't-
HBO Max because it's a
Wasn't-
Warner Brothers movie.
Charles at the
I think
Yo,
that's probably
not
somewhere
getting
in
that
the
for free,
deal.
Bucko. Got him in the big toe.
But I just
There was
wish
some
there
knockdown
was some
instead.
sort
Guess
of
for your
like
life,
when it
man,
comes,
grab.
there's
You
some
knew it
sort
was
of
coming.
toggle
Hey, Mavado, help me out.
between
Hey,
the
thank you,
different
brother.
like film aspect
Wow.
ratios
Still has one
or
in the chamber
whatever
too.
for
It
the
might just be
movie.
death.
Even if I gotta watch it with black bars, I would just like to switch between scenes.
The slide
in
to the
different
DM was so
aspect
beautiful.
ratios
And even if you blocked it, that's
and check them out.
a tricky block right there. Low coming
Like I
quick,
said,
low
this is
right
a movie that
coming.
makes me want to buy like a weird
Looks like right
TV.
there.
Yo, that jump in was so huge. Are you serious?
Movie is so good. I don't even know if I have a Blu-ray player, but this is like a
Does it
type
get
of
under?
movie
Not
I
too
would
much,
want to
though.
own on a Blu-ray.
Gunshots once again.
What is that?
Ugh.
That has been
So many times.
Ooh.
one of the difference makes this work so far. Let's break the armor. That's one of the strengths of this team, Sector and Motaro, is that you can turn that flamethrower into a launcher.
Try it
Firm or wake
again.
up. Tried it there.
God damn. Take your
Slice and
contradiction.
dice. So you're not gonna break quite yet, but now he is for sure.
Decides to. One more guess. No, but that's gonna be it. Movado picking up, like I said. That's something that didn't really exist with the Tremor pairing or another pairing that exists
Oh,
at all
fatality. They
ranges
got beef.
with this team. And we don't that happening.
Right back
They
at you,
got
bro. Yeah, it's not so
beef.
fun to get faded. Yeah, don't try to run now. Yeah, come here. I got something for you. Hold the MP5. Explosion.
That he did.
I live,
He
you
got
don't.
something for you. I ain't gonna hold it.
That Tarkatan ran up like he was about to do something. He was like, nah, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. That fire looked a little too hot right there.
I'm not messing with all that.
I'm good on it.
Like, just imagine you chilling with the homies. Y'all all got
The
Tarkat,
MP5 though.
and then some dude just comes in and crashes an entire
call it
truck
World at
into the
War.
side of your shit.
MP5 is just such a great gun. If I see an MP5 in any game,
And
I'm
he
playing,
walks away
I'll
from
see
it.
an MP5. I'm
Like,
like,
you're a
"Wow, this is a
problem now,
solid
pal."
gun right here. You can't go wrong with an MP5.
Always stable
That's a
in
classic.
whatever game it is.
It's a classic.
Always, yeah.
It's a
Never, like,
classic.
amazing, but it's never bad.
74 you.
Always good. I like that AK-74. Yeah.
Whatever, admin just say AK7 for you. Alright, alright.
74 you.
The 74U was actually pretty damn good, bro. I love it in Modern Warfare, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Because I'm gonna start carrying people again.
My
He
favorite-
missed!
Where we
The
drop?
PP2000! Okay, let's make it up.
There you go.
Burn, baby. It's not gonna work out, but you cannot burn liquid metal. Well, you can, but good luck going against this liquid metal.
Let's say
You gotta
that's how
be
we died.
very high temperature.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second, wait a second. I was like, wait a second. We did not spread misinformation here. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I got the big jump in. He didn't. He wasn't close enough. There's a turret on display.
Oh, ooh, what did Dylan pick up? That mobility from PL with that liquid metal has been really cool.
I think Sunil was doing good that even when it was face to face, he was still kind of holding his own in the matchup.
That covers even behind.
Probably prefers to be at this distance doing this, but you want to be able to win
I'm
in
trying to
either
grab him. He's
scenario.
right there.
Ooh.
She's there, boy, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Movado
teleport was
just whiffed.
clean.
Oh, and then he
Wow.
whiffed. That was a crazy whiff.
Miscalculation That's all.
I mean, it's nothing you could have done in that scenario to change
Hardburger Ben. Wake up
how
armor,
he
you knew it
uppercutted.
too. That's why he waited. As never get the low this time around. The running gunshot not gonna work out too well. Patrick, you're shooting blanks. Gets another
shit.
knockdown.
The zoning was
waited
kind of
on the two,
working.
doesn't have no time. That was so smart.
That was,
Damn,
that was
just
so
meaty
well
with it.
timed. A delayed wake up could have. I think
A lot
two
going
hits
on in that
the
final
house.
sequence.
Well played. Elio now has the lead of this one.
But unfortunately, I don't think Sunio doesn't care about that damn lead when he got all these
Yeah,
rockets and grenade launchers, bro.
There you go.
Sunio just likes to clock in and zone. 9
Sector
to
is like
5,
the opposite
win or
of Cyrex Arena. Like
Clocks in
this,
at 9.
this is meter build.
And he zones until 5.
This is
He
kind of
clocks
like
out,
that.
Goes home.
Remember
Eats 270
Cyborg used to
grams
have
of
crazy
protein,
stuff like. I mean, probably
clocks in
still
the
does
next
that
day,
crazy shit.
and
like
he
that.
zones at 9
Just
o'clock.
air gun,
until 5
air
o'clock.
gun. Straight gun.
Simple 9 to 5
air
Sunio.
gun, straight
A lot of people think of Sunio, oh, look at this dude just zoning. Yeah, you guys ain't gonna say something to a real life. This man is actually 6'5" and built like a super soldier. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he's
you.
actually built like the Incredible Hulk. For no reason.
Like it's not even trolling, bro.
That was gonna be a nice
The
conversion.
guy's sun's getting real low.
Yeah, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
But
Do the hammer again.
on the precipice,
Conversion.
that is the tight conversion right there off of it. In the corner, Ohm into the down one, and he was gonna
I like that we're getting brutalities, we're getting fatalities.
Yeah, look at
This
it.
is what online is about.
It's a skeleton.
You can't really guarantee them in an offline environment. So
Dang.
yeah, hit them finishers. I want to see more.
Perfect Legend is a game from being a regional finalist in the pro competition.
More.
This is very reminiscent of his run, not really out of nowhere, but it was that. Yeah, it was year 2 of the game, or like a little bit later after start.
Trying to
where he
remember
made
who
that
qualified
run, and
last
he was
week.
selling MKX as well,
Ninja Killer.
Yeah.
where he wasn't on the big.
I
race,
thought
but
Hayate, but I see
had,
he's
like, a
still
top 4
competing today,
performance
so I
at
don't think he
Breaker,
made it.
And then became an ESL finalist.
One
It
side
was crazy.
crack your
Ninja Killer,
Man, can you imagine that?
Tweety.
You guys imagine this. It's gonna be PL could potentially be joining
Can't remember who the
Ninja
other
Killer,
ones are.
Tweety,
Oh, here we go.
Unjust, and Pure on the east side of things.
Okay, there
Imagine
you go.
that.
That's top 4. Ninja Killer,
He's one
Tweety,
matchup,
Unjust,
he's one-
Pure.
this is
That's
really
they
one
already
game away right
stacked.
now.
And now we could also add Perfect Legend.
just a throw.
Ooh.
Punch him in the chest.
We have already added whoever's in winner's
If
side.
you guys wondering, where's Ninja? Ninja already
I don't have that much
qualified. He
bang
does
with
not. He
memory
qualified
right now.
last week, and he's
Out
already
of
good to go.
RAM,
So you will see him next week at the regional finals. That's why you guys do not see Ninja, Unjust, or Tweety. They have already qualified, so
That's
they don't need to play.
the Black
in
Mirror
number 2.
episode they need to do.
Overhead.
They haven't done.
Give me another
Buying
one.
new
Oh,
RAM
no,
for
just
yourself.
stand through this.
Honestly, the one
No,
episode
you got it, bro.
of Rashida Jones's in season 7 was actually kind of like that, but it was more like a
I'm also gonna put
analogy
chats
to
for
a
everyone, if you guys wanna look
wireless
at 'em.
subscription or something like that.
the West brackets that are currently going on. I actually haven't taken a look
Look
at
at
them
the
yet
other
myself.
bill. I want to see you having to
But I
buy
imagine that's
RAM.
pretty
You keep
close
running
to
out of
setting.
memory space.
Top 32, top 8-ish.
Shit, should I write that? Should I write the
As
Black
we see
Mirror
Sunio
spec
get one on
script?
the board.
Looking real strong. You knew it could possibly make a comeback, but then again,
It
PL.
should be pretty good.
You know
Honestly, it
this
seems
mix,
like
right?
it's wider appeal.
Overhead. Do it again. Might as well.
All right.
Oh, never mind. He's gonna get the launch instead. Oh boy. Doesn't call him. Oh wait. Sunio, not blocking on wake up. What are you doing? This might cost you dearly.
Saving the Movado for the next
Jesus.
round. He was so smart. And PO sometimes like to go for that. I don't see a lot of T1000s do it, but looks like he's just going for the quick
Set
armor.
point. Qualifier point for Perfect Legend.
Got kicked out of it. You got lucky right there.
Not yet. Still got to work for it.
Blocks. Ooh, the
Oh my God.
benefit blocks there.
Always
Ooh,
have
they're
them.
using with T1000. Back for
Big jump. Nothing afterwards.
going right
Let
under
him
those
down.
projectiles. Sometimes over them.
There we go. Oh man.
Into
Oh, he's gonna
full
Movado back just in
spring
time
tick.
too. But he
No,
decided to
didn't
use
get
it.
it. He might have dropped it. I drop that shit all the time.
Guess again.
Casino.
Two
Nice
overheads
block.
consistent
Maybe that's me
at
saying I'm ass,
and
but I
you
don't know.
can low spike at any time, as well as command grab at any time. That's what
It's just the timing on that command grab is so long as fuck. You forget that you gotta load up a
Tethered
Movado.
again. Straight off the
continue
armor.
it.
He waited too.
This could be it. No breaker available for Sunio. So next hit.
If he has one clean fatal blow,
on
look.
the clock. One. Reed, I think it's
That's
a
it.
war, but it will just be a war of attrition that he cannot survive or make it.
Maybe you
through,
should
and
like
our very
puddled
first
in,
game 5 on
cancel
stream will be
puddle,
between
and then just fatal blow once you're close enough. Because that thing does have good range, and it
That's a
probably
great
will hit him
accolade
out the air.
between the two. Like we mentioned, Perfect Legend, a 2-time Evo champion in Mortal Kombat, still out here. game
I
it.
wondered, could he have gotten through those projectiles? Because they come pretty fast. I think the rate of fire is what's really good about
Oh
them.
my god, can happen. It can happen. Guys, one of the old guards is going to fall, but one
You
of the
can get
old
that-
guards
you
is
can
going to
get
move
multiple
on.
of
We're going
those
to find out
air
which one it's
shots
going to
out.
be. We get ones in the
A
chat
lot
if you guys are
faster
rooting for
than
Sunio.
you
We
could,
get
like,
twos in the chat
multiple
rooting for
round
Perfect
shots.
Legend. This is going to be the last game here, and it's going to be
Or
our
multiple,
first sudden death here on
back-to-back
Coliseum. If you guys do not know what sudden death is, stand
That thing
back.
takes, like,
There's some flames on
forever.
the screen.
Look, it's about to get hot in here, ladies and gentlemen. The flames are ignited. That
Sudden
means
death.
they've gone the distance here.
I didn't
That
expect
teleport
this. I
just
thought
hit
PL was gonna
the upper
qualify it,
stratosphere
but,
of the screen to give
Sunio
it first
is
hit. And
putting
first
up a
blood
fight, as he
is done
should.
by Sunio, walking into armor
This is
that
loser
launches
side, so yeah,
elbow.
this is
Thank
final
you,
life.
Motaro. That's a noble steed that does
So you
the
gotta
things
act like it.
of nasty things in the game, baby. Something has started to be
And I think
established.
Sunio was like teabagging
And
or
Sonio, as we like to call him sometimes,
fatalitying
has
from the
gun.
beginning of the set. So
Oh, try to go for weapons, not going to work out well.
doubt
You
if he
see
wins,
this man,
he'll do
Perfect
anything.
Legend respect him because he's worried about that flamethrower armor, trying to jump his way in. But man, the minefield
right
that
over
Sunio's
the
created
spike.
thus far, it's been tough. How's he going to get through it? It's
I
like he's been
honestly
getting
thought
more consistent
Sunio might
with
like
time.
this character,
And unfortunately,
might like
Perfect Legend not going to have the meter to break
He
this.
has-
I'm surprised Sunio didn't go for the second
good
bar because he
zone, too.
possibly could have killed with it.
Sunio, one rocket will be the difference
yeah.
maker. Yes, it's round one.
I guess I'm actually happy that
Position
instead of
Perfect
going for
Legend
like the
as
new
against,
stuff,
though, he can spike check him here.
Sunio just
Goes
got
the air there, but
pretty nice
unbelievably,
with
that
Sector.
wasn't-
Because I like Sunio's Sector better
Close
than like
enough. That group
Peacemaker,
fight
Liu
becomes,
Kang, all the other characters.
becomes liquid.
Not at all. And guess what this
Sector
means? Back to
feels
one,
right
square
for him.
one. You got to chase. And good luck chasing this man down because it's not working out for you too well. I dare say this might be the end of Perfect Legend right here. The legend might turn into a myth. Wait a second. Grab him. Toss him down. Show me something, PL. Ooh. That looks for another armor break. Not going to happen.
It's the test of fortitude for a
Never
champion
thought about
here.
that as an
Back to
instant
the
armor
wall.
break meaty type
Health's
thing.
Now even. Great resources right now. Almost building his third bar.
And I mean, technically, you could probably hit
Here,
your
that's gonna be their time though.
Probably
Jump would have made it there in time though. So smart.
on that.
Oh, this is actually so bad for. Oh, you're perfect. You actually died from fatal blow now. You actually cannot make a. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh.
When he needed it most, saw that his
What
opponent
a
landed
4-3.
and had to be frame perfect before
Yeah,
Sunio could. I
damn,
feel
so
like
that's his
disrespect
best button?
The frames that were there.
Stand 4-3 is his best
Final
string
game,
of
final
all
round
of them.
between Studio.
I would've
and
never
Legend
guessed.
Aqua. I don't even know could take it at this point in time. They just want to fight for the
I guess it's
spot.
like
This
his
is
kick
literally for the
confirmability.
finale.
They're fighting all right. Knock him down. Close this gap. He's coming in.
I guess
with
it's also really
form,
good on
and he
range.
fades out. That's what I was talking about. Jump right at you, and is he gonna special or no? And one of the most deadly jump-ins too with that jump 2-3. Picking up the big damage.
Oh, missed time.
Yeah, sending a stream out.
One.
just
He spent the
chalk,
bar.
man.
Fighting him out. Oh, you can rush off this? Oh, this sucks.
Everybody don't need to see
Wait.
me.
With the restanding? Whoa!
Whoa. Whoa, indeed.
Takes away
Nice
a lot of
duck.
options
Toss
here.
over.
Now one
It's done.
rocket.
There's no way. That's it.
Mm.
No.
Off resources. Needs one more.
Damn.
Slide.
There.
See,
are
like
the
I think that
backs.
Sector's slide
Unbelievable
looks cool.
classic.
It's
Here in
very
Mortal Kombat
Sector.
1.
It's like his normal like
Damn, Kakoi.
they call it like a toe slide
Kukui, chill.
that he
Jesus
had
Christ,
when he
can
was
we
a
get a second to
robot.
process? That
And it
boy's
also
so
has
damn
a really
thirsty,
sick
he already sipped the
animation where
goddamn-
she
bro.
lifts up on the.
We just trying to
gloves
process this
and
amazing
then
mess we just had. And you over here like it's
thrusters
my
to
turn to
use the
play.
slide.
God damn.
Cyrex's
Can we get
slide
the
is just
moment?
not at all as cool. Shit is
Sunio
just ass.
is a regional finalist. Here
That's a
in
move.
the
I don't
side
think
of
they would ever
things
do this,
with an
but I want to see it
unbelievable
work
match
the
with
exact
Perfect
same
Legends.
way, but just have a different
A
animation.
match of
That's an
very,
animation I
very
actually
good
hate.
Keep away, hard to get.
Didn't realize it,
Versus you saw
but I actually do
the-
kind of hate it.
The cerebral assassin from the future on the hunt.
Like, why is she sliding on her back? I don't know. Maybe it should have been like some sort of run thing. I'm thinking about how Vixen would have done that same move, and it would have been like you slide into some sort of leg grab, and that would have been sick.
Is what I like about PL's
So I think
team,
Cyrax
also
should do
in
that.
Some of the other ones out there, like Tweety.
And then if there, I don't think there's any bomb setups off of Love, but if there was, that shit would look cool as fuck. Like imagine you slide under, leg grab him to the ground, and the bomb pops him up, and you get up and you keep the combos off.
Guaranteeing
That
himself
shit
in
would go
top
hard.
4
Damn.
now means
Alright,
he's a
PL is
regional
cooked.
finalist for the east side of
GG
things.
Sunio.
Congratulations to Sunio. It's going to be in that finale, so now we got to wait on one more.
Now we got El
El
Kakui versus
Kakui and Deadly
Rebel.
Rebel is going to be our
Now,
next contestant to find out who is also joining.
either
the finale.
Rebel
Will
needs to
Kakui
win
actually be
this,
in there with his brother.
or Kakui needs to go Cyrax,
Go ahead.
because I would like semifinals to be Cyrax versus Sector.
Deadly Rebel.
I would
Kukui.
like to see.
They're here, and let's get in. No time wasted.
Sick.
Kukui ready for combat. Rebel
Ah,
joining
Kukui's
us.
on Homelander.
What will the choice
Oh, wait.
be? What is?
Nope,
what is
Kukui's on
his
Havoc.
decision?
I think either way is unfortunate. I
This
don't want to
Cyrax, 'cause Kukui's
see
gonna be having
Homelander
a chance
or
to know that
Havoc.
from his brother and some of the other top players, especially on the East Coast, all the time. It's gonna be the Havoc.
All right, let's see.
He wants the multiple hits of armor. I feel like just something to contest. That and a lot of damage. So come up again. This is the other
Damn,
side of
slide
losing the last
instantly.
match to set a finalist. Winner, all the pressure removed from them in
Bomb.
this event.
Bomb.
Loser will unfortunately
Bomb.
not get their chance at final combat. Here in the online
Bomb.
version, at least, plenty of offline tournaments still
Bomb.
to come here in the Pro Komp.
Bomb.
Oh
Bomb.
my goodness.
This is like
man.
honestly
Navarro
how
got hit
Cyrax
also.
combos are.
That's so
Like if you ask
unfortunate.
someone, hey, what's that
Now
Cyrax
break
combo?
and guess what this
Like,
means?
oh, I do
More guessing for
blum
you.
blum bomb into blum bomb bomb this one bomb 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 blum blum bomb.
We're guessing, all right, Rebel. The only 2 times.
Is that like you can just insert any buttons there? Yeah, I do
You
1
actually
2
get 2. It looks like
bomb.
he's just
Yeah, I do
starting to have
back 3
fun
3
with this
bomb.
pressure where his opponent's at his mercy.
And I do stand 1 bomb, stand 1 bomb.
Mercy
walking
doesn't exist in
down.
this game.
Big jump.
Boom, we're going. What is that string? Was that 2 3?
Slide was beautiful.
Was that the
Over here,
one,
not gonna
two?
work out. The
1 2.
conversion right there. The awareness from Kukui.
Well, you also have to
All
throw
over,
net in
Lovato.
there, or boogies,
Little
whatever
jump
you
in.
want to call it. I think it's like
Almost got a
foam or
whip punch
some
in the
shit.
poke.
Shit looks like boogies though.
Mm.
But you do 1 1
Not gonna break his rebel.
bomb,
Hold damage.
bomb,
Never mind. He
stand
says,
1
never mind. I just thought
bomb,
about how much damage that possibly could have been. Let me stop
factory
that.
bomb, jump 3 4 net bomb.
Go.
That's how
No
that's how
slides.
Cyrax combos always are.
Man, grab
Back
it.
in
Wait.
my day, the Cyrax combo was net bomb, bomb, net bomb, bomb, jump attack, bomb. And then you do it again.
Just assume something slow was coming from the big boy.
Just gets hit raw. The double.
What a conversion. Won't have enough though.
Did he
Doesn't have full
like
tremor.
walk under the pop up to reverse the inputs?
Oh, he went low. I'm so tight if I'm Rebel right now, bro. He still went low after that, but didn't spend it.
He's still alive because of tremor. But gone.
For the slide.
No, it looks like he was going
Down
for
the line
something
slide.
and then just didn't hit. So
It's-
he kept the combo going.
I get it, but it's still shocking.
But damn, then he
how much
lost
it-
that round.
No,
That was kind of crazy.
Be tough, man.
I don't know how to
He did
I don't
all
know how to say
that and
without
lost
sounding-
that round.
sounding a certain way.
It's okay, Aqua.
Havoc shit.
We have lots of descriptions here on the Coliseum that we can explain to them later on. Did he just dash under to get to the other side? How the hell?
Very high level read right there.
Definitely so. Air
Oh,
combo.
Speaking of,
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, there's a lot of scrambled egg and cheese right now. I thought breakfast time was over, but apparently we got omelets on display.
you have no idea what I do for an omelet right now. I'm
Man?
starving. Smacks the trimmer.
I'm not an omelet person. I prefer a skillet, but I'm not really an omelet person. Give me a nice skillet, bro. Give me the pepper jack cheese, turkey sausage, green peppers, onions. I'm straight. He dropped it. Oh, but you gotta
He
make
really
it
had
for it.
that order like prepared. Bro, you know what is underrated?
Guess for your life here. The throw, strike.
I'm gonna sound real fat right now, but it's 420. A Monte Cristo,
He's conversion off this too.
which is
This
like a
is
sandwich
huge.
made with French toast.
Okay.
That shit fire. A classic wouldn't be
The
doing
block
too
was
much, but I
crucial.
know of one that's really good.
Didn't get a bomb out there to cover it either.
I kind of want it.
I feel like on the timing on that, he did it quick enough to even if the bomb was there, that down one would have come out right before the explosion.
That's just some breakfasty
Anyway,
shit, you know.
great.
You get that, your breakfast is
He
great,
puts it
your
in there.
day is
Kukui
great. You
trying to
know?
join his brother in the regional finals here on the East Coast.
You know?
Grabbing right here, right now. Looking real strong.
You
for
ever
him.
had a Krispy Kreme? You ever
We
been to
have our first
Krispy
top
Kreme?
eightist set on the west side of things as well. Dexy
Is it
Dog,
crispy?
3-2
Oh.
over Blizzard.
Yeah.
West side is
Good.
spicy. Y'all don't
West
even
side
know.
looks spicy, man. Yo, remember exclamation
Now,
point Pro Komp
are you
in my
ready for
chat if
this
you guys
one?
want to look at it. What happened?
The number 1 seed in West. Wise Gemini.
No, don't tell me. Please don't tell me.
Everyone sit back. Strap in for this one. The number 1 seed
Why
Wise Gemini
Gemini eliminated? Sent to
falls
losers?
3-2 in winners to Young Monster.
Sent to losers by Young
my-
Monster.
We are
West
getting
bracket will be-
so many blasts from the past tonight.
Young
West bracket's
Monster?
gonna be so insane.
The
Are
Young
you
Monster? I
serious?
thought he changed his
Poor
name to
Wise,
like
though.
Jesus
I really
is
feel for
Lord.
Wise, but are you serious?
Young Monster.
Not even
Why is it
joking.
still in?
Okay, I was technically joking there, but
Why is it still in now? It's just winners.
Oh my
That's
god.
good. He
Young
just
Monster
changed his
versus
name to something
Rogelio
like
for
that.
winners top 8. Young Monster's currently up in that set. It could be Young Monster versus Dexy Dog. First match.
I wonder if he's still on Tanya though.
Jesus.
That is actually an important part.
This guy's actually gonna be crazy.
Young
Crazy.
Monster playing Tanya.
You
I
gotta
haven't
know who
seen
Young Monster is.
Tanya.
That tells you how young some of these guys are. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, you guys are going for a treat.
You're
We're
gonna
going
find
for
out.
two. Bro, we're doing West Rathers, guys, so just make sure you guys stay tuned.
I would
It's
like
gonna be
to
a
see
great
Young
time.
Monster, especially if it's Tanya.
Go to YouTube and look
That would
up
be hype to
Combat
watch.
Cup, Young Monster versus Sonic Fox, and then thank me later.
Yep, please look up that set. That was a great set.
Just thank me later.
God damn.
Still alive on the West
Haven't be
Coast.
doing too much. Why
Trending
the fuck
top 8
did
as
you
well.
just
Enzo,
explode?
Hourglass, Averk, Retro, and Gambler.
Averk is actually playing in a bracket. This is actually ridiculous. Holy smokes.
Avert.
Averk versus Hourglass right now.
Oh my god.
Avert has to still be on Scorpion.
Who he playing? Just I think he played Enchantress and Injustice. Enchantress or Cheetah?
Nah, Cheetah.
He played Cheetah. Okay, his brother played
Deadly,
Enchantress.
please.
He has a twin brother also, y'all.
Who played Cheetah?
Oh, he pressed? Kakoi, you are a madman. Oh my god.
Kakoi
2-0
played
up for
Cheetah?
Kakoi
Oh,
right now,
shit.
looking like he's going to eliminate Deadly Rebel out of the bracket and join his brother for the top 4 finish in the side of the regional finals.
Winner to face Sunio in the top 4 after this too.
Damn, Okakui's talking on my plans
That
for
was all
the
about just simply getting there and an
Cyrax versus Sector match.
into finally Bandinos versus Posh.
Come on,
They're
Rebel
the
lock
finals.
in. Damn. Alright.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right, chat, lock in. Fuck, nigga, damn.
She said, please stop. There, now she gagging him. Is that what the kids say nowadays? Gag? That's what they say.
No, Tim,
Oh my
don't hear
God,
how
come here, grab
confidently you
into
said
the
that. You ain't got
big launch
that.
of the
You ain't got to
uppercut.
put the
Are you serious
disclaimer.
right
Is that
now?
what the kids say? That's what you just said, bro. You are the kids these days.
And
But,
Kazooie has shown hello that having just a couple of answers. And I'll tell you, Movado Mine is a fantastic answer to some of the shenanigans, because right there it just covers you for quite a little bit of time. Will outlast some of the bombs. We're joined by a lot of regional finalists here right now, Tento. We got VGY watching as well.
What a nerd. What's going on, boyo? People reminded that
I
VGY
think this
did actually
was
win a
Rebel's
tournament
problem.
set
We
with
gotta
Omni
turn
Man.
his
He
brain
pulled
down
out knowing
several
he said, I
notches.
got this.
Dude,
Nolan did the work.
I gotta give. I'm giving flowers.
Just
That
do
was some of the
armor
best
moves.
spacing I've ever seen.
Why?
It was
Just
so
do it.
good. He just
No one is
Don't worry
weird.
about why. Just do it.
with Omni-Man. Just, you know, 2 cheeks moving at a time.
Hello?
What? Under the
Bomb
bomb?
is still there.
Oh,
that was so cheap. What?
shit.
Insane work.
Okay.
That's tech. That's
No
that
fault.
tech I be talking about, y'all.
Yo, P.O., thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good ass
Oh,
stream, man. You had a
that
great
GG's,
run today,
that
man.
GG's.
Really good run, man. PL.
Honestly, with this low health, I wouldn't even go for like a
Going
bomb
home at
setup.
today, almost
I would just
regional
walk up and
finalist.
finish the combo real quick.
Great display.
Like, you could just do a 1-2.
Incredible
and
setup.
finish
Get the
that
round
combo.
finally. And
Oh, NTR.
we saw that setup earlier. Work
Ooh.
there. Completely haven't been able to answer that. You get the swing so early after blocking that spin.
Get a conversion. Oh, he can get things off of it.
There we go. More armor moves. Do it again.
Jump to avoid button. First, he
Armor
got
move
tripped out
again.
when he
Wait,
tried
why
to
would
go
I
for
armor
it.
move? I got the hit.
So
Just do
unfortunate.
it. Scare
Bombs out the
them.
way. Poke him. And you're dying for it. I wouldn't break if I were you.
Damn. Slide.
Last chance for Deadly Rebel, unless this man Kakoi is going to solidify himself into the regional finale for next week. What are you going to do, man? He's whiffing. The duck.
Damn. Come on, Rob. Triple down.
Spend it.
Lock
Got
in.
you.
I guess this might be it. Now, even if Rebel's out, there's still a possibility that Kakui goes Cyrax in the next match.
Respect the frames there.
And I still get my Cyrax versus Sector.
Escape with him today. He's back in the blender.
The man grabbed again. Didn't have trimmer correctly, though. Antier was not there. Jump kick fender in the face.
I like that projectile his way in as long as he can read to the time to get on the screen. Get a slow startup. Here comes Mix. Yes, and Movado picks it up. Blood ball time.
It was cheap.
going for the forehead, and he hits the mark, I should say. As I set up with a Vado slide, setting OTGs with it here. And even though Breaker's available, he's going to win and leave within seconds.
You should at least let it play out. You never know. That could
Jesus,
I have
the rules
never
could
seen
make
that
that like a point to.
That boy's out.
Yeah, at least want to see the
Over with.
finish.
That exit was swift. You ain't lying about it.
Kill
That's gonna be
confirm
El
or some
Kakoi
shit.
taking it
I don't know
3-0,
how that brother
guaranteeing
did
himself in the
that.
regional finals over Deadly Rebel. Holy
Yeah,
smokes!
GG's.
Within milliseconds. GG's, bye.
For
Shake
real.
my hand by. Yeah, I don't even think he had some time to shake his hand. He just ran off the stage.
He didn't. There was no shake hand time at all.
Like, holy crap.
Yeah, people are saying that's a rage win.
Check it out, and also.
Hey, Cyrax is bringing some stuff out of people, Tento.
Man,
That's
the worst kind.
yeah. Shake what hand? That was
I want
a.
to see what West is looking like
By the time
right
production
now.
cut to the camera on the players on stage, he would have been off stage already. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they would have missed him.
Women like when
Where's
I ain't gonna
West?
actually put. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Look,
Then I
look,
get
what?
it. I was.
Okay,
I might.
okay,
If I finished that, I was gonna get an angry message from that player.
Ooh, all right.
I don't give a damn. I'm saying it's like when Post had B rewind
It's like a
ECT and that boy left off the stage so damn fast.
Go around. Guess.
You will be seeing Young Monster on the West, by the way.
We will be
Those
seeing
are
Young Monster.
events, but it's weird about events that are like currently going on.
Oh, I think
This is
Kakoi
all
just said
East. Where's West?
he wants to be DQ'd.
Do I need
Okay.
to go at Kukui DQ? Damn.
I think that's what I just saw.
You kind of want to confirm that.
She said job is done.
Yep, he said DQ me. I gotta go to an Easter party. We did it. Chat raw. Job is done. Why'd I say raw? I didn't want to say that.
Did he say
It's
that?
okay. Rah, rah. You gotta say it like how
Raw.
Hourglass
I
said.
thought he
it.
was saying
It'd be like
raw.
rah.
Like as in uncooked. Okay, I'm gonna try this shit again.
Okay, let's get these players in there.
This
I
is
am not saying that
episode.
episode.
Looks like
Dino's
NA West.
poshed. And then it looks like the loser. Or sorry, the
Then I
loser
could
is
go
just gonna
to
play.
any West qualifier
Sunio
too.
immediately.
Currently in progress.
Let me get the,
Oh my goodness.
the bracket.
Top 32.
We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we appreciate everyone that's tuning in right now to the east side of things at NA West. Number 2, we have our 4 contestants that's already going to be locked and loaded for regional finals, which being Bando, Posh, El Kakoi, and that
So they
man
almost have
Sunio.
top 8.
Congrats all of them.
Wait, how do they
next
not
week
have
to
top
see
8
who's gonna
winners,
get
but
that
they
first
almost have
spot
all the top
in the Pro
8
Komp side of
losers?
things for Final Combat. If you guys do not know, we're going to be running the West bracket immediately after this. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Get some water, get some stretches. We're going to take a small
Oh,
intermission
this
when it
is
comes
winners.
between that. But then the West Coast bracket
This is
will be starting. You
winners.
can type in, you can look at the top of Aqua's
My
pin tweet
fault.
to look at the bracket for that. Or you can also type in exclamation point
I'm
Pro Komp.
fried.
in
Okay,
my
so
chat
they're
and look at that.
almost done with the
Hello?
winner side. at least,
Hello?
though.
Hello?
Hello?
That's
Yes.
kinda early.
Yes. Yes.
So
Nolan?
they'll give,
Yes!
ooh,
Nolan?
Omni-Man.
Double round.
He saw BGY in the chat and he said, "I got you, bro."
Yo,
Wait a
hey,
minute.
I chat. I'm gonna need y'all to get high. I'm gonna need
Who's
y'all to
on
stand
the
in y'all
man,
feet because we see Nolan on the screen with Mulatto.
Bandinos. See, this is the thing.
Filter mites in the
I
building.
feel like Bandino's
Think
best
about
character is
that.
still
He's about to
Rain,
take him for
and
a
he just
mustache
doesn't
ride.
always want to play Rain.
Bust. Oh,
I've
grab
seen
the
him
face
play
and just go for the
Shao.
throw.
I've
Are
seen-
you
Like he'll
serious?
play like any other character, just cause.
Ooh,
It's
I
like,
like that there's a mind game with this team too.
you
on
still
block.
seem like a Rain player.
Like right there, for instance.
Oh God, get off me.
But also, I think this is winners finals, so they're both already qualified for finals. These matches are kind of for fun.
Has so many
You can use it for
different straight
research.
hits itself.
And I
Can
won't
lead to
complain
some
about
lethal
Omni-Man.
damage. We've seen what this team's capable of in the hands of some of the best players in the world have kind of explored this one.
I'm seeing a lack of
Just
the chest. Yeah, I'm seeing a lack of chest here. I need to see some chest there. All right. I need to see that bench press of 225 right here, right now.
we Viltrumites don't skip chest day, that's for sure.
All right.
It's pretty crazy interaction that you saw Omni-Man's 1-2 advance far enough forward to make the teleport with Arena.
Yeah. Cancels again. That's a punish, my boy. Oh my goodness. He hit the 2-for-1 special as well. Look at this
I
damage.
forgot
by the way.
Posh was still
Y'all
in
not
there.
ready for this
Optimal.
damage,
He's
by
on
the way.
winner's side. That's
Omni-Man
why.
Prime, wait a minute. We got the
Posh didn't lose
There's
any
a
matches.
brand
That's pretty
new,
sick.
What's it called? It has a
I
brand new,
mean,
like,
this might be it here. I could be commentators
animation
cursing it,
and-
but they still have a chance to go through without losing
something
any
to it,
matches.
where it can now combo into cameos like that.
Yeah,
But
sweep is
before, he
on.
actually couldn't.
Yeah, sweep.
I knew
You can
hit
actually
reaction.
cancel it. Oh my God, Fruity. Yeah, yeah, he can actually cancel you guys for a sweep. He
cancel
doesn't have to go to the
sweep,
second hit. You can actually cancel the second hit. It gets some crazy combos.
Actually, haven't seen that used in
Get a
any
side
crazy
switch.
combo.
Really up to you. And the hands of the beholder. Got
Back
both of our
stroke.
hands were in Nolan's head
You get
right there.
sweet Movado combos? I didn't notice that.
Focus to sweep. Lays with
Why do
mid.
some people
Doesn't
sweep
press any
hit
button,
like
no.
that?
More plus
You can get
frames.
Movado
Sweep is
combos.
+2 and gets the overhead afterwards. What you thinking
I
about
don't.
up there,
Gears
man?
can't get a Movado combo off of his sweep, right?
Actually, I do not want to think about what is going
Some
on
sweeps
Omni-Man's
just
head.
knock
Ever since
you
he went to
straight
that
down.
bug world and he literally has a
Some
child
give
with
you
a
a
bug
little
lady.
juggle.
That man, he's crazy.
Just a slight juggle.
I can't believe him. This damage, by the way.
This is not going to not hurt. It was a meterless 370.
He's an alien himself, and that man went to go for a bug lady. Are you serious, though? The bug lady seemed... Y'all really... All right, bro.
Hey, man.
Y'all got it.
Wait, Molina can turn into
That
a.
man flew through space, can go to any planet, and he
Molina
settled
can
for
turn
some
into a
bug...
praying
You know, I ain't
mantis
gonna say it.
in this.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Cole had the same
So
problem.
maybe they're
okay?
just
He
mating.
did mess with Devora.
I'm not gonna
Oh
lie,
my
Cole, I'm not gonna lie.
God.
Cole went through it too. What's with the bug ladies?
I literally had to put that in the back of my mind, but Devora
What's with these dudes?
Cannon. Cannon, he actually messed with Devora. It's crazy. You had Jade, you said, give me the bug lady. Oh my God.
Kodo is kind of freaked out when you think about it that way.
These big dudes that just want the bugs. you
No,
know?
bro. That's crazy.
I don't think Gears would ever smash a bug. Well, you know, he has been alive for millennia, so I can't say ever
Okay.
smash a bug.
I smell a
But I think
ball roll
he's-
coming. Nope, never mind. Just see a 1-2 coming.
Evolved
Connecting with
beyond
face,
the
that's gonna
need.
be that. Ooh.
Crazy game.
Smash a bug lady.
The giblet maker.
Bro,
I mean,
almost
that's Ultimate
every
speed right there.
commentator,
right now.
they see that move, they
Oh,
call
he
it the
is.
giblet maker.
Honeybee, thank you for the raid.
Isn't it the giblet
Really
maker?
good run
Ain't
yourself.
it giblets? Am
Yeah,
I
bringing in the
tripping?
Hayate was
Am I
unfortunately,
too southern?
a
Is that the
Canadian battle
problem?
there in losers in top 32.
I mean, I'm from Philly.
That was really close. He was looking
But
good.
just knowing, just having the
Good run
knowledge
there.
of
Good luck.
giblets,
in future events.
is
Hope
that
we see him in some of the
too-
big ones that are left in NA.
I just fully processed how out they
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
actually make
no.
it through top 8.
am I bugging? Is it me that's
You just made
bugging?
me realize
No.
that. Tragic
should've named it
Tragic did
Chitlin
take him out
Maker.
top
Yeah,
32.
Tragic took it over.
And it
at
spelled
which
it
how
like,
was gonna
you know,
go.
like
He went over, had to play
chitterling,
PL.
like it's actually
That
spelled.
section was crazy.
And that would've
PL
cut
was not
people
going
up.
through.
But I think it's kind of the same idea. Like giblets are like
Someone in chat said, "Holy shit, that
meat
shit was
pieces.
holy," and I don't know.
You butcher an animal, and it's
Actually,
like
that's a-
some
that's
of
a-
the
that's a
smaller
bar, I
pieces
fear.
left
That is a
over
bar.
that you can use for
That is a bar, I fear.
stews
That's it.
and things.
Holy shit, that shit was hope.
Chitlin's kind of the same shit. If Omni-Man brutalities you by just blowing right through, damn.
Oh,
the
nothing
chest-
afterwards. Low ground pound.
The chest bump armor move right through you, and you explode to pieces. You'll get chillins, you'll get giblets, you'll get neck bump. You'll get all
the jail
the
afterwards.
pieces
Can't
you
do
need.
that again, bruh.
This is
Thanks,
Bandito's
Bug.
17th character too. This kid is stupid good.
I'm saying,
You guys do
Bandito's
not know
played
Bando
everything.
is actually a DreamHack Atlanta champion, by the way.
True. I'm actually
Insane
not
workout
happy
there.
about that. He took
That
the
grand
title
finals was
from,
excellent. That was a
Garth.
special top 8. If you guys are going to watch that, please watch that one. Look at his damage, by
You
the
guys
way.
can watch that on my channel.
Jesus
at
Christ. 443.
Then I'll start with her getting dragged across
the live streams or
You
just
lucky to
search
have full
DreamHack
because
Atlanta.
he would
I
have
got
a full
the
combo right there.
2023 DreamHack Atlanta where Gur won and the 2024 one.
Speaking of full
Crab
combo.
damage too. And are you breaking? Are you breaking?
Yeah.
We wanted.
Oh, I was gonna put this candle out. Hold on, give me a second.
Then look away. Wait a second. Down pokes again. Full string. Armor. There it is. Not going to be the kill. One more guess for yourself, young
Hey,
man.
boom.
Do
The
anything
mid.
again back into the tremor right there. No meters, saw that he couldn't wake up armor and checked him with the mid. That was actually a smarter decision to conserve resources for that.
Ooh, another forward throw. Wait a second. Posh playing real clean right now. Misses the down four though, but just goes for a second one because guess what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, back throw.
Who is Posh? You know what's kind of suspect about Posh?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Default skin.
Armor through that, but too fast.
Is this
for
the
Movado.
default
He
skin? Actually,
couldn't
this is a
catch him in time.
recolor.
That is a really tight pickup.
So they did unlock
Gotta
a
get a couple
skin,
frames.
but it's a recolor of the
Oh my
default
God, put the
skin.
size down.
Do you really love
Watch it,
this
watch
skin
it
that
drag.
much,
Face first.
or is this like a Smurf account or something? You know,
Get that close
a
to the bottom
Heidi.
for a better knockdown state. Pressure sequence going. And that throw.
Actually, it's a really nice skin. I ain't gonna hold you, but
Scary.
there's a lot of Melina players.
Just walking back.
Usually they got all the
Nah, not gonna have
skins,
none of
and
that
they're
around
wearing
here.
the
She
newest
blocks
one. All
those.
right.
Take note, it was at a range where that clap looked like it was really good on block. It would have converted.
Which what is the newest Melina skin? Is it
me.
still the one from the Empress Melina? No, it's the.
Oh my god, I thought that was a
Deception
good punish to
Melina?
have, but he didn't get it. The overhead's coming through again. It's looking good.
can't
for
remember
Posh,
which
but
one-
no,
the one I
Drake
have
gets a
on.
clean armor, but because it was an armor hit, it's going to be scale damage, not as much as it would have been if it was just hit raw.
Plus frames, yes. No flawless blocks or armor through them will be around for Bandinos here. I'm shocked Posh didn't armor just to get out of the corner, like worst case.
Hit raw, huh? Yep, no protection. It happens.
Hey yo.
Worst.
Careful out here.
Or the best, depending on. Oh, no, not the worst. What was the funny bit, though?
Maybe this is her default skin. I really don't know.
Switching trimmers once more. Try to wake up, but it's not going to work out too well. Those kneecaps are getting checked, Bucko.
It
Overhead
looks like a
once again.
recolor, like maybe it's a bit more red, but
Oh, wait, you should have fallen by the second part?
I think Melina and Katana have too many skins for you to
Yeah.
be rocking a default skin.
Block. Oh, I thought he blocked it, but he went for double down
It
one.
was-
What a masher.
Weird to me. But I can see somebody being like, hey, shit, she look good, so fuck it.
Just go for the uppercut. You might as well.
Do it.
YOLO it.
Uppercut in the
YOLO.
mine. Uppercut in the mine.
Oh,
I'm trying to think, besides DLC characters, which character do I have the
Wait.
default skin
Wait.
equipped on?
One mix. Read armor. Break with 4-3 in the Movado. It's doable.
That's a good
See what happened
question.
Boy.
GG's.
Johnny, maybe? No, I don't
Big
know.
jump.
Johnny, I got the World War II
No,
skin
no, no, no,
on.
no,
No mine, no mine. Slide the takeaway, wake up.
Yo, that's it.
Clap him.
Oh, yo, he tried to float towards it, didn't work. Oh, brutality. Oh my God, mark him up. He's like, please.
I feel like that.
Okay, here's one.
There's
I
a
think,
chance that-
is that even the
could-
default skin? I think Baraka, I might have the default skin on, but I have the
I thought he was gonna do the one
Season of the
where
Blood
he was
Moon
behind.
palette, so he's
Does
like
140
covered in blood.
damage.
That's like one of the only characters I can think of that I would
Didn't-
still have the default skin enabled on.
Crazy match.
But even that one, I don't know if it would have beaten
But,
the.
you know, so many skins have come out
That
since
is
the game
not
launched.
there.
It's like, why would I still be rocking that one?
Look how quickly that became active from Melina too.
I changed skins on characters I don't even really play, right? Like,
The power within.
when Dark Raiden season was out, I gave him the Dark Raiden skin, but now he has on the Wuxi skins.
Got ourselves a great set here, 1-1.
The Wuxi skins are good. Like, I think I have one on all the main
Because-
Wuxi characters.
El Kukui, DQs and losers. The loser will play immediately again.
I just, the white, I didn't realize I had the white
Currently
Wuxi
waiting on the
Kenshi
loser
skin, but now I have all the palettes, so that white one is
Sonya,
nice.
oh,
That
you
white
guys aren't working
one's
with
clean.
Sonya, Omni-Man? Oh, you better get woken D real quick.
Omni-Man Sonya.
Projectile, great
Projectile,
damage.
and then I'm coming.
All right, just do you guys
about
believe
to-
that this is a real character for Bandinos, or do you think that at this point he's just playing to play?
Snuff on him. Dragging through one more time. It's full charge off of this. It's my turn. Plus,
And it's just simply time to guess right there. That's plus 2,844. You guys are doing quick math. Mix up. Turn the favor. That was blocked right. Tremor coming to make that plus. So the damage being done.
I think Bandinos likes this character, but I don't think he
back
Final
to
amount of
go.
time on that back
trains
row,
as
too,
much
botched.
with this character
Tremor
or with
coming
this
back
team.
Ever so slightly, and there he is.
My turn.
But I think people want to see more Omni-Man and
Chuck
less
was throwing that right
Homelander,
there.
so it's
Look
not
at
a
the ones
bad thing.
Because why not? Oh, not blocking correctly. You're breaking. Interesting. You believe. Clap. Double down one, because why
I'm
not?
like,
Damn.
no, I gotta judge him. We
Hella
gotta judge-
down ones
Here's
there.
the thing.
That was weird. That was an entire weird
Here's the
sequence.
thing.
It was like 2 down ones,
If
empty
you're gonna
jumps,
decide to press the
and then
button, do
another
something that's
down
gonna
one.
win. Because if you're wrong, you lost when you do that down one. You get what I'm saying, Tento?
I see you, but
Why
at the
did
same
you
time,
do that when you would have died? When anything else you would have won. That's the thing.
when you pause, when you say, here's the thing, I was really lying because I thought you was going for the reach because of Trimmer.
Yeah, because if it would have ground pounded the down one, it's over.
But you're not on the same page because I was thinking Fantastic Four.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
I mean, he has rocks.
It's clobber'n time? Damn, it kind of do be clobber'n time. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
god. But that was a Chicago punish. You know about it. All right, you know about it.
I'm retired. I can't wait.
Yeah, that was on me. Fruity fetus has been rubbing off on me a little bit too much. Sorry.
No.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I set myself up for failure. No. Don't clip that.
Hey, yo. Chat, hey, yo.
Rick, do we have the thing?
Pause.
Nah, we don't got the thing, bro. I'm cooked.
Oh, you got lucky.
I'm cooked, bro. Oh my god.
Damn.
Speaking of cooked.
Just throw it on a fire, open flame.
Jesus Christ, bro.
He's serious.
Bando,
That's crazy.
You gotta give me the money to pay for my screen, bro. Look how cracked you made it, bro. You know how much this TV cost me? It's insane work, bro. I can't believe you.
I can't believe Bandinos might do this with Omni-Man. Whew. And primarily known as a Rain player, but I've seen him win tournaments with Blue. I've seen him bust out a lot of other characters.
My sister will never abdicate her throne.
I'll crush you, your sister, and that throne.
Someone in chat's asking how you do that brutality, which is universal. It's hold. Is it up in
I think it's up 2, right? Yeah.
up in cameo, or is it up in two?
I think it's up in 2.
Up in 2. You hold up in 2 immediately when you grab.
Good blocks. Oh, this is why I know
Oh,
Posh
Posh has a
See
katana.
how this
Okay,
goes?
this is more fun to watch.
This was a surprise pick late in the stage.
I want more
my God.
katana players. But the thing is, I want more katana players and more Omni-Man players. And for some reason, they're fighting each other.
Jesus.
But I think katana's pretty solid. Ooh, and I've never seen
Combo
katana
coming too.
tremor.
You know what? You'd love to see it.
It's kind of
Drop
a
the
rarity,
combo.
seeing the tremor pairing. That's what this one's all about. Gonna be hard to establish a full screen game here against this team. Comes on no onion ring. It's not as lethal, but you still gotta worry about the Koloseum might stand absorbing all projectiles.
Nice damage.
Big punish just got to Sonya.
I'll make sweep afterwards. Interesting right there. Gets another throw. Posh. Looking strong thus far.
I think some characters aren't
Overhead
bad.
back
They're
correct.
just not
Double down one
strong
with the poke and
enough
the special.
to be in the
It's the back throw.
conversation. And I think these are two good examples. I don't think
Oh,
Katana
nice.
or Omni-Man are bad.
Taking off her feet. Oh, GG's.
They're just not in the
That was
conversation
some
usually
just
because there's like
natural
characters that are
progression
just
from
better.
Bandinos. And you don't see that
But there's
from a
Melina
lot
for
of these
Katana or
games.
it's Homelander for Omni-Man. There's
It's just-
characters that
I think
Why
what
play
the
this
best
when you could
decision
play
here is
that?
Is just forward dash into button, reading your
Now a set point.
If that makes sense.
What's it down for? You know what this means. More under pressure. Oh, didn't believe.
Almost like a
By the way,
representation.
Man, Bando's one set point to be into guaranteed
Yeah.
top 2 for grand finals, by the way.
If the mustache takes it, we're gonna have some conversations.
Man? You better be talking mess out with your
Get a
call me
villain.
clumsy like that in the middle of the match is crazy. How you get full combo?
You get some of the EX dodge?
Kind of what you get.
Pop off.
Got kid.
Was that a sweep combo?
Your service ends here.
You're nasty. Poshed. Showing he's not a one-trick pony either. Raw, Sonya.
Oh, too much of a dash, bro. You dash way too far. But you got the American reset the American way. Someone that saw that said nerf Omni-Man. It's crazy.
I agree. Look who's in winners finals. Cyrax obviously needs to be buffed to this state.
Please do not ever give people ideas.
This is what I'm saying. Omni-Man could be better, but I don't think he needs to be better. I don't think he needs to be better. I think he's pretty good.
If
It
you're
is
being
kind of
technical, Corey
a
does
far
play
cry
Cyrus,
from
so
a Combat Pack 1 character to a Combat Pack 2 character.
being technical.
Like every
So you
Combat
can't
Pack
say
2
that
character
statement.
was ready on arrival.
He did play it at one point
Omni-Man
during the
needed a
bracket.
little bit of tweaking, but I never thought he was bad. I
If he's
just
just
thought,
down
you
two,
know,
that man, he would have won.
he's not top.
Look at him trying to
Okay,
shit.
okay, Bosh.
You know,
Man.
some characters got to be middle of the road.
Duck again? Are you serious?
Regardless of how you balance the game, someone always has to be bad compared to the other ones, and someone is always good compared to the other one. If they're all really close, then those differences seem more exaggerated than they are.
Back-to-back victory, 3-1.
But some characters just got to be middle of the road, you know. That doesn't make them bad.
Higher seeds in the regional finals.
At this point.
I don't think Katana or Omni-Man is bad. But I get that we don't see them a lot, so some people would concur that they are
We
bad.
get into losers finals now with that one. There it is. Sunio. Because El Kukui drops out, just wanted the finale position.
Oh,
Wanted to
damn.
enjoy Easter with the
Okay.
family.
Yeah, El
Says, "I'm
Kukui
taking
dropped
my
out.
spot, and I'm running.
Oh, yeah, today, I guess,
Sunio's gonna
it
try
makes
to
a
do
lot
his
of
match.
sense. Like, I'm going to be having Easter dinner very soon as well, so
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I can understand the dropout to go have
Boy, definitely
Easter.
be running.
So it was different reasons. I don't think Sonic ever gave a reason for
Right.
the DQ, but I
Bosh,
think
get
they
right
were
back
just
in the
like,
gun,
hey,
and
I want top 4. I don't want anyone else to get games with me right now.
The boy Kale said, I remember you.
Ninja apparently was a family emergency.
next.
Rothor, I think, had work. I think Rothor had one game he could play, and then he had to go to work. So
There you
then
go.
he DQ'd.
There it goes. Sunio versus Posh. This
But
is going to be
Easter is a
interesting
good
because both of these players are going to bag each other a lot. And if I remember correctly, this is actually the run back from actually the winner side of the bracket, is it not? Yeah, it is.
It is. And
Posh took it 3-1.
Posh took it
Damn.
able to
Right.
handle the true test.
So yeah, we get to go. We get to skip straight to the final
It's
match
him,
of the
Sunio.
night. And how long has it been?
Maybe it's not a test of your might. It's more of a test your patience.
Wow, it's been
Yes.
2.5
That's good.
hours already. Damn. I'll be honest, it only felt like maybe an hour and a half, but we've been here for a
Something
grip.
about these kids, man.
I think something,
18
some
years
sort
old
of
just doing
thing
stuff like
today
that.
is making time
Proud of
move at a
youth.
different.
Speaking about blast,
Seemingly
pass,
different
Wild
rate than
Cowboys
normal.
still going through the bracket on West.
What? Woo.
Must be
Okay.
Easter in the air.
Yeah, we should get an update on West here in a second. I mean, we're about to go into West, baby.
Yeah, West is about to start, but I'm also about to have dinner soon, so.
Ooh, this is West? Yeah, pull it up, pull it up. Here's West, guys.
Oh, 3-1 Hourglass took it over Vert.
Bro, who is Rogelio?
Hourglass 3 over Enzo.
Who is
King Gambler
Rogelio?
over Retro. So it's Hourglass versus King Gambler. Dexy Dog versus.
Now I want to look and see if Rogelio is streaming.
Losers. A lot
God.
of people still alive. A lot of people.
Dexy's Dog versus Hourglass is actually going to be the same, but I'm really see can
I
Avert
assume
make that?
Rogelio was a Garrus main because I think they had a Garrus emote. But I don't think I've ever seen them
something
play,
about these
so I'm going to
Canadians,
search
man.
them up. Oh, Rogelio is live
3-1. It's Hourglass or Pain. One of the favorites, for sure.
and
the
is
winner
on
of this region
Homelander.
update?
Wow, big unfortunate.
Or West, I should say, anyway. Last season.
Big unfortunate.
Looking to defend the house.
Okay, let me see. Let me check their emotes and see if this is
We got a match.
who I thought it
Losers
was.
finals of
Yes, they have a Garrus emote, so I just assumed they play Garrus.
Sunio.
But they have a Homelander one and a Peacemaker one too.
Same
So.
matchup.
Damn.
Might be a different change of pace from this man Sunio this time around. We're going to find out.
R.I.P. the
Possible.
dream, bro. I just want one Garrus
Fourth,
player
though. Wait a
to
second. Punch
succeed, you know?
Pretty aggressive.
plus.
Garrus players do pretty good offline, but they have a
to the face is actually
harder
kinda
time
crazy.
online for whatever reason.
Jesus. .406 for that mix right away. Crazy work.
But since there's not a lot of them,
Joe's
you know,
roofing.
sometimes it seems like the data is just
That's what's happening right now.
shit, whatever we can get.
That's the advantage of playing this team too, because you're so worried about armor. That was really good for Sunio to cancel to the anti-air. But like, because you're so worried about the armor, Sunio can just kind of wake up with 1-1 because he just knows your fear of just blocking and possibly get a shimmy on you. Oh, ran into it.
Oh, this is losers finals? I thought we were skipping straight to Grantham. Cooked.
Chip is a big problem here.
They cooked me.
That wasn't even Chip. I think that man was blocking it all.
First blood just outside of the range, low side to connect. But he's using the turret. double low, and it's still combos. Disgusting.
I like that. I
Damn.
like that a lot.
Those
Double
are
slide was crazy.
my favorite trick step. Where did she go?
What the hell is happening?
Oh my god.
She's just moving.
When did they give her a teleport
Oh
like that?
shit, that was crazy. One thing I do hate about what's her
she
name,
kinda dropped it,
Sector
but
though,
yeah.
is her like stagger game.
1-1.
That shit looks ass.
Forward dash, but
It's good as far as like frame data, but it looks ass. It
Okay.
feels
Oh,
ass to
unbreakable.
fight with.
Punish.
Or those still combo. What's on?
Posh breaking, believes in this round. Could possibly take it.
Oh.
Goes for ball roll. Didn't believe.
Just ball rolled it.
Could have got a big hit. Did you try to ball roll again?
He was waiting for the Tremor to pick up, but Tremor missed.
Damn.
They
Damn,
ball rolled
Trevor.
again. What the hell?
Oh, trying to brawl.
Ball roll is tech,
I was
Tento.
saying earlier too, some of my favorite Motaro usages are doing a turret setup where you can activate, mix,
Ooh, that
shot
was cool.
comes, mix, and still convert. So you get a minimum of 2 mixes. And
Oh,
on
up
the
block,
third,
throw
you get one more
punish.
if it doesn't work out, but it's not going to
200 damage throw.
Oh, we're gonna get called. Dropped it though, but gets shimmied afterwards. Goes for cancel into the back though. This is beautiful. Posh can actually be able to steal.
Take health lead there, caught the advancement, but didn't commit. Still setting up one hit. He's going to get it time. He will. Was unsure what to do with the Tremor activating in game 1. Oh my goodness. Message.
Why? Why teabags already?
Let's go back in time about
The match just started.
2, where Posh teabags Sunio on the winner's side after taking it 3-1. So you guys might be asking, why is he bagging? He literally just got bagged from this man not too long ago.
Yeah, look for bags back, and also this is Sunio. He's gonna back no matter what. I don't care.
I
who
feel
you
like
are.
Sunio already,
Get back.
he always starts
That's how he
it.
is.
Even if he didn't start it this time, he probably did like somewhere in
Sunio likes
pools
to go for as much
or
warfare
in Combat
warfare
League,
as-
and this
as
is
physical warfare
retaliation.
on the screen.
It's always Sunio's fault,
Or
to be
digital
honest.
warfare, I should say. Someone in chat's asking a very important question. Would you rather get uppercutted by Tremor or stomped on by Movado?
Stomped on by Movado. Movado weighs probably
Hell no, I'm not getting stomped on by
155.
Movado.
155 pounds. Trimmer, the Rock Man, is literally gonna
Oh, you know,
uppercut
I was
my
honestly
chin
thinking
off my
Motaro.
bro, I'm not
He
getting
said
uppercutted by a
Motaro.
Rock Man. Are you
Bro,
serious?
Turn me into Havoc. I don't care. Okay.
He don't have to use the spikes on his boost though. He can just say he can just get stumped.
Hey,
Y'all want to get uppercut? All right, bro. Y'all got it.
they want to get
Have you seen him kicked by a
uppercutted.
horse?
I'm telling you, nobody like considers
You
the
get kicked by a
actual
horse?
impact
Yeah.
of getting
Yeah,
uppercutted
you get
that
kicked
hard
by a horse in your chest.
like-
You can your heart
by
can stop
something
legit.
solid.
It's like Doctor
like
Strange
rock.
when he knocks you out of your body. That's what a horse does naturally.
Oh yeah,
Shit
no,
would be
yeah, soul's
insane.
gonna leave your body indeed. And
Even
it'll
if
become a
you got
hashtag,
hit by a
gonna put it on
human.
t-shirt for sure.
Hard enough
Oh,
uppercut
double stand
to where
force,
you
crazy.
leave the ground. That shit would hurt. Now imagine if
Okay.
their hand was then made of stone. That would make it much worse. Probably break your jawbones. Shit, maybe break right through your jaw into
Kinda straight
Nah,
on the
let me
floats.
not.
Big damage.
But
though.
yeah,
I guess this man, but Posh walking down. He's called,
it should be painful.
and Tremor called it straight too. You hate to see it, but you love to see it for Sunio.
Class A
Stomped on
interruption.
by Mataro though, that one would be crazy.
That's quite a sequence,
Class
too.
A, no Midoriya. Overhead.
Ooh,
Rock bottom. Fatal blow. He's dead.
Yes, didn't even get a chance to break.
Bring back fatal blow
Now,
brutal.
how- is he
Yes.
bagging? Is he bagging right now?
Yes,
Back right now.
bring
Actually,
back
no, he
fatal
not even
blow
bagging.
brutality.
Give him the animality.
That was something that was really cool
Nothing.
from MKX. That
I'm
they haven't
surprised.
done in this game.
I am too.
Fatal blow
Save
brutality.
it until the end because he doesn't want to be one of those guys that pops off early.
A lot of them will look sick. And because you're in a cinematic moment, you can probably
Which I
do
have
more
seen. I will not
cinematic
names.
brutalities than you've ever done
Seen a
before.
lot of people pop off early, bro.
I've seen.
No, I'm gonna name a name.
There might be some
Okay,
sort of
I'll give
issue
him
with
leeway,
like
but it was funny when it happened with Unjust.
I don't know.
If I don't combat,
switching between
I'm gonna give him leeway because
it's kinda different
The commentators say he's
frame
up,
rate, different behavior
2-1.
when you're in
Yep.
game
And he
versus
thought
when
he
you're
actually won, but they
in
made a mistake,
cinematic.
so I'll give him that one.
So maybe there's
I'll
a
give him
problem
that one.
there,
But it was still funny.
I need that. Whatever you got to do to fix that, I need that.
If anyone's been around since Combat Cup, there was an infamous match that Slayer had.
Woo.
He popped off at 2-2, Tento. He
No,
popped
man.
off real hard at 2-2.
You know, it's funny you said that. I just got someone who followed me said MF Slayer toenail clippings.
Hey, yo.
Guys,
That was my last follower. That's so funny you said that.
some of y'all need your mental health check.
Yeah, Fatal Blow Brutals. I actually missed that from MKX. That was, remember those, Aqua?
Damn. That'd be sick. I remember
I know,
Trevor.
I believe Jackie had one. Aaron Black had the best one. Like, holy smoke, that thing was so cool. Oh wait, the clean 1-1 flamethrower combo. You know what this means? Thank you so much, Motaro. The Noble Steed giving me the extension.
Close the gap. Posh trying his best, but no avail. Okay, it's before the breaker too. Right in time, and that was unbreakable there on the Taggers at 2-8. At the end anyway, gorgeous close. Posh now commands his first lead.
Resident 2, it was a counter hit too. I don't know if you tried to anti-air too late. Nonetheless, it's going to cost him 3 bars. That means you have no butter to bake the cake with. But hey, nonetheless, you're still cooking though. Serve up something. Never mind. Gordon Ramsay would be upset the way you just dropped that combo. Put it down one. Take his legs. Yeah, take those kneecaps. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, again. You're getting caught in the worst way. Posh. Going up 2-1.
Posh having their most solid rounds.
This was our second match on stream some time ago. He was able to take it 3-1. Sunio's gonna try to deny.
I don't know. I still don't know how I
got
feel
the
about
threads
Posh
cut.
having the default skin. And it's a really nice
Winner to
default
face
skin.
Bandino.
So I can see, like, I do all the speculating, and then Posh is just like, no, I think it's a really nice color for the default
you weren't
skin.
aware.
But yeah, you are right.
Melina's kind of strong.
That is actually true. But you never
Yo,
thought
big
about
shots for Bald
changing
Head.
to
Thank you
anything?
for the subscription.
Man,
I guess Melina does have one of the better default
we
skins.
had someone on YouTube say
Like Kenchi's default skin, I think
Cyrax is
I've seen it long enough that I don't
Someone
like it
else is wisely
anymore.
using his
Same thing
bomb.
with reptiles. I've seen enough that I don't like the default skin
They
anymore.
think this is
In the beginning, it's like,
think
yeah,
this
it's
is
fine,
mustard?
and then it's like,
ketchup.
ketchup. What? The
I'm actually tired of saying it.
Yes. No.
Speaking of which,
Wrong.
oh, random thing by the way, I forgot. Happy birthday to Ketchup and Mustard. I forgot to tell them that.
Yeah.
It's the twins'
Happy
birthdays
birthday to
today.
those twins as well.
You guys go right now. Tell the twins happy birthday to Ketchup and Mustard. One of the best, finest men out there when it comes to commentary, class
Ketchup and
acts, and the
Mustard's
great just
birthday.
vibes all around. Happy birthday to those both.
For sure, for sure.
Oh
So they
my
were
God, you
actually,
can hear the
Mustard was just
Thanks for
commentating
Twitch
the
as well,
EU
guys.
version
Thank
of
you
this
so much
tournament.
for the support.
We've been seeing them, man. Thank you guys.
And if they do the
Appreciate
it.
same streaming thing that they did last week, then I'll probably
Yeah.
stream.
9 months. Oh damn, 9 months from
Because I'm not going to be awake
You
when they're
subscribed
doing
for
it.
3 months in advance.
It's at like 7
Wait, what?
a.m.,
Thank you.
9 a.m. my
Process
time.
that.
But
Thank you for the gift this up.
I'm not going to be able to watch that. But I could watch the VODs on Ketchup and Mustard's channel.
Posh
Or wait to watch it on Rips Arena's YouTube channel.
commanding lead now over
Either
Works,
one.
and that's a full combo, baby. Thank you, Motaro. Set of the rocket. Oh, you know it.
Is this a rerun? Yep. The battle between both the fated individuals that met in winner side of the bracket and now fighting in the loser side of the bracket. Who would have thought?
Damn, that's crazy.
Sunio right now trying to deny the prophecy that
Unexpected
is the
shit.
same exact score if it goes in the favor. Oh, posture. Whoa! This is getting too crazy. You can ball after that? Madness.
Oh my
Trevor.
God! Another one to the chin.
He's so cheekily right there. No breaker from Sunio. The interruption. He bets it all, and he's going to get armored instead. 3 bars
No
to his
brutality.
name, and he will fall with those.
Damn.
And he saved it for when it mattered most.
Response
tag.
bags.
Here's a tag.
Oh my
So
God!
next time, double
Oh,
eliminated.
one go. Crazy.
All right, so is grand finals then Posh versus
The brain
Bandinos?
of his victim right there, gaining their power and their knowledge passed down by the ancient Aztecs.
Does my memory
versus
serve me
Nintendo.
correct?
Just using good old ancient
Actually, I
traditions
can check the bracket.
in his approach here today.
I always forget I have free will every once in a while, you know? NA
Grand Finals.
Not this one. NA
Grand Finals
East.
Posh gets their run back against the man Bandinos. Like I said, Sunio, Bando, Posh, and I'm missing one more person.
Yes, Kukui
El Kukui are
DQ.
all guaranteed.
This match is
for the
over,
regional
and then
finale,
boom.
guys. Top 4 makes it through.
Bandino's
At this
Posh
point
is
in time,
gonna be
they
the
could afford to
final
have that
match
seeding
of
if
the
they want
night.
to, but nonetheless, they're all going to be competing for that final combat spot that is going to be happening next week. Man, these finals are going to be wrapping up mighty fast. We get looking like it's going to be a good little rev going up and towards, we're heading into Brazil, we're heading into Combo Breaker and CEO
Damn,
back to back too. They
bid on
This summer's gonna be
Sunio.
crazy. I'm letting you guys know that right now.
Here's the thing. Sunio is actually really good with the
Here's the
character, but it did seem like that. I don't know if it was the matchup that got overwhelming, or maybe Sunio himself too was just like, I
your
got
ass
other
back
shit to
in,
do.
Go on.
I'm not really invested in this last game.
But we appreciate everybody that's tuning in
seemed
right
like he
now
was
for the
doing
Twitch
pretty
and
good
YouTube
with
side of things.
Sector,
You guys
and
know
then
we're streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube at the same
tables
time on the
turned
Koloseum
pretty-
YouTube channel, where
pretty
you can catch
graphic.
all this action again. If you guys did not know, you can also see the previous week as well, week 1 and week 2. Week 1 of you invited Studio. I'm sorry, that just made me laugh.
My bad.
I'm sorry, that just made me so handsome. I was like, wait, what?
Now I'm gonna get a message from Sunio.
You like running back?
did we ever talk about how they
Yeah, please
canceled
subscribe to
the
Koloseum YouTube channel so you guys can
Avatar:
see
The
all-
Last Airbender fighting game? I made a video about it. Well, I didn't make a video about it getting canceled, but I made a video talking about the fact that they are making a Avatar: The Last Airbender fighting game. And here's like some of the characters I want to see. Here's some of the things I want to see. How I think it should run. And they were working on it. Said it was going to be an esports title, and then they just canceled it. As it was just like getting off the ground, getting hype. I want to know what the development process was like that had them like, you know what? We actually can't make a competitive esports fighting game.
Hold on.
We don't know how.
And
Hold on.
after this match, I'll be talking about Coliseum, baby. What?
Shit, I don't know how
You see
either.
what was your characters on the screen?
See, now he's on
Now
Raiden.
we're having a good time.
Bandino's just having fun.
And he has a
Bro.
default skin on Raiden. This is that sus stuff I'm talking about.
Now he's playing Raiden.
You're not a real
Default.
Raiden player, I don't think. You got the default skin on.
Oh, the quick 1-2.
Again, it's a fire palette.
I want to see these back throw combos, damn it. I know you got them.
Okay, maybe for Posh,
He dropped it again.
Katana is their
nice
preferred
whip
character,
first, though.
but they play Melina because
Posh.
she's
It's
better
gonna be a lot of damage here.
competitively.
I thought they said they nerfed that damage.
Chill.
Too nerfed me.
Bro,
Normalize.
chill on Katana.
Normalize, he says. Within. Lord have mercy.
We don't need to get Katana nerfed of all
But
people.
I think I've said enough over the years.
Damn.
One on the board, Posh.
They always want more.
Why it's the Motaro though? Ridiculous.
I think it's just the back throw combo he gets off of it. Yo, Oz Combat, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate the Australian boys.
They were holding down there. Oceanic qualifiers, big conversion. New bomb that Katana got put to use. This looked like a rough start for Bandinos here. Luckily, he's got a whole lot of wiggle room coming in on the winner's side.
Oh, he dropped it again. I want to see that teleport combo so bad. Oh, no, he got hit by the Katana fan after Jack smacked him. That was crazy. I never thought I'd see something like that to this day.
Well, game one. Jax taking Bandinos to Pound Town in the game for the victory there. It's great coverage, and we saw the same thing from Retro on the west side of things last week, if you remember, setting up really nasty sequences into the ground pound, into the air fan. Look at that. What are you gonna do?
You gotta pray, man. Gotta pray. Oh, wow. This is really funny because I saw Can't Stop the Train in the chat said use sub.
Oh, it was
and
Katana
He
Jax.
actually
I didn't even realize
used
that.
sub.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm really shocked by
Bandinos,
this.
after a while, is just like, I'll play anybody but my
Show us
main.
what you're cooking up.
Sometimes
red
Mari
mask.
is like that,
It's Chameleon.
but it's like, who is the main
Moment that
for
you see
Mari
Katana, I
at this point?
expect madness.
Goddamn.
You know what's crazy? I actually like Sub-Zero a lot better in this matchup than Raiden.
Sub-Zero been slowly creeping up the usage charts, man.
Definitely so.
Bro, here's why that's a lie.
Top 8 yesterday.
Everybody already used
They're only-
Sub-Zero. not a lot of Sub-Zeros were winning shit, like winning tournaments. But casually, there's a million Sub-Zero players, bro. There's a never-ending well of Sub-Zero players. He has more character loyalty than probably anyone in the franchise.
Size 16 shoe.
There are people who will still play Sub-Zero just because he's Sub-Zero.
Conversion.
Oh.
Yo, that could have been a bigger punish, too. That's the scary part about it. Delayed, guess what that means.
Interrupted again. It's gonna be a quick
Damn,
for-
they're cooked. He's another character where it's like you don't see him winning grand finals, so that means he's not as good.
Into a 2-1 that advances.
But I don't think that's the case. Sub-Zero is actually really good.
And Bandinos.
Doesn't need any buffs, even though he gets them.
Just do it all.
Didn't need any nerfs, even if he gets them. He was
Trying his
just
best right
already
now.
kind of good.
Damn. So the downside to Jack sometimes when he's going Pound Town mode is that he can get you too, as the user.
Yeah. Be going ham. Having too much fun out there.
It's all fun until you block it yourself, man.
Yeah.
It's all fun.
I have never seen this extension. How much damage is this?
Looks
Oh
like
my
enough.
god. More than enough.
More than enough.
Ooh, set that nice and early too, so it looks like there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, hold on. Size 16
No.
shoe. Size 16 shoe.
Frozen. Jumping outside. Keep yourself safe. The duck again. Oh my goodness. Bando right now. Can mix them. Go for back three. Back three fully. Oh.
Ooh, that almost traded crazy,
That
but
got poking.
still got him. Damn.
Back action today for Post. Tide to definitely turn if he gets a victory here. Force that damage. It's a nickel and dime exchange, but it's in your.
I think the best part about the development of Mortal Kombat 1 is the adding new moves over time.
He still got there in time.
I don't know if they have any more of those patches planned,
Gonna hold
but
his
adding new
damage. He goes to
moves
set up.
has just made this game
That's
feel
so
like,
cheap, bro.
yeah, very nice. Big quality of life. Now I got a new move.
He's gonna need a whole lot of sequences though. He needs to mix them up 3 more times.
And it was pretty well, like, evenly
Fourth row.
Still 3 more times.
across the board implemented. I think almost every character in the game has
Again.
gotten a new move
That's a lot of damage
at some point in the development, or a move
Anything on blocking, it's
changed
over.
in some way.
And there it
Damn.
is.
A
Another-
hitbox changed, or
It was like win condition state.
something
right
about
there.
it.
One
Something
hit,
significant about it
ground pound,
changed, not just
everything.
frame data.
Oh my
Bandinos may
goodness.
want to get a little more serious on his character selection here, if that is the case, or he may want to get a little more higher on the ladder, if you know what I mean.
Did you say get higher?
Yeah. Remember, guys, they both, like I said, they all qualify, but the higher you get here, the more better placement you
Oh,
get. for
higher
when
on
it
the
comes to the regional
bracket,
finals,
higher
even
on
though
the
everyone
leaderboard.
in there is a killer. So
My fault. Happy 420, everybody.
Reptile. Ooh, never mind.
we've seen some crazy things this Ermac.
Ermac.
How can I trust anything birthed by
Yeah,
quality?
No.
the highest damage, I think, in the pro competition so far was Rewind last week in West. That
That's kind of crazy.
was a 640. No,
That was
we
crazy.
We saw 674 from Ninja. That was the biggest one.
Yeah. 674 from Ninja, and then there was a 600 something combo from Ninja, not Ninja, Rewind's Ermac.
Please check
On
it
the
out.
other side, and he clutched with it.
Stop
That
it.
shit was crazy. Like an insane comeback with a 600 damage combo.
He's gonna heal himself.
Try to go for throw, not gonna work out too well, so you know what this means.
But yeah, Bandino's allergic to his main at
Are you
this point.
he went for stand forward. That's actually optimal as hell.
This is so much damage.
As I was saying earlier, Tento, if you're gonna have the belief to micro duck and do something, you might as well do the most damaging.
649. Are you serious?
That's that. There it is. He's chilling. His lead. Bets it all, but Jax, he was ready for his opponent's own Jax more than him. And even though he's going to lose the round, that was disgustingly good. He used his own Jax against him.
That's actually insane.
I'm going to throw him.
And wait, you know what's even crazier? Posh is now on reset point.
It is. I mean, the whole
This has been insane.
grand
thus far.
finals. He's been winning this joint.
And
I'm telling you, Katana is the real main.
so far.
Molina was like the tournament main.
Just a EX booty. And that sequence coming from Bosch.
This is like when Kale gets on Kung Lao. Kale got a lot of characters, but when he's on Kung Lao, that's his main. That's his real main. That's what I think. Some people say Baraka, because I did forget he played Baraka, but I think his real main is Lao. Just based on how he plays with it.
Just damage.
That damage was crazy. Got caught poking again.
You went from living in a penthouse
Cancel.
to an apartment real quick. That life lead is gone. And that just might be it.
No. Ooh, armor break.
And what in the world? What in a
He died.
Katana armor
Dang.
break setup. Posh is going to reset this bracket 3-0.
Not much of a challenge.
Good stuff.
I really think he tried to armor through.
Was Retro on the west side?
He's cooking, but
Because
he's cooking.
I want to see Retro versus Posh at this point.
We got the replay.
See,
open.
this is
Big
the
shout out to
thing.
production
You
with the
think
replay.
you know all
You can
of
see
the
exactly what
new
happened right here. I don't
players,
think it was
right? All
actually
the
a cancel. I think he
online
tried to
names
armor.
at the tournaments and stuff, and then like
I think he tried. Yep.
Katana
Rare
players
armor
just
break
show
coming
up.
from Katana.
It's like, bro, who is that?
When he needed it most.
I don't know,
Flutter.
but they're really good.
Thought that fan was going to drop too, but no.
But is that the end? Posh,
No.
you're in losers.
No.
You got to reset the bracket.
He
What are you
is-
trying to lead so fast for?
Hey,
I think that he said he
yo.
is more new.
Posh, you're new, and you're about to win. Shout out to Posh.
Posh, bro.
Posh doesn't
I
even
thought
know
it
how
was
to
over, bro.
how bracket reset works,
You-
and yet they're
What is with
cooking.
this, bro. That's what these kids, man.
Don't say a
These
slur.
kids today, bro.
It's close.
All right, there we go. We're back in.
So yeah, came back real fast.
But what's crazy is how much mental damage he just did to himself.
No, literally.
Believing that that was over, and it's not. And now
At all.
Banditos goes ring.
I want to see like what Posh is just playing in the
Here we
crib.
go. 0-0.
His family's about to eat dinner.
In
They're like,
the
what are you
Chaosium
doing? Come on,
of
you
the
gotta eat.
Koloseum.
Okay, I'm in grand finals. I just reset the
You guys
bracket.
have been enjoying this Pro Kompetition unofficial
You better not let the food get cold. I won't, Mom. I'm gonna try to win as fast as I can.
Myself, Intento over there, everyone in Intento's chat has been enjoying as well. And been enjoying
Katana
this
Jack
kinda new
speed
feature
run,
that's been necessary,
grand finals reset.
with streaming to multiple channels, having everyone's chat active, and huge shout outs to Ketchup and Mustard and Rips Arena for
But yeah, now
attempting to
Banditos
yesterday.
is serious.
Big shout outs to everyone out there. Big shout outs to production. Jack and Rick working in the background also. Big shout outs to them.
like a terrible
doing
match.
God's work. This is a team effort out here, and everyone's just trying to do their part. So amazing stuff all around. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Like we said, we're going.
Okay, we're reconnected, bro. I watched my connection die. I was like, why is it yellow? Why is it red? Why is it empty? And then it started to
Good
lag.
sandwich.
All right,
Guys, what?
send it. I paused
I'm
it.
reaching the point
This is
where
literally the
if you
only
say
match
I
left.
will DQ
Just hold on.
top 8 automatically.
Just hold on
man,
there now.
you
I
give me
was
that,
trying to
bro.
die
I would appreciate y'all, bro.
in
Yes, it's
grand
going to be
finals.
immediately after this Oz Combat with no breaks. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to do West top 8 right after this.
I wonder if top
Yeah,
8 is
but,
set.
Like I said, once again, look at pinned tweet at the pinned message at the top for Aqua to
Ooh.
find out
Oh,
about the
that
bracket
would've
there, and
connected.
then
That would've
estimates
been
for Pro Komp in my chat.
I'm actually rooting for all the
Katana
Katana players, bro.
That was so good.
I think
for
Katana
Oz.
players
He
in
missed
this
the
game
break
are
and
sick.
fatal blow, and it almost worked. Just needs one more right now. Well, hit advantage.
Oh, was it close enough?
Went for the
Can't get
cancel.
shimmy this time around. He's not gonna throw you twice, bro.
Wow. That would have been 1-0 for post reset. That would have been an interesting situation.
I mean, Posh is looking good though, because now he's on his
I've had a
main.
Korean fried chicken sandwich.
And
It's
Posh
too
is
far
still
up
looking
north.
good.
Stop talking about that one, chat. Anyway, back to the match. Oh, that's not a poke you can do right there. One of the big things I always tell people, make sure you lab specifically against Katana when she does the overhead fan after a poke. Find out what your options are against that, because a lot of people have different options to go through. Liu can just back 2-3 it. Raiden has to be really fast, but he can forward to it. Melina can ball roll through it. Like, you got a really big key. Find out which one of your characters can get through that.
This Katana might have been the pick the whole time for Post. It just keeps getting better and better as this set.
I'm saying, this is the real main. They're on it. Both of them on their real mains now.
And it's just swinging Bandinos. Might be a little bit of a deer in the headlight situation that we're looking at right here. Not falling for that pressure. He's going to keep the pressure going himself too.
Looking for one clean back three is Bandino. But unfortunately, run into a fan. The score is now 1-0 in favor of Pos. Pos finally has the lead in the set.
Type shit. Both of them are going to qualify for the finals. It's just a matter of which seeding you get when you get into the finals. So.
And it may not be, what's crazy is it may not be the only time we see Katana tonight. Retro, one match from top 8 in West.
Who was the winner of East last year or last week? It was Tweety. So Tweety probably has the best seeding right now.
Wise Gemini versus Wound Cowboy.
And
oh my God.
Whoever wins this will probably have tied for the best seeding, second best seeding. I don't know how that works.
Bandino's
T1000, bro. He is
sending a signal into the.
He's allergic to his main, bro. He played it once, but
T1000 unit.
For some reason, he does not like it here.
A tournament viable, lethal killing machine.
Here we go. Ground pound. Precision. Oh, no refund is on it.
Did you say for shizzle?
Yep.
Okay.
You gonna stop?
Nope.
Oh no, gotta get tagged in the worst way. Movado though, coming through with the save. Oh, try to go up block, not gonna work out too well.
And that could have been 300 plus damage if he would have thrown in the jacks right there.
Command grab. Thank you, Movado. Appreciate you. Restand or no? Go for launch. Safe jump.
Damn, it was like 300 damage off
of conversion too, yo, Bando. You're not about to make this easy.
That boy got agreed.
Chip is a big problem. You tried
into
to press.
Into a situation.
Sounds like a personal problem, bud.
That boy kind of crazy.
That
boy T1000.
Extra stats here in the Pro Komp as well. Tweety winning East with this character. What the hell?
Oh, hit them both.
He spiked him in the jacks.
Oh my goodness, guess what this means? Another full combo, Bando. Launch him again. No, you big back. That's some big back activity right there.
Command grab.
That reset was crazy.
That is big back activity, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he wouldn't dare.
That's technically a reset.
Oh, with punish. Swiping again. Bando.
Switch looking like an entirely different monster right now.
No, Movado really couldn't swing it in like he's Spider-Man or something. You saw that.
I mean, what are you gonna do with those rubber bands?
A lot of damage, bro. You know, Movado has a very a hateful place in my heart, because when I played Armageddon when I was younger, I was stuck in that fight against him for the longest. Like, he's gave me PTSD, bro. I was getting my shit rocked.
Damn, give Movado his chainmail skin.
I hate that character.
That skin they gave out last week in Race Against Time.
I was stuck on that level for like a week before beating him.
Give him a new skin. His pallets are just mad.
It's Skynet's command.
Okay, but Bandino actually fought back.
What a guy.
So maybe this is the character.
Taking away players' abilities to hit confirm.
I really didn't think Katana was such a hard counter to Rain. Like,
you ain't lying about it.
I still don't know if I think that, or if literally Bandino just isn't like
training wheels,
feeling playing Rain the whole time.
Weenie Hut Jr.
You know, how you feel about the character, and if you feel like playing the character is important.
Oh God,
you can't act like it's not. I think a lot of times people are like, man, this player is really good, their character is not. Why don't they just play a good character and then they'll do better? It's like, it doesn't really work like that, because you got to be motivated to play with that character. You got to want that play style that the character offers. Everyone can't just pick up Homelander Havoc and be a Homelander Havoc, you know?
When there's a will, there's a way. Gunshots.
Some people are They
Those
are
watch out for
Homelander
low.
Havocs. They just know how to play that, and they want to play that gameplay style. And then some people could pick up the same tools and be like, "This does not motivate me to play the game." It just be like that.
Goes for it because Trimmer's right there, but he's just letting get away with murder because he didn't even call Trimmer.
That's why the eye test is important. Like that character that catches your eye and feed, like it interests you just off of looking at it is important. Because
Look at the corner
that
carry
way
here.
it's harder, it's easier to find a
Onside
play
to the
style that
other
fits you
rejoin Johnny.
specifically,
It
and
is
that will keep you
72
playing the
degrees
game.
as comfy as it gets here.
Oh my
What
god.
a cash out. Once you pop, the fun doesn't stop here. Into command grab. I think that's all she wrote.
Ew.
Slam, welcome to the jam. Not
Oh,
enough
no.
for 90. Ball spot to save him.
Shit.
But
Oh,
there's
oh,
so
oh.
many mix-ups.
And the
then
boom.
straight.
I think she's dead. Yeah, she does have a future if she's down on the ground bleeding out, brother. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That was kind of evil to say, but hey, nonetheless, this man Bando going up 2-1.
Damn, I don't want to see Posh switch off Katana though. I'm hoping he just keeps with Katana. Even though this might be a matchup thing. People have said like this game is less matchup dependent because you have your
It sucks.
cameo counterplay.
What can happen to you?
You don't always have to
Next
counter
there's-
pick.
there's
You
the
just
first
play your
overhead that
character
comes.
and
There's
change up
another
the play
overhead
style.
afterwards, and at both points,
Or change up the
you're worried about
cameo.
those-
And then it's
that
almost like
right
playing
there, I
somebody
think
else.
also kills because it's one hit.
What do you guys think?
Megan Fox
Is there
on
still the
screen,
need
guys.
for counter picks? Because
Someone
it looks
play,
like this is a
Linkin
counter
Park
pick
for me for one
matchup.
time.
Katana was beating
Wow.
all of Bandino's characters until he
What a
switched to
streak we've got with
T1000.
these players. So many characters.
And now that made Posh switch off
Guess
of
what? This is
Katana.
not the first time
and
that
now
Tara's
on
been
the
in the
top.
grand final in this pro competition online.
Ooh.
Second
Damn.
place.
Natara, another character,
Qualifier
like,
one of Middle East.
she's still good. There was a time where
Almost
people
took it to
thought she was
the
one of the best in the game, and she still
Man,
has those same tools.
Insane work. Even more insane work. The Tara with the Sonya, that means double dive kick. This can be very scary. Oh, he's having fun. Breaker immediately though. Airborne.
yeah.
What's he try to do? Getting
Like
launched.
he's in a state of doing no wrong right now as he's one round away from taking the second East qualifier. He'll go into the regional final. Well seated. If he survives.
Tournament point for Bandino. Oh,
Natara can two-touch any problem away.
mid.
Both of them are confirmed for finals, though, so
Oh,
regardless of who
knockdown.
wins this one,
Here's a
they
safe
would
jump off of
probably
it.
see each other next week.
Command grab afterwards. Are you serious, Bando? Posh, one more guess for yourself, and you guess wrong. The armor will wake up. That's gonna be Bando taking it 3-1 over Posh
With a
and being your
brutality
NA
finish.
East #2 champion for the qualifier. And you're gonna see him next week at the regional finals.
That is what's up.
He's going through
It may seem
40
like I'm less
characters. The
enthusiastic for this one than I was
roster's
for last
been
week, but that's not the issue.
at an
It's more
incredible
just that it's
level.
on 420.
Going through a very tough bracket. East is by far the largest.
Still have a
and
lot of feelings.
strongest region in these qualifiers.
Just
So,
sometimes, you know,
Congratulations. We will see everyone that made
hit the
top
gas,
four.
go non-verbal sometimes.
You'll see them again next week.
Y'all know what I
And
mean.
all of the
All right,
regional
boom. So
finals
that's a good.
are gonna be
Let's go
streamed
wrap it up.
officially
So,
on
like we
the
said,
Netherlands
top 4 is
And all
going
re-
to be in next week's final. So that's going to be Posh, Bandinos, El Kukui, and Sunio. Right. Yeah. I think that's the top 4. So all 4 of them are going to be in finals versus versus each other, but also versus the 4 other people who qualified. I don't think finals has a bracket still. We know who the people are, but all that has to be entered. Then they have to have their seating applied, and then that'll form the bracket. But next week, around the same time, April 27th, that is when finals should start. So yeah, one more bracket of online qualifiers, and then that's it for NA East. Same thing with EU, Oceania, EU East and West, Oceania, and I think they're also doing like Middle East. Some are just not getting any streams, to my knowledge. But I think they did one for Middle East. I just don't know where you would watch that. But the Oceania one has a stream on Oz Combat. NA East and NA West has a stream with the Koloseum / Tento. And EU has a stream with Rips Arena. So next week my plan is so tomorrow I'm going to come back and watch NA West. Then next Saturday I might do a stream for EU East and EU West finals, and then Sunday I'll be back here again for NA East and NA West finals. That's how it be. It be like that. Shit.
Regional finals are next week, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is Oceania
But that was fun.
and Middle East. Sunday,
I think.
EU East, EU West, NA East, and NA West.
Chad, let me know. Was that
All
fun?
back-to-back. Next Sunday is going to be insane.
Chad, let me. Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts.
I'm gonna just have my popcorn.
Was that
ready. I'm gonna
fun?
just be smiling
The character
whole time.
selection was
Just get
interesting.
demolished. I mean,
Bandino's alone played a lot of characters.
They're fighting for their life for a spot in the world
El
finals.
Kukui
Tento.
was kind
Yeah,
of
good time.
meh, you know,
Let's guys
playing
actually
the
play
usual
comments for that
suspects, the
next game. It's gonna be
Homelanders and the
great.
Havocs.
That's what's at stake there.
So
but
there was no surprise
guys,
there. Posh
before
was
we
a
get into
pleasant
West,
surprise.
and before we take a
Never
little bit of a break,
seen Posh
there's
play
something that
before,
we're
but they
talking
did
about
insanely
here
good. They
on
almost
my
won
channel, on these channels in
the
particular.
whole thing. They went second place. So
Production, you ready?
that was fire.
Video.
They have a
All right.
video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been taking a little bit of a break. As we tend to do, I'm a very busy man.
I think it's a
and,
Coliseum
state
announcement
things are always
for their
crazy.
next tournament set. I thought it
but
was like a
it is finally an
NRS
honor
announcement. I was about to say,
If
let's
you guys
go.
are familiar with who we are on this channel, appreciate you being here.
But yeah, no,
I
I'm
know
still
we're,
hyped to see this because
unofficially
I do
hosting,
like the
another
Coliseum.
right now.
This is a tournament
That is the Pro
that
Kompetition,
series
but
that I
we
like to
normally
watch
host events ourselves right here on
and
this
have
channel,
been doing
same
so
time,
since
same
MK11
place,
days.
Right here, called the Coliseum. We've been hosting tournaments for over 5 years, right here on this channel. Hundreds and hundreds of tournaments, a lot of games, and I'm so excited.
Very true.
to
Link
bring
to the
back
Coliseum is
another
in the
season for you
description
guys. It's gonna
below.
be season
So if you've never
number
seen their
X,
channel,
and we're bringing back
hop on, give them a
both formats.
subscribe, like some of their
It's gonna be
videos.
8 weeks, double elimination,
8
season
weeks.
X. Take it away.
And winning one complaint, guys. Shout out to the Coliseum crew. Production is actually really nice. Like stuff like this, their transitions, their in betweens, all really great.
Coliseum. It starts in 2 weeks. The Sunday.
But there should have been a
after-
date on there.
Sorry, the Saturday after regional finals. Pools every Saturday. Top 8 every Sunday. Right here on the Coliseum. 8 weeks. Points are back.
So
Double
the
elimination
week after next week.
is back. Top 32 every week earn points. Top 16 finale, and we're raising an absolute crap ton of money across those 8 weeks and 16 shows that are going to be the Coliseum season number X. Haven't shown off a few things that we got announced for it, but so excited to be back for another long one.
Yeah, I'm
Hope you
excited
guys sign
too.
up right
Yeah, I didn't
now.
know they were gonna go right into an
Color.gg
8
or
week. How many,
start.gg/Coliseum.
like,
I'll put the links
compared
right
to
now in
what's
the
left
chat.
in the year?
That is our series and our season of
That's
competitive
pretty good.
Mortal
So I
Kombat
think it'll
here. So
start
what you see,
it'll start in
stop on by.
between
A couple Sundays
pro
from now,
competition
and let's take a look at the
events,
schedule
and it
of
might
season number
finish up
X, and who will be
before.
joining us
Oh,
on
look,
the microphone.
there's the
each
graphics.
week. We're gonna be going through an awful lot of people here. This is our
Zero,
first couple of shows,
Tento,
our first
Darth
one,
Arma,
Rules
Tento
of
again.
Week 1, joined by Zero there. Tento joining us for every top 8, so every Sunday. Tento, look at that. Multiple pictures. You're looking good out there, man.
I forgot what I was yelling at, but someone did something. I think that might have been when the monitor fell.
It looks like it.
Might
Darth
have been.
Arma joining us for week number 2.
That's a good pick.
Let's go to the next one.
I wonder if that's a Ben Ross joint.
In week number 3, joined by History Behind the Warrior, I Gruesome, as well in
Okay,
week 4.
so Tento is here
And
every
more of
other
Tento
week.
looking good on Sundays. My goodness. Let's look at week number 5 here, joined by Falcon on the mic
Rip.
and Rip.
Take
And
out
for week number
Rip.
6, it's so Hollywood in here, it's insane.
That's gonna be hype.
And more Tento-age every Sunday, every top 8 Tento, me and you, buddy.
Okay, we got it, man.
Get comfy.
Into July.
Yeah, we got Fabs joining us for week number
Oh,
7
Fabs
for
too.
pool play. Black Jesus joining us for the final.
I like
one.
how
Thank you
production was
all
like,
for the
I know
incredible
Tento was
guests
gonna
on
be on here
commentary. And
like
a little bit of a preview
several times, but we
of
need
how
as
season
many
X is looking
pictures
in
of
the
Tento
Coliseum.
as we can find.
Join us across the entire summer.
There you go.
And-
Can't just have it
and
all be in
confirm
the
Tento
same
does not take a
picture, I
bad
guess.
picture.
I do. Don't do that to me right
So
now.
guys, join us here for season X. Start
All right, so that's going up till July 13th.
Colo.gg
Sick.
anytime. We got merch. We
I don't think I'm gonna do
Hall of
streams for that, but I
Fame.
will just be watching
Or
it,
sorry,
you
Hall
know,
of Champions.
enjoying it.
Hall
All
of
right, I gotta get
Champions,
up out of
should
here.
say, with all of our 9 seasons.
'Cause they're gonna start
champions
West
and
soon.
Champions of other seasons and series that we've run here. But guys, we're gonna take it.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna take a break. But yeah, I don't want West spoiled because I'm going to just completely ignore anything that I can until tomorrow, and then I'll watch it myself. We'll load up another stream. We'll see what goes on. I did one for East and West last week. If you haven't seen, you can check both of those out. But the West tournament didn't have grand finals, which was unfortunate. But there is a backup feed of it, kind of. So if that happens again, and we don't have grand finals, there might be another feed that I can use to supplement, and then we can see all the matches, including grand finals. But that should be tomorrow, maybe like 1:30 Eastern, maybe 1 Eastern. I don't know. Shit, we'll see. First, I gotta wake up. Right? First, I gotta get through today, eat a lot of food probably, and then wake up tomorrow. So there's all of that. But I guess that's gonna be it. Anything else? Oh yeah, check out the video. The Last of Us Part 2 Episode 2 video is out right now, and that is gonna coincide well with The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 2 that comes out tonight. I will probably be doing like live tweet shit for The Last of Us Part 2. That'll be on Twitter and Blue Sky simultaneously. Links to that are also in the description, as well as right next to me. Do me a favor, hit me with the 3-hit combo. I need you to smash the like button like Ryu, spear the subscribe button like Scorpion, and kick the notification bell like Kazuya. The socials I was talking about are all over here. Blue Sky is not up there, but it is linked in the description below. And tonight, don't know when I'm going to watch that episode of The Last of Us, but whenever I do watch it, I'll do some live tweet stuff for it. Give my opinions on it, because I'm very excited for that. We talked a little bit about Daredevil. We talked a little bit about Sinners. I would love to talk more about Sinners, but I'm going to give everybody time to actually see it before I, say anything too crazy. But all I will say is that it's a good movie. That's what we'll keep it at. Boom. So yeah, we're gonna have a new video on Friday, maybe some other videos during the week. I don't know what is going to drop as of yet. Next week's video should be interesting. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh damn, next week's video actually might be something for City of the Wolves, because that's dropping soon, so that'll be interesting. The week after that will also have an interesting video as well. Already got some things in the work for that. And we're going to play some more Last of Us Part 2 on the channel. That's the playthrough that's going on right now. Check out Episode 2, but there's also Episode 1 and a live stream. I have another episode coming in May, and probably a live stream after that. I actually ran into the scars. Damn, maybe I'm spoiling stuff, but I got a bow and arrow, and I ran into the scars, and that segment is actually really good. So look forward to that video in May, but make sure you're caught up before we get there. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We're getting closer and closer to 900. Trying to hit that before the end of the year, as well as 1,000. So just go down there, hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it means a lot. It actually just shows my video to more people, gets it out there, so on and so forth. But I will be back, like I said, tomorrow for NA West Top 8. And I will be back next weekend for EU Finals, NA West, NA East Finals. A new video, obviously. Videos drop Friday at noon Eastern time. And that's all I know for now. Something could come up. A reaction video out of the blue. Another live stream out of the blue. But until then, that's everything. So, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, in another new one. Peace out.